My favorite part about this. There we go. Now I can hear myself. My favorite part about this is that I can just go live when I want to. Isn't that great? Isn't that fun? Being able to click buttons on your own. I think it is. I think it's nifty. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. PPL Week 3 Draft Party. Watch Party. Draft. Party. PPL. Something like that. Hi. Good evening. I'm going to have a throat lozenge because my day was long. And they're delicious. My friend Grave sent me these. So they're voice drops. They're voice drops. Slippery elm, licorice, and marshmallow root infused drops. Made in collaboration with metal vocalist Matt Hafey from Trivium. So, I'm going to have one of these right now. I'm going to talk my ass off all day. Oh! But I hope everybody is having a good evening. So if I sound like I have something in my mouth for a little bit, because I fucking do. You know what's interesting? How strong is licorice flavor? Not strong at all. More marshmallow and yuzu than anything. You know what's really interesting to look at? I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to share something. I don't mind showing this. Because it's just, you know, numbers. Look at this. So this video was the first thing I had ever done like this. And like, retention's not bad. Like, keeping 50 to 40 all the way through, not bad. We got above the 30-second mark, which is great. That's what I love to see. Top moment is really like right here. I probably like 20 seconds in, right? It was crazy. There were so many people that were like, had something to say about how these videos were done. And yet, like, it was great retention. It was super consistent. Yeah, people aren't going to like my has-been hotel skip. But I'll take it. I'll take it. We got 2 dips, you know, which is to be expected. Big spike back there from all the MVs fans that wanted to watch me get my ass kicked. But I thought that was crazy. I thought that was interesting. Don't be afraid to try something new. I know I got a couple YouTubers in here. Don't be afraid to try something new. So, week 3, PPL. We got some stuff going on. Let me pull up the fan doc. Let me pull that up here. Look at all the matchups together. Okay. Schedule. Week 3. Week 3 might be a little messed up on the fan doc. But we got hello everybody. Father Chase. I am technically a father. Hello. Actually, it updated the fan. So you might want to just change my score on week 3. That's the only thing I noticed right out the gate. But it is updated for week 3. Fan docs in the description. Let me say hi to everybody here. Alec, hello. Addie, hello. Vepsis, hello. Grape Juice, hello. Petra, hello. Fuzzy, hello. Game Dex, hello. Jack, hello. Carly, hello. Hi, everybody. Black Swan, good or not? I actually haven't played Black Swan. I've been playing the mother. The like mommy card that's in the cache right now. Super Giant. I've been playing Super Giant. What happened? I literally copied the scores. I didn't win week 3. Ones he did. Did I put that he won? Because that was not correct. What's up, Dave? Black Swan, Marvel Snap. Vepsis. There's a new season that started today. Black Swan's a season pass card. I haven't tried it. I've been playing Super Giant more. Super Giant. Wow. What's the word I'm looking for? Super Giant Lockdown. Thank you. It says you're 0-3, but when I look at the week 3 score though, it says that I won. If you go look at the schedule tab, that's all. That's what I was talking about. So we're not going to watch mine. Go watch onesies. Especially if you're one of the people that were like, I did not like that style. I saw somebody comment on it. Fuzzy said it. I'm indifferent to the new video style, but the comedy bits are hilarious. Got to risk it to get the biscuit. Exactly. Yeah. Just do stuff. Like, just experiment. If you're not getting 50,000 views, try something new. Like, what's worse going to happen? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm not harassing you. I want to shout out really quickly. Jack's video popped off. Jack's video got 1.7K views. Good for you, sir. Good for you, sir. I want to give credit to that. That's crazy. So, we got the Chicago Pulse and the Victorian Shadows. So we got Q the Costa Rican versus Necro Stevo. We got Daria versus J Ricky. We got Danny versus Frank. We got Mounte versus Vepsis. We got Lars versus Other Jack. We got Ellie and Addie. We got Matt and Jack. And then we got Jay and Dave. It was all Matt? Okay. I understand. So, I think the doc's updating or I broke it. Okay. We're just going to work our way down here. I am excited for the Quill battle. You can always get my Jimmy's hot and bothered when there are two fish in a thumbnail. So, that being said, let me pause the tunes over here. Let me pause the tunes. Let me leave a like. Let me share the link to Eddie's video. And then 720p, playback speed 1.5. All right. We begin.
Hello. What's going on, people? Welcome to week 3 of the PPL. And we've been some controversial bitches over the past week, and let me show you why. So essentially, Chase, aka CBAD, decided that he wasn't really vibing with his team, so at like my 4 in the morning, he decided to drop some of his team, and that makes sense when you're not doing too well in a draft league. I think he's 0-2 right now. You might want to.
When I'm not doing well, I'm on a heat. I'm just playing.
Actions to switch things up. So among some of the mons he dropped, things like Braveberry, things like Jolteon, things like Zamazenta Crowned. So I saw that and I was like, hey, whoa, what if I took that? So yeah.
Gave the Europeans no chance.
4 minutes later, at like 4 in the morning, don't ask what I was doing up. I decided to trade in DD and Mienshao for Zamazenta Crowned, and now we have these 3 Pokemon. Needless to say, some of the other coaches were not particularly thrilled with the transaction that I just made. So yeah, our team has gotten considerably more broken, and now we get to go into our week 3 against Ellie with an incredible top 3 picks, potentially
I'm literally
one of the deadliest top 3 picks in the history of Gen 9 Wi-Fi, if not the deadliest.
I know you're in Europe.
In the history of Gen 9 Wi-Fi. So
was that to me?
A lot of pressure.
What's
it's
up,
kind of terrifying though, because like if now I don't like win the league with this insane top 3, I'm gonna look really bad. So.
Still not happy, but listen, everybody just be up when I'm in the mood to shift my entire fucking team. That's all I gotta do. Hi, Hanny. There we go.
I should try and win. But yeah, it's a bit of pressure. And Ellie is no easy opponent. She should have gotten a win against Q last week, but unfortunately lost to a freeze. She's an incredible player though, and obviously her record in the PPL does not define her as a player. She's incredible, and I'm honestly quite scared of her team. She has things like Dragapult, and
the chip belongs to half to you.
Last season. But just like any week, we're gonna head in, try and win, and we're gonna keep in mind that it's a marathon, not a sprint. We might still lose some games along the way, but the site of the championship has not, disappeared. That's our number 1 goal, and no matter what happens during the regular season with now our broken ass draft, the site will always be to get that championship. So let's continue our marathon to be able to do that in the team builder against Ellie. All right, so we're here for the team builder. All
right, let's take a look. Citrus berry. You know, I can't even talk shit. I brought citrus berry in a match recently. Did I? Yeah, I did. Citrus berry Deoxys, Psycho Boost, Ice Beam, Focus Blast, Stealth Rock. Okay. Gren, Life Orb. Okay. Battle Bond. Okay. Boots Dragonite with Encore. Okay. Calm down. Good old reliable Zam here. Sereni. Terra Dark. Ooh, big knockoffs. I like that. Quillfish. Sugarberry. Okay. hazard stacked up. Okay, I like it.
Again, right before the game, live, so exciting. Anyway, hello, we're here, team builder time. So Ellie's a very scary team. I think she has a top 5 team in the league, maybe top 6, top 7. Either way, she should at least have 1 win by now. It's just because she had a really unfortunate loss to Q last week, which was decided by a freeze. That she doesn't have a win, which is really unfortunate and really shit. And yeah, in a way, I'm kind of like hoping that I get like frozen back or something in return, just to you know, I don't know, I just losing to freezes suck. And yeah, she had to deal with that last week. So anyway, no mercy. We're gonna...
Someone remind me. We did not watch Frank's match last week. We did not watch. We didn't watch Frank and Matt's match last week. We did not watch either of those. So someone remind me that we need to watch that one too.
We're gonna win. Anyway, she has some scary mons, particularly her top 4 alone are just incredible scary threats. Dragapult's the first Pokemon I've had to face this season that actually forces me to run some speed on Deoxys.
You don't want. Oh my god. Like, I can't fire you because then you can drop me from the league. So, like, we have to have this mutual respect here. But, fuck. I knew someone was going to do it. Someone was going to meme. Okay, Ellie's team. Dragapult. Okay, I thought that was for the Dragapult. I thought I had my teams mixed up, but that's what happens when, still this. Thank you. Fuck me. Okay. I'm just going to get clowned on. That's fine. Terra Dark Serena. I was thinking, like, that might be pretty good for good old Pult here. Like that. Okay.
Speed, Iron Hands, Heatran, and Landorus, Therian, all are really defensively strong Pokemon.
The issue with being each other's bosses, true.
Dual typings, and then her sort of like last 6 picks have a lot of potential to sort of force certain statuses on the field. I don't mean statuses and status conditions, but I just mean like she has a lot of ways to manipulate sort of speed control against my team. So she has Sticky Webs with Arachnid, which could alternatively just be Banded and destroy my team. She has Glare with Superior, which we saw last week. Did a number against my speed. She has priority in like Rock Dusk, and even Trap Inch is a threat I have to be mindful of because I don't really have like much counterplay to it with Deoxys Speed and Greninja. And then the other 2 mons, Hisuian Quillfish and Alolan Ninetales. Obviously, Hisuian Quillfish has the potential to spike stack me, which is not.
Trap Inch. Big dog. Oh, I'm so happy Trap Inch is showing up.
It's also one of the best answers to Deoxys Speed in the game. Kind of crazy.
I'm so happy Trap Inch is showing up.
Not only pressures a lot with Veil, but also with Terra Ground can hit things like.
Wait, what was that? What was that? I missed the commentary. What's a Deoxys Speed answer?
Fish and Alolan Ninetales, obviously Hisuian Quillfish has potential to spike stack me, which is not very good. It's also one of the best answers to Deoxys Speed in the game, kind of crazy. And then Alolan Ninetales just not only pressures a lot with Veil, but also
Dark Poison, yeah,
with
fair.
Terra Ground can hit things like Tinkaton and Zamazenta, so that's pretty scary too. So this is the first matchup really where I've looked at the opponent's team and said any single one of these Pokemon can come. I don't know which one like guaranteed will come or won't come. I'm pretty confident Pult Hands and maybe Quillfish will show up. Everything else is a big question mark, so we'll see. But I feel like
Trap Inch, baby.
Now that we have Zamazenta, I think our team is insane and kind of borderline broken and borderline unfair. But, you know, we take those. So here we go. Anyway, so.
Eddie, we just need to go into draft leagues together where I draft some shit, don't like it the next week, and then drop it, and then you get a stacked ass team. I'll just collect half the championships over and over again. It'll be a win-win. Great mutual benefit there.
Game plan for this week is hazard stacking. The one downside to Ellie's team is that she has no removal, and while typically I would say that's not a huge deal, she also has a lot of Pokemon that don't really like running boots, and that's sort of where there's a bit of tension in her team. Like Superior really wants its item, Heatran really wants its item, Iron Hands really wants an AV this game for like Greninja, or say like
I really love these. I really This is like I'm pulling back the hiding. You fuckers do that.
Dragapult might want to be a Choice Scarf as well here. Like there's a lot of Pokemon on this team. Hisuian Quillfish has to hold the EV Light, etc. Alolan Ninetales doesn't want to be taking like rocks and spikes chip because it wants to be like light clay. So there's all these like different things where even though she doesn't have removal,
hey, what's up, Thriller?
Really like having other items other than boots. So
just chilling after a long day.
It's a win-win for me. Either she's gonna bring a lot of boots, and a lot of her like major threats are gonna be neutralized because they don't have their item to make them stronger, or
I thought my screen.
And spikes are gonna go crazy.
I thought my screen dimmed for a second because I saw her screen dim. Like, oh, let me grab my controller. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
And especially if Hisuian Quillfish doesn't come, T-Spikes look incredible. So I do have T-Spikes on Quillfish conditionally if that doesn't come. Otherwise, I'm going to be clicking Spikes. Taunting the Quillfish if she decides to open with her Quillfish and flip turn just for momentum. Sugar Berry stops like Landorus, Therian,
Fish on fish action.
As well as Terra Ground Ninetales.
I just want to say, I know my draft league battle this week was a little unorthodox with the editing. I thought bear on bear violence was the funniest fucking shit. I just want to put that out there.
Some bizarrely Trap Inch if she decides to do that. And then after that, we are sort of trying to play a little bit of a defensive pivot type game to just make hazards rack up for a little bit of time. Hopefully we can sort of make 10 to 15 turns happen where she's just forced to pivot a lot, take some hazard chip, and I'm able to sort of pressure back with Dragonite plus Serena as my defensive core this week. She doesn't have the greatest answer to it, with the exception of Alolan Ninetales, which I have.
Yeah, Dragonite with Encore is...
things the Aurora Veil
I like
away,
that.
Which is lovely. But yeah, Dragonite is there for the special attackers.
That was the best edit. Thank you. I needed that.
Sub-seed strategies, and then Earthquake Face Spinner hits, you know, the majority of her team.
That's the only reason I stream is to pad my ego, you know?
and Arachnid, but Arachnid I'm never staying in on because versus Arachnid, I'm going into Serena, forcing some helmet chip off on it, and then forcing a knockoff, which is going to be huge to knock off either boots or some other important item, especially if she goes hands, knocking off like the AV or whatever item that ends up being is going to be quite big. We have spin in case she brings webs or spikes, but she, you know, very well if she plays it right, can keep the hazards up, and it's going to threaten a lot of my team, especially if she manages to keep webs up. It's going to be a tough game to win, so I need to make sure that she doesn't. So I need to really, really hold on to Serena like it's my baby, but also at the same time defensively, because I'm physically defensive, it switches into so many nice things. And if I need it, I don't know if I'll click it. If I need it, having the option of Terra Dark knockoff just to do like, you know, potentially Oko, a max like an offensive Dragapult after some hazards.
That's fire.
Great,
yeah,
especially
I like
since
that
it's a
set.
spin blocker. So the fact that I can threaten it with Terra Dark knockoff,
I like it a lot.
Quite good. Yeah, but the other reason I might not want to Terra Serena is because it could also be a nice soft check to Superior. So if it ends up being that case, I don't want to be like liable to Leech Seed, and I want to resist Leaf Storm. And then it's also
you hold your Terra
quite good.
No, I love that. I love that.
Just to get Rocky Helmet Chip off on it, force it to click CC. Even though I don't have a grass move this week, I can click U-turn. But yeah, very different way than we've used Serena these past 2 weeks. We've been using them very sort of offensive. Terra Grass Power Whip being very strong. This week, it's a really, really strong defensive piece. Really nice answer to a lot of things. And then we have our 3 Titans that'll probably come every week, to be honest with you at this point. We have Deoxys, which just kind of clicks buttons this game. The answers to Deoxys are Heatran, which doesn't want to take a Focus Blast, and after like hazards rack up, like Psycho Boost into a Focus Blast, or just Psycho Boost switch out, and then Psycho Boost again will do a ton of damage to Heatran. The other answers is
Hey, what's up, Silver?
If Hisuian Quillfish comes, I might make a sort of daring play and click rocks on the very likely Hisuian Quillfish coming in, just to really like add on to that hazard chip. So yeah, and then the Citrus Berry with the defense investment is going to allow me to live things like 2 Earthquakes from Landorus Therian. It's going to allow me to like better take on things like Iron Hand, switch in one time. I can even switch into Alolan Ninetales once I need to. It allows me to take 2 crunches from Hisuian Quillfish, which is nice. So Citrus Berry is pretty nice this game. Zamazenta is just a button clicker, just clicks the move of what it's in front of. I could have put on Behemoth Bash, but I didn't. Even though it's kind of a free click if certain Pokemon don't come, I didn't because I want Psychic Fangs to get rid of screens. I want Ice Fang to hit Landorus, and I wanted Close Combat just because it looked really good. The reason, however, oh yeah, because if I don't have Close Combat, then I just can't touch Heatran. The reason, however, I chose Wild Charge over Behemoth Bash was mostly because of the Arachnid. If it's some kind of like defensive Arachnid that's like Rest Talk or like meant to take on like Greninja in some way, I want to be able to click Wild Charge, just do as much damage to it as humanly possible. Because
I like that.
If I had Behemoth Bash, it would.
Damn it! I'm gonna learn how.
I don't like that, especially when there's so much pressure on Serena as is. So Wild Charge could just be.
What's gonna happen is that what's gonna happen is that I'm now gonna watch all of Addie's videos every week and be like, "Fuck! I could have brought Zamazenta. God damn it!
Nice little surprise button that
fuck! This Pokemon's good. I'm just shit."
Could get Arachnid in range of our WinCon this week, which is Greninja, becoming our WinCon week 3, just like it was week 1, with Surf, Dark Pulse, Sludge Wave, and Shadow Sneak. Sludge Wave, a new move that I got this generation that I believe I did bring as well in week 1, so really good coverage for it very clearly. Sludge Wave hits Alolan Ninetales from Superior. I have to be mindful of 50-50 mind games with Terrestrialization. If she's like Terra Ground and I click Sludge Wave, or if I've revealed Sludge Wave and she's Terra Ground and then resist a hit, I have to be mindful of that. Otherwise, like Sludge Wave is really nice to revenge Superior, and that's really cool. And then Dark Pulse hits Dragapult and Terra Water Arachnid, and that's it. And then Surf hits everything else. The Shadow Sneak is for Scarf Dragapult. If Scarf Dragapult comes, I want to be able to ensure that I KO it, and with my attack investment, since I'm a negative defense nature this week, if it gets to about 50% and it's Scarf Bolt, and I'm +1 after I've gotten my Battle Bond boost, I should be able to KO it. So that's the other reason why hazards are so incredibly important. If I manage to get like spikes and rocks up and Pult switches in twice and it's Scarf Bolt, it means that Scarf Bolt no longer avenges Battle Bond Greninja. So that's why we have the Shadow Sneak. And that's it. That's the team. Hopefully it works well. So opening Quillfish, potentially Deoxys.
Calling Zamazenta good as a stretch. Let's watch it. Let's watch it in the hands of an expert.
The opportunity. Hopefully, in the end, Greninja will save our asses after we've probably gotten hacks and misplayed, just like in week 1. So, fingers crossed for Greninja to do the Greninja thing again. It's a really broken Pokemon, so we'll see. All right. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna get connected with Ellie. I'm not sure why I'm so nervous. I don't actually think I'm nervous. It's just really cold in my flat, so I'm like shivering, and that doesn't really bode well with like.
I can never tell. I literally
come off as.
I literally have a heater under my desk because I can never tell if I get nervous for a draft league match or if I'm just cold.
Insane.
So I feel that.
During games. So chilly girl in a chilly world. Let's see what Ellie decides to bring. We were kind of trolling each other earlier about whether Trapinch would come. Oh, baby. All right, cool.
All right. We got the Ox Speed, Greninja, Zamazenta Crown, Dragonite, Serena, Quillfish versus Iron Hands, Dragapult Superior, Hisuian Quillfish, Araquanid, and Trapinch. Ooh.
Yeah, this is pretty much everything I expected. I did tell her, like, I was playing some mind games, but not really. I was just being honest. I did tell her that.
I believe the leagues the next league. So I'm gonna probably dial it back to just one draft league at a time. But I believe the next league that I'm joining after this cycle ends, so probably like April-ish after PAX, is gonna be a low tier league. I am so excited to just use like baby mons legitimately.
I didn't bring Protect on either Greninja
not little cup, just low tier.
Trapinch at all. So, you know, it should be fine. So it looks like win condition is pretty clearly going to be Greninja here. Don't want to be revenging stuff with Greninja too easily, but obviously like Trapinch exists. Zamazenta looks incredible as well. I can take a lot of hits. I'm just gonna lead Quillfish. Yeah, I don't necessarily see anything too wrong with that. Lead Superior would suck But I still think I want to lead with the Quillfish because I can taunt Arachnid and I can taunt the Quillfish. Good luck, have fun, Ellie. It's gonna be a fun one. Hoping for a clean game. Honestly, I don't care about the results anymore. I just want these to be clean. First 2 weeks have not been very clean games. We see Tipsat. That is you. All right, so we got a Quillfish off.
Oh my god!
This is going.
It's a fish off. It's a fish off. How do I find leagues? I'm spoiled. People ask me. But probably join like other league servers. So like in the description of this video is the PPL public server. There's like a plug area where people can like drop their content to like self promo. A lot of times in those leagues, other people will also promote their leagues that they're starting up. So that's how I'd recommend going about it.
Speed creeps. Who sped crap 2 first? We'll get to see with Intimidate.
2 fish enter, 1 fish lead.
So
Pig Knight and loads here. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna click taunt regardless.
Bet.
And hope that I outspeed. Okay, do outspeed. Huge. We see lash out. Oh shit. That's pretty cool. I don't care.
Lash
so much,
out.
I'm gonna get spikes.
I tried so hard to make lash out work when I had Quillfish and it did not work.
It's not gonna do as much next time. She's definitely killing it already with the heat. I'm gonna get Sykes up though. That's gonna break the sash on Trapinch and do all the fun things. We see respect me, the Trapinch. What is happening right now? If this is Scarf, am I outsped? I don't think you outspeed me if you are Scarf. So I'm just gonna go for a flip turn here, which I do outspeed and get off. I should be able to go into my defensive Serena quite easily. All right, I have to be mindful of Serena because there's like a shit
can't
ton
go
of
into
here
can't go into Serena.
Like, helping out
well,
for.
you go into Serena because that first impression is gonna hurt.
I'm sure this means it's not a violate, but maybe not. Earthquake comes off. You do very little.
That's respectable.
Honestly, I think she preserves this. She has a lot of mons that can come in on this quite easily. So I think I'm just gonna U-turn here. I'm not super big on losing even this amount of health on Serena, and I'm really like not wanting to. Because it's so good for chipping down Iron Hands, the Rocky Helmet. It's so good for chipping down Arachnid. We see Superior, so U-turn here is quite huge with spikes. Let's see the weakness policy with the attack drops.
Weakness policy with attack drops. LMAO.
That's not great.
Contrary weakness policy, bruh.
I could go into the Noodler. And get my rocks. Then
wait a minute. What happened to thing 1? Why are we the Noodler now? I'm sad. Wow, can't believe I'm sad.
Penta on Hisui and Quillfish comes in. If it doesn't come in, I think.
Or was that only while Veps has had
getting up my rocks and
the Ox defense? Which then I get.
This being
2 is dropped. There we go.
I'm curious how much damage I do to Superior. Psycho boost. It does look like a clean KO. If it's no bolt.
It's Veps' fault.
I think I'll rocks here, and if she stays in, then.
All right, I get it. That makes sense.
I'll click Psycho boost, but she clearly goes into the Quillfish. She might get up her own hazards here, which really isn't the end of the world. I think hazards are much scarier for her than they are for me. Arguably, I could go into Quillfish again to get up more spikes.
Blame Finland.
But I don't know if that makes any sense.
What was it? What was it?
I actually really
I know you don't speak Finnish, Unga Bunga. I don't remember what the screenshot said.
So I think I'm just going to go into Zama. Although Zama, like, doesn't want to lose health this early. Maybe I do go into Quillfish. No, I think I'm okay to go into Zama, realistically speaking. Because she doesn't, I don't think she's going to want to lose this.
Me to my therapist, Elias. My therapist, Elias isn't real.
And in order to take, like, a Fire Blast from Hold, I just have to be over 50%, assuming it's not, like, specs or something. Hello.
Ooh.
Do you get something for me? That I need to be mindful of? Okay. Quillfish,
Okay.
Hisui.
Okay.
You don't. Do you get
the Swords Dance?
anything
I have respect.
I don't think so.
Is it like reversal?
You know, I want to CC here.
Do
I'm
it.
just gonna do it. You can't do anything to me, can you? It's liquidation.
Is it reversal?
If this does a shit ton, maybe I'll just go into Quillfish after. But it's really not the end of the world.
Oh, is it reversal?
Is this even a violate? Oh dear god.
Oh, fuck it up.
Another Swords Dance comes out.
Oh, no.
This gonna sound crazy. Let me just confirm that's not a violate damage. I'm actually very petrified of Custap coming out here. And I think I have the liberty.
The Custap agenda.
Play around.
No.
So close combat.
I need to see Custap Berry's work.
Not a violate. Yeah, I don't think it's a violate. I think it just has HP. I think I'm gonna go into my Quillfish because it's definitely not max speed. I'm gonna go into my Quillfish for sure. And yep. Yeah, I'm not
oh my
no
god!
Shot. I fucking knew it. I see you, Ellie. I see you. None of that shit. Not happening. Nuh-uh. So we'll get the Intimidate off at least.
Alright,
Quillfish
so
Wars.
+3. Oh.
Ma'am? Okay. I'm so glad I didn't stay in there.
Whoa! I needed that. I needed that to cook. Oh my god.
Holy shit, that would have been insane. Alright. So I can flip turn here pretty safely, right? Please? Yeah, okay. I made a mistake last week by not calking. And I guess I shouldn't have made that same mistake again, but like surely flip turn kill's not a viable.
That was
so
spicy.
Quillfish making a season debut, getting a KO against its brethren, against its foreign brethren. Okay, so Quillfish is dead.
Oh man.
Superior is probably at like 50%. Trapinch is at like 30. I could see, well, I get to decide what comes in first here. So if I bring in the Noodler, that brings in Arachnid. I don't really like that. If I bring in Bimbo Doll, that probably brings in Pult, which I don't hate. Bimbo Doll seems the safest option.
Okay. What does a Custap Berry do? So Custap Berry, if you are 25% or less, it makes you move a higher priority bracket above. So like there's Zamazenta versus Quillfish. That Quillfish would have gone first because they were both using, you know, the same level of priority, like as opposed to like quick attack or something like that.
Thing about getting hazards up too is it will alert me whether Arachnid is boots or choiced. And
so there, that reversal would have claimed the Zamazenta.
Because if it's not boots, then it's probably choiced. And I can
Do I need anything before you come downstairs? That's a good question. I have water. I have throat drops. I probably don't need to snack the entire stream, otherwise I will eat everything. No, I think I'm good. Thank you, hon. Chat, everybody say hi to my wife.
It is freaking boots, then it's probably webs, and I have to be
When you go look for the blue ball, it is over by the cat toys.
very mindful of webs. Very, very mindful of webs. First impression Trapinch definitely fucks up my shit, and she's going to hold it in the back for Gren. So, yeah. Okay, tell me is this choice band? Okay, so this is boots. What does that tell me? I could knock off here immediately. I did a mock, and I wasted health on this arena for no reason whatsoever, and I think I don't want to make the same mistake again. So I think I'm going to U-turn here. Into my Quillfish. Get the attack drop off. If it is webs, I'll deal with that. If this is like a speedy Arachnid, I shouldn't die.
Speedy Arachnid. Was it like base 50?
She might Terra here as well, although if she's Terra Watery, she probably wouldn't. She has to be mindful of my Terra, although I have no reason to Terra right now, given this matchup. Like, I want to resist Trapinch, I want to resist Liquidation, I want to resist...
42, excuse me,
the only reason I would ever Terra Dark is in a 1v1 situation with Dragon Ball.
Who mocks? Who has the time to mock?
Arachnid's at like 80%. We could probably go Quillfish here. Doesn't necessarily have a ton of reason to still be around.
Yeah, Arachnid's
ungodly big. It'll allow us to get
spikes
up, which would be huge. It would also allow us to get T spikes up, which might be massive, to be honest. It might actually genuinely be huge. Chilling Water comes out. Right.
Chilling Water?
What does that tell me about those?
What?
What does she expect? Is this anti-Dragonite? It's probably anti-Dragonite. Okay. I could taunt. I think I would
like Ice Beam. What? Okay.
I'd rather taunt and prevent the webs than T spikes and let the webs go up. So I'm gonna taunt here. It's far more important to me to make sure.
Not me anyway. No, dude, I feel that. I feel that. I'm like, all right, here's my team. I hope it works out well.
That's fine. But Quillfish has done so much. It was just set as a dedicated lead, and it's done so much more than that. So go Quillfish.
Yeah, Quillfish put in the work.
You're not getting webs up. Not allowed. T spikes are a luxury. Webs are a nightmare for me. So I prefer not to have to deal with that by any means at all. Please. She switches out. All right, that's fine. So it's Chilling Water. This comes in. Are you boots? Ah, you bitch. I don't mean that. I love you, Ellie. But yeah, you being boots also makes my life kind of hard.
Okay.
You can't DD. So if I just click and flip turn here, it'll tell me a move that you have. Dragon Darts. Good information.
Is it good information, though?
Okay, what do I want to bring in on this?
Is it, though?
It
might be.
Just start getting Ice Fang chip off on stuff. There isn't really like an answer. I think Zama makes a lot of sense, because I do take 2 Fire Blasts. And if she has the Willow set, that's fine with me. Like, Zama's not the most crucial thing.
Crit mattered, fags.
Health. I can't go into the Noodler. I want to keep the Noodler alive, because it looks like actually a decent win con. So let's go into Rabble Rouser, who Rabble Roused the entire league with its legality in trade. We just click Ice Fang here, I think. I can also click Psychic Fangs.
Rabble!
Because Psychic Fangs into Ice Fang will be enough for range on things. She might just try and burn this, though. I'm just gonna Ice Fang and address what's in front of me. She goes for U-turn. It's fine.
Okay.
Like, she might go into Serp here. She also might go into Hands. Trapinch really sucks. Like, it's really good. It's really annoying right now because it's stopping my...
It's time for the Ellie click Willow challenge.
I mean, I do have to chip Hands down regardless.
Does she have Willow? It didn't go for it?
Yeah. I'll get chip on something at least here. Like, this does still force progress for me. It just sucks that this Pult is boots. Although it means it's not Scarf, which could still be fine. It's so annoying that Trapinch kills me with first impression. Thankfully, it definitely doesn't kill the Axe's speed since I have so much defense. So that's nice, at least. And it's slow enough that I can click Ice Beam pretty safely.
Oh, she was not. Oh, true.
You. It might not KO, but, like, I don't really care. Let me, like, actually see, but, like, yeah, I'm wildly happy to click Wild Charge against you. You could be Terra Fairy, but I seriously doubt you Terra Fairy in front of me right now. If you're Terra Electric, you'll just die to CC the next time. You could be Scald, I don't really care. I think I just want this to be dead. I think it just means the most to me that this thing is dead. Yeah, she doesn't do anything to this KO. It doesn't KO.
Oh, okay.
So AC Webs, AC Wind. Okay. So trying to catch
the special
Serena.
The
Makes
special
sense. Looks
Araquanid.
like me the next turn. But thankfully I do have a good move. In case I don't want to waste any more
it is
damage
very
on this.
colorful.
Even though
I can
it reveals my
appreciate
full
it.
set, I think I still want to click Psychic Things because it's accurate and has no drawback.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna click Psychic Things here. If this is Cosmic Berry, I'll cry my eyes out, but it's boots, so I won't have to do that. And thankfully it means we're not playing with webs. So this like makes me feel
Liquidation
like
and oh damn, that's fire.
So we'll click Things here. KO the Araquanid.
Zamazenta officially has more kills being on Addie's team than it has on mine.
It's winning. Is it hands? Is hands winning? No, because I always have Serena, and I should be fine. Like Serena might 1v4 the rest of the team. It's so funny because like well Zama got a kill. Let's see how Zama does the rest of the game. I'm thinking thumbnail for this week, right? Like I was just gonna do Zama and be like, oh my god, like we got Zamazenta now, how crazy.
I'm thinking thumbnail. There you go.
Nice
That's how you should be
this
thinking.
Is boots. That's really nice. What was I saying?
Is that boots as well? Did I miss that?
Like
Hold on.
So we'll click things here. KO, fine. Like Serena might 1v4 the rest of the team. It's so funny because like well Zama got kills. Let's see how Zama does the rest of the game. I'm thinking thumbnail for this week, right? Like I was just gonna do Zama.
Oh,
like,
okay,
oh my god,
that makes sense.
Got Zamazenta now, how crazy. Nice rocks, nice stones. So this is boots, that's really nice.
Not boots, got it.
What was I saying? I can go to you. I kind of like going into you. Do I want to waste damage on you, though? I don't know if I want to waste damage on this other thing. I don't kill if you're AV, though. I think I still go into Bimbo. What am I saying? What am I thinking? Words, sentences, points of view. Oh yeah, I wanted to do, like, thumbnails Zamazenta. Like, how the fuck did we get this thing? That's crazy. Because, you know, we're just better. But now that, like, the Quillfish War happened, I'm kind of... considering the whole,
click on the video with two Quillfish, and they're like, wait a minute, you have a Zamazenta?
Thumbnail or something. Iron Defense.
Ooh.
Okay. Leftovers?
Spicy.
Leftovers. Okay. How much damage... This is actually going to get tough. How much damage is Deoxys Speed doing to Iron Hands? A lot. I'm going to Synthesis first, I think. And then I'm just going to U-turn right into it. Although that probably doesn't make sense, does it? I should probably just go directly into it and click Psychic Boost. And if I don't kill, I don't kill. So we'll go into you and we'll click Psychic Boost. Your Quillfish doesn't exist anymore. It means Trapinch will get a kill.
The Noodler.
Which is funny. Body Press.
Bruh.
Nice. And it means that if this pulled a Sucker Punch, I'm in range of that too now, potentially. Ellie might stack Superior here. I think it has a lot less usage. Or a lot less value. Than this thing being at full. Like, significantly. I don't necessarily know if this thing can KO.
One of these days I'll try Iron Hands. I don't think I've ever tried, like, Iron Hands or Hariyama in Draft League.
She switches out. So I think we see a Serp sack here. Surely. Yeah. Okay, so she KO.
Poor Serp.
Probably
I want Servine in the low tier league, so I can just run Stellar, Terra Blast,
which is actually kind of terrifying. Does Trapinch KO me from here? I'm gonna feel really bad once it doesn't. But I think it will.
Give me the first impression.
It should KO me if
come on,
Trapinch.
Trapinch. Come on, Trapinch.
And I think awkwardly it might still live one more hit. I'm just gonna click Ice Beam. She'll get her first impression kill.
Oh, let's go, Trapinch! The God Slayer.
Alright, we go Zama here, I think, and click Psychic Things.
Yes!
Zama and Psychic Things makes the most sense.
I'm so happy. Alright, that's everything I wanted.
Including her staying in here. And it should KO. Oh my god, does this KO? Tell me this KOs. She has to withdraw, because she doesn't want to lose the ground. Glamorous, what is that? Alright, so that's nice. So we'll see Psychic Things come out here. It's gonna do a lot, but I don't think it's actually gonna secure the KO awkwardly enough. So, what do I do here? I think I go U and I Encore.
Ooh, Encore on the Iron Defense? Big Pablo.
Nice. Okay, what do I boost here? No, I just need any damage on Pult at all, realistically speaking. So I think I just Earthquake. She's crazy if she goes Pult here. Like, I could be anything, but she might recognize it as her only way to win. Ugh, it's terrifying.
Huge
Once this
Pablo.
is dead, I can tear a Dark.
That is
with
Lord
Serena,
Pablo.
Nice.
Lorge.
Which I think is how I win this game. Unless she goes Pult here. She lets us go. Does it kill? It doesn't kill.
Oh.
She Ice Punch. She's Ice Punch. living.
Damn.
Not frozen. Incredible.
Damn. Big
Does
Pablo's Big Frank's Italian cousin. I can see it, low key.
But like, it's fine.
They both kind of look the same, you know. They got the same like mother or something.
Ice Spinner versus Iron Hands.
Wait, that's sibling, not cousin.
Like,
oh fuck.
Max Fence.
But
I think she's just sacking this at this point, so I'm just gonna click Earthquake. If she makes a play, then she makes a play.
You guys not have the same mom as your cousin? Oh. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna vomit.
But, yeah, I think she's gonna let this go.
Oh my lord.
Evil crit, killing this thing. She has to pull here, and I think Serena wins
my
it.
god.
I think. Mid, very mid Pokemon. Loki kind of agree, just a little bit. Do I Encore for the DD? You're not DD U-turn. Just like nice player. Yeah. So Terra Dark Serena might come out here. Have to see. But Queenly Majesty, right? So I can't be first impressioned. I think I go into this and I Synthesis. With probably a U-turn.
It's a close one.
No, I think I'm still fine. I think I still Terra. But I think I might Synthesis. Yeah, I'm confident Synthesis covers every play. I didn't Terra. I didn't Terra. I didn't Terra. I didn't Terra. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. I didn't Terra. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god, my heart. Terraing. I would have died Fire Blast there. Okay. Right. Now I've Terra'd. Now I can click knockoff.
Okay, I like it.
Even at +1, I think I'm okay.
Hey, what's up, Nerd Channel? How you doing?
Because I shouldn't
you
try
tell
to
Chase had a long day. It was a good old 6:30 a.m. wake up call with the boy. Long day at work.
That was terrifying. Okay. Let's see, darts come out. Nah, there's no way. Even a crit won't do it here. Cool. Just knock off KO. Darts. Let's go, Serena. Look at that.
Yeah, could you imagine a Fire
Terra
Blast
Serena.
right there?
Doing great. Well
Terra
done,
Serena is crazy.
I'm so glad this is my Terra captain. I might respect you, to be honest. Are you dead? You're not dead. You know what? I'm gonna do the ultimate BM and Robinson kill Pokemon.
What is the item that? No, there is no item. I was thinking like, what's the item that lets you ignore abilities? I was thinking like ability shield or something like that.
Called respect to me. I love you, Ellie. I love you so much. Alright. Good game.
Showed off quick attack there at the end.
Shit out of me. Oh my god.
It's literally better than Ursaring. I really wanted Ursaring. I really wanted Ursaring low-key.
Fish. If Araquanid was spamming non-special moves, I think I would have been much more on the back foot, and Serena would have had a lot less liberty.
All right, GG. GG. Which battle are we watching? We were watching Addie versus Ellie. Let me drop the link here if you guys want to go check it out. Leave a like. Subscribe. Someone said Ellie's intro is good this week. I think I saw Dave saying that. I don't watch that. Oh my god, stop.
Hello?
What? What am I watching? I don't know what I'm watching. This is anime. I didn't sign up for this.
施錠をしたとはいえ、こんな古い木の扉なんて簡単に破られるだろうな。
Hold on. Eddie's got a good point. They've got a GoFundMe in the description of this video. Oh, that's a long link. I didn't mean to. Okay, good. It didn't send it because it turned into 444 characters. Hold, please. If you guys would like to contribute here, there is the link. Ann Arbor, Michigan. But you're in Europe? Europa? I don't know about all that. Okay. All right. I gotta watch this again. I gotta watch this again.
施錠をしたとはいえ、
The
こんな雰囲気の
the so I gotta be honest. The fucking be so fucking real right now caption on this picture, immaculate.
簡単に破られるだろうな。
You know, at the very least, if I don't walk away, if I go 0-8 this season, I'm just happy that I could help contribute to this fucking meme right here. Oh my god. Tears. Okay. Intro is gold. I'm not fucking over anybody's click-through rate or anything like that this week, so I am going to go to Mountes next. We didn't watch Mountes. Hold on. Mountes, God tier intro. Ellie goes off to the side over here. We put that playback speed down. 0.75. There we go. Boost the views. The Matrix. Let me leave a like, respectively. All right. Oh my god, my heart hurts. I was laughing so hard. Oh my god. Be so fucking real right now. I love it. All right. Quality intro pending. We watch Vepsis or at least link his channel. YouTube's Daring Him Dirty. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good reminder. Okay. All right. Monte, you're going over here also. You're also going on 0.75. Boop. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Playback speed 1.5. All right, hey everybody, do me a favor. If you like Draft League content, go subscribe to Vepsis. Don't inflate his numbers artificially, but if you like Draft League, definitely check out Vepsis. I don't want to encourage you guys to falsely subscribe. I want to encourage you to honorably subscribe, right? I just love...
What is up, my little Danos? Vepsis here, your host of the House of Rodriguez, and we are here for my PPL Season 2 Week 3 battle when we go up against Monai. And this is going to be a matchup that I'm sure a lot of you are going to be looking forward to, myself and himself included in itself. Specifically from his side, I know he wants his revenge, what I was able to do in Generation 8, the last and the only time we got to play Shadow in Draft League and a Wi-Fi scene, of course, in Champions of Gala Season 2. I managed to beat him, and therefore I can hold on into a undefeated record thus far versus him when it comes to that. So I'm sure he is...
So, right out the gate, Iron Valiant, Iron Treads, Gliscor, Gengar. It was like Gliscor. Wait a minute. I forgot I had Gliscor. Gengar, Noivern, Rotom Wash, Haxorus, Alolan Muck, Breloom Regice against Spectrier. What? Spectrier, Sneasler, and Chiyu? How do we get that?
Very much motivated coming into this weekend. I'm trying to match up his motivations and drive to beat me with my own ambition as well. To continue to have obviously able to beat versus in my second game, but also most importantly bounce back from week 2 because we did suffer a loss in week 2 to Daria, who fully deserved that win back then.
How did we?
From her perspective, of course. But
like
for me,
I know, ha ha ha, tee hee. CBAD dropped the fucking. CBAD dropped the. I laughed so hard, my throat hurts again. We're going back with another voice lozenge. How do we? I don't get that. I don't understand how we allowed that.
Week to attempt to bounce back, and I feel confident. Surprisingly enough, I feel confident and calm going into this game, which doesn't necessarily guarantee me any kind of success because I'm going up against one of the best players right now in Wi-Fi scene, and he's basically been that ever since he's been around in Wi-Fi scene wise. So I know it's going to be one of my toughest challenges in this season, but thanks to Addison, who has been a huge help for me this week, I feel as prepared as I can possibly be with the time restrictions, of course, when it comes to like working and such. But I have done a lot of mocks. I've been looking at this matchup with Addison very carefully. And I think we have formed a game plan that I feel confident that I can try to go execute, and I feel like it can win. Depending on, of course, on the situation, some things may change how I need to win this. But now getting all this out of the way, let's talk about the Terra captaincies. For Montai's side, he has 2 Terra captains with Galvantula, that is Terra Electric, Ice, and Ground. And the second Terra captain is Mesprit with Psychic, Fairy, and Steel. My own are Noivern with Flying, Normal, and Fairy, and Retsias with Terra Ice, Water, and Steel. So, jump into the team builder. How do I plan to win a guy like him in a week 3 when I feel kind of was still and try to get myself back in the group? But hopefully today we get to see.
All right. Okay. Just fucking straight up 4 attack. Hey, Valiant's good. I like it.
Perks from Prime me from last year when I was really in my game itself. And we are going to be starting this off with Iron Valiant, which by far is the biggest threat to him. He doesn't have a natural fairy resist on his roster. He can do it with Mesprit with Terra Steel. But then, of course, my fighting stab becomes super effective versus it. I decided to go special this week, and we are running heavy duty boots on it just in case if sticky webs do go up and he brings the Galvantula to get them up. I don't want this to compromise my Iron Valiant and my Haxorus, who are the 2 most important offensive winning conditions this week. Depending on the flow of the matchup and what he brings, I'm banking on one of those to win. And we are going special also.
I am just gonna say, Vepsis, buddy pal, you gotta go with the shiny Iron Valiant. That's all I'm saying.
To be able to have a stab Moonblast that is very spammable versus him. I have access to Aura Sphere as a fully accurate fighting stab. I get access to a stab priority, which can come in handy with Vacuum Wave, and Crasnut, especially with Crassy Terrain Boost. It can be very nice support or surprise factor versus something like Ursa Luna, which otherwise like a special sets. Which otherwise special set Ursa Luna can actually take on Iron Valiant quite effectively, because it does get access to ability called Bulletproof, which I'm kind of fully expecting him to do unless he's going Trick Room mode, which I do have to be
Shiny Valiant. How does it look?
Game. But if he doesn't like do Trick
Shiny Valiant, it's like all chromed out. It's so good. What's up, Danny?
Room variant team for him, or at least a semi-Trick Room team, I feel like the Ursa Luna will be bulletproof, because then it can be a very effective check to my Gengar, which otherwise looks very threatening versus him. And in a pinch as well, in a situation like this, if I am a special Iron Valiant, it will block my Aura Sphere, and it will block a Focus Blast if I were to attempt to run it. So that's kind of why having the access to a niche coverage move like Crasnut on a heavy ground type like Ursa Luna felt like a necessary thing to add there as a final.
Yeah, I like that.
Then my dedicated lead being Noivern with Wide Lens, with Hurricane, Super Fang, Taunt, and Roost, and Terra Fairy in it. So very special.
Holy shit. Okay, Wide Lens Hurricane. Okay. As a Wide Lens hater now, Godspeed. Also need it for the Super Fang as well. No joke.
Defensive as well, and it's quite speedy as well, just in case too.
Oh, Valiant's goated in the singles. It's so good.
That's primarily the purpose of this Pokemon. We are leading with this, preventing Trick Room, Stealth Rocks, Thunder Waves from things like Diancie.
There's a reason, I'm assuming this is the reason, that his Iron Valiant is named Nexus, because Nexus has drafted Iron Valiant every opportunity he gets round 1. It's so good.
Or Mesprit if those choose to be his lead, and answers to Noivern, because I could easily be Terra Normal and cause a lot of havoc versus him, because he also kind of lacks proper normal resist outside of Terra Steel Mesprit or Diancie Natrip in a rock type, because of course there's a Spectre as a ghost type, which can be kind of risky to utilize as a full-on check to Noivern in itself, unless he's running like a Southwest, for example. So we're running Hurricane and Super Fang. Super Fang will be one of the most spammable moves that I'm going to be using early on with Noivern, because it's important for my winning conditions to get that 50% health off and health away from the Pokemon that he has, along with the fact with White Lens that Super Fang becomes 99% accurate move, and Hurricane of course will be slightly more accurate if I need to go for it in a pinch as well. And Roost for longevity, even though I don't expect it to last too long in the battle, because I need to learn from my previous weeks that don't always attempt to swap into things. Just let the Pokemon in the field to do utmost work for you. To help the other members in the back, and don't risk the members in the back that are more likely to be more valuable. That's something that I need to learn in this matchup. What I've been doing a lot of mocks for. The only Pokemons that I really have to be cautious of letting them take a hit is like Iron Valiant, for example. But other guys, I have to be cautious of like, when should I really swap, and is it really gonna be something I should be doing, and allow him to get free momentum and a free GU, in which is gonna be a massive threat for me, for example. So that's gonna be the Noivern. With itself, Terra Fairy is just there as a defensive typing, so therefore I'm not taking as big of a hit from like Choice Scarf Dark Pulse from GU or Specs variant if he would go for that.
This is a fire set. Lumberry and Rest with Recycle. That's heat. I love that. That like simple, but you know, most people Resto Chesto. So the Lumberry not only is gonna recycle and take care, you know, he's gonna recycle it back. He's going to be able to get his rest off, but also like any burns, any paras, anything like that, any freezes, as we've seen in this league. Oh, that's heat. Love that.
It allows me to take a hit from Mesprit better and Diancie, because they don't more likely run a super effective move to hit me unless Mesprit is like Terra Steel, Terra Blast. But even then, with my special bulk, I should be taking it. If it's physical, then so be it. But even then, ideally, I have cutting it to 50% of health thanks to my Super Fang and be okay with that trade-off. Then we have a pretty much straightforward Alola Mug with its spread. It's here to be a Spectre Resist. It's probably the best one that you can find in this entire dex. And therefore, we are running also a Lumberry with Recycle to cover ourselves from Will-O-Wisp burns the Spectre will be attempting to do on my Mug. I can also utilize to gain health with Rest as well, and as long as I'm not getting knocked off, I can always recycle my Lumberry back and therefore giving myself longevity, or make sure that I'm not too vulnerable to allow something to come in more freely while I'm being burnt. And then otherwise we are running a Dual Stab and Poison Touch's ability, so we have opportunities to get some Poison residual damage and chip either through Poison Jab secondary effect, which is 30%, and Poison Touch by itself has a 30% chance for me to gain a poison when I go for a knock off or Poison Jab on this case as well, just add it to the bonus. And then we have pretty much physical defensive with some attack, Clydescrow. This is going to be my hazard setter for the most part. It's going to be very important, but I prefer that I can get at least a layer of spikes or stealth rocks. If I manage to get one layer of each, that would be fantastic. And then we have Psychic Fangs, just in case for Sneasler, if it's going to be like a bulk upset with Crassy Seed or whichever item he chooses to run on it. I want to make sure that I'm able to do enough damage to it, and I don't rely on something like a high horsepower, which is going to be actually less powerful than Psychic Fangs versus Sneasler, because it's going to be quite effective. And of course, there's always a small accuracy issue when it comes to high horsepower in itself.
Gliscor is in fact a horse, this is true.
Pretty much there to just a Spun Sight from Sneasler, and if it doesn't show up, then the secondary purpose is to give me hazards, which is going to be fantastic for me to enable my winning conditions to do more work here. And his only removal is Blastoise, and a Blastoise is like bulky Rapid Spin, then I don't have to worry about it being a Shell Smash Sweeper, and therefore I don't have to worry about keeping certain things intact or for a certain amount of damage.
Is Blastoise's only
in order
removal?
to revenge it myself. And then one of the sets that Addison was able to help come up with me when we started prepping for this matchup, which is going to be Crassy Seed, Dragon Dance, Haxorus, which has been very effective in my mocks, at least majority of them that I've been doing this week. And as long as Sticky Webs don't go up and there's no Galvan Sugar to be seen, and I assume Rillaboom will come versus me because it's a very effective way to deal with World Loss, which otherwise is going to be a huge nuisance for him if he doesn't bring it. And with the Crassy Seed, I can become a relatively bulky on physical side thanks to the HP and the defense buff that I get by +1, and then I can go for Dragon Dance in front of Rillaboom. And as long as there's not like Choice Scarf, Spectre, GU, I can follow, so basically a OCO from versus those things as well. The only thing that can really stop it is a healthy Mesprit, which is why also Noivern is going to be a dedicated lead to wear it down to the point. I do also have coverage in close combat for things like Terra Steel Mesprit. I can also hit the Ursaluna a lot harder, and thanks to Unnerve, even if it's Choco Berry, it won't be activated. And it also covers any kind of potential Casta Berries or any other like Citrus Berries or like any kind of like berries that he might be attempted to help himself out in a pinch. I can block those, because I really didn't need Mold Breaker this week, because I'm not planning to use Crown Move in this matchup. Because I also get access to Iron Head that is going to be quite effective on Diancie. And again, Diancie cannot protect itself from holding up a Berry thanks to my Unnerve. And we can be Adamant this week. And the only other thing that I can think of that could be a little bit of nuisance to this would be the Sneasler with Unburden. And then go for like a Diaclaw. But knock on wood, if a situation does come into that, things go more in my way and not his wave. And from there, Haxorus should be either be able to break the team open to the point that Valiant can sweep, and I have proper responses for like Spectre with Alola Mach and whatnot, or Haxorus by itself can honestly win if he doesn't have a proper speed control to bypass this thing anymore, and it's in a position to win. And then another like Addison thing in itself, which is pretty obvious.
Custap agenda.
And you're going to see a lot of Casta Berry propaganda throughout the season in PPL, and you can mostly know that Addison has been at least an influence in some ways to people running this kind of item this season, but it's very effective potentially in this matchup as well, because we are going to be having a Casta Berry Volt Switch to revenge skill like a Blastoise, for example. We take the hit very well thanks to my Special Bulk. I can go for a Hydro Pump that with some chip on GU like a Super Fang if I manage to get it off, if it's not Choice Scarf or I lift the hit with Noivern before it killed me. I can kill it with a Hydro Pump, or thanks to like a Spike or Stealth Rocks, that should also put it in a range of dying to a Hydro Pump. I can also get an Endure Will-O-Wisp or Hydro Pump or Volt Switch versus like a Sneasler. It can also help me versus a Trick Room Ursaluna, so I can Endure to Hydro Pump and do massive damage to it that way, and then maybe it's in a range of Vacuum Wave.
Jesus
so
Christ.
There's like a lot of situations that this item with the Roto-Wasp can be really nice, and I feel like because Roto-Wasp naturally is such a big problem to his team if he doesn't bring Rillaboom, or huge nuisance specifically, that's kind of why where I felt like Roto-Wasp, if the Rillaboom doesn't show up, it's going to be huge, even more big of a nuisance to him, and if I can burn something like a Rillaboom that is swapping in, it just makes it a lot easier for my Haxorus to set up and get to work from there versus Montai this week. So that's going to be my team builder, and now we're going to be cutting into the point that the battle will begin.
I love the team this week. This is going to be a good one.
Here we are with the battle versus Montai, and surprisingly enough, I'm not as nervous as I maybe normally would be, but maybe it's because I have a certain game plan that I feel comfortable going into, that I know what I'm trying to do, but we're going up against a very top player in Montai, so for all I know, he has some tricks on his sleeve that may ruin my plans, but let's see. We are searching, we wish good luck and have fun, and I'm hoping for a very fun and close battle between us. And we have found him, and let's see what 6 he brings.
Let's see. Okay, so Rillaboom showed up. So that Grassy Seed Haxorus. I know it was in the title. We brought Grassy Seed Haxorus. So that's gonna. I feel better about that. Okay. Sneezer's there. Okay, so Gliscor's gonna be able to do its job. Mesprit's here. Mesprit probably Terra Steals to help it deal with the Alolan Muck, I imagine. Bear does bear things. Horse and fish do things. Did Mountai just drive like animals? Like I'll take the horse round 1. Round 2, I'll take the lanky weasel. Round 3, I'll take the goldfish.
Okay, so we see Chi-Yu. We see Ursaluna. We see Rillaboom. We see Mesprit.
So you still lead off. You still lead off with Noivern.
Spectre.
You still lead off with Noivern.
Okay.
Taunt, Super Fang, do all that fun stuff.
So Sneasler could still then be a set where it's using Unburden thanks to the Rillaboom being there.
True.
It could be Switcheroo for Gliscor.
Mesprit is a Wallaby. That is true.
Using a Gliscor as a invite for Chi-Yu to break. That could be just the case that he uses it that way. For me, the lead is still Noivern.
Yep.
And we go from there. Thanks to the fact that he did bring Rillaboom and there's no Sticky Web. I know Haxorus can do quite a bit of work here, but Unburden
Haxorus looks disgusting if you get that set up.
We're gonna leading with Noivern and frisk whatever item he's holding to get information, and hopefully just get a Super Fang off on something, or Taunt depending on what's the lead. We see the Chi-Yu, so I get immediately information what this item is. So it's Focus Sash, okay. It's a Focus Sash Chi-Yu. Which means, for me, I would Terralize here to make sure that I'm taking the Dark move better.
Yeah.
To Super Fang, and then I can follow it up with a Hurricane. Yeah.
I like that.
We Terralize. And we're gonna see how much this is gonna do to the Chi-Yu. It's Focus Sash, so preferably I can just 2-shot it. I'll leave it to the point that he cannot really beat me from there. We go for Super Fang, we landed thanks to our White Lens, which is nice, as he goes for Lava Bloom.
Oh.
Which is gonna do a decent amount.
God, it hits so hard.
Is there a need for me to go for another Super Fang? Or could Hurricane kill here? Hurricane does not kill thanks to my being a Bulkier set. So I could go for another Super Fang that leaves it to the point that Chi-Yu is dead. Which could be nice for my Roto Wash. So I'll think I'll click that. Just again because it's more accurate than Hurricane thanks to my White Lens as well.
Okay. I'd be curious what the calc is there.
I know if he would opt to preserve this per se. Because it is a focus actually, but I'll mark it down just in case to be now at 26%. As he goes for Lava Bloom again, and my Noivern does go down. But Chi-Yu was a huge threat versus me, so in a way it's nice to see that it wasn't Scarf. And it should be now in range of my other guys. Mainly Iron Valiant.
I was about to say, yeah, Iron Valiant comes in there, right? 47 max?
Mesprit has not had a chance to paralyze. He does not have a resist to this. Being Moonblast, of course. So we are gonna just click that. Yeah, it should kill this. So I can click Moonblast here and trade. And we do take out the Chi-Yu, which is nice. We have to trade Noivern for it. Which means that I don't have a way to lure in Mesprit per se to weaken it down. Which is a little bit unfortunate part, but with Stealth Rocks or just Valiant forcing some damage to Haxorus can then proceed to win, or the other way around. But I think Haxorus right now, as it currently stands, looks like the more appealing win con. As it wasn't designed to be versus a Rillaboom team with no sticky webs involved.
No,
he has
I agree
2
with
responses that he can do on display, I would think, which
Let's
are
make a Goldfish, but it's a 5. Just give Chi-Yu flip turn, goddammit.
Or going to mess with to try to like Thunder Wave, getting up Stealth Rocks or whatnot. So here, I think my response should always be my Alolan Muck. Yeah.
Over,
we
like,
use Alolan Muck as a response to this.
I mean, Gliscor's only got high horsepower to touch
but
it, so...
I don't think I can re-risk any of my other pieces yet. And Noivern is already gone, and I don't want Iron Valiant to necessarily get paralyzed.
And if it has that coverage move, never mind.
A fully healthy Iron Valiant is still very good. He may opt this turn to go for Stealth Rocks, because they are relatively free, but he may have to also respect the threat in front of him. Because he doesn't necessarily know my item either. Well, for all I know, I could be Choice Specs versus him. So he may have to, like, Terralize as well here.
If I'd literally... No,
Chi-Yu
would be... I feel like Chi-Yu would be, like, banned in Draft League at that point.
But I would expect Steel. Let's see. Yep, it is Terra Steel. This is good also that I'm forced the situation that I know what Terra type he is. As he goes from Psychic Blast, this is fine. Now, because I forced it to Terra, this also now means that I have close combat to utilize versus this Mesprit.
That's true.
But for now...
Close combat and the Aura Sphere on
what is my best angle here to go for? Do I go for knockoff?
Aura Sphere on the Valiant.
Removing items is nice here. He may go into Ursaluna, which could be holding a Chopo Berry, Assault Vest, it could be Flame Orb if it's got set, but I'm expecting a Bulletproof this week. Specifically, and there comes the Ursaluna. As I go for a knockoff. As I remove leftovers, as I thought it would be. And I don't activate a potential gust, at least. Now, that did around 25%. Does that tell me anything? It makes me think that it's at least max HP. Unless I got a minimum roll. But that looks like at least somewhere like max HP-ish area. For my way to pivot around this currently, I would say I would rather use Rotom for pivoting around this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I would say Rotom is my pivot around this. I'll mark Mesprit to be Era Steel, Psychic Noise, and U-turn. As he goes for Drain Punch. Fair enough. So he gains a little bit of HP through there. And
the
here,
HP difference, that did a third to Rotom that got Ursaluna like 12 HP back.
what is my best course of action? I can Hydro Pump the thing that is in front of me. I could Volt Switch, predicting the Rillaboom, and then enable my Gliscor to get its stuff going, which would give me hazards. That could be a thing. I could Will-O-Wisp the Rillaboom.
Volt switching on this thing.
I feel like there's no way he stays here. I'm gonna Volt Switch. He's gonna swap into Rillaboom. Because I want the Gliscor to have its chance to activate its Toxicop. So then I don't have to worry about swapping into knockouts from Rillaboom. As he does withdraw, so I get initiative. Yep.
Wow.
And I'll mark that Rillaboom, Ursaluna was leftovers. And holding, or carrying a Drain Punch. I go for a Volt Switch, which didn't look like a crit. So does that give me any intel about Rillaboom? Is it like offensive?
Wow.
Is it max HP?
I wish I knew how to read.
Okay. I believe I would want to go into my Gliscor to set up hazards. I could also already go into my Haxorus here. That could Dragon Dance here. Which could be incredible offensive pressure that I could provide already. But I did this for Gliscor. I do Gliscor for now.
Yeah, I like that.
I do Gliscor for the initial thought that I had, which is to activate my Toxicop and get up my hazards. And versus the team like this, do I need Stealth Rocks for Mesprit a little chip, or do I need Spikes for Ursaluna? That I need to check. Versus Mesprit, if it's defensive, Terra Steel. I would need Stealth Rocks, I believe, to make the roll in my favor.
Yeah.
So I will go for Rocks first. I do have Haxorus as a failsafe to this, as he does U-turn out, and he does have some speed for me. So I will use this opportunity to get up my hazards. He may go to Spectre, he may go to Mesprit again, as he does. I will have my chance to get up these Stealth Rocks, which is going to punish his swappings, which is key. Okay. It's important that I got my Gliscor going just in case with that Sneezer, so I covered my bases with that. So, now I believe I can go into my Mach again, but he may U-turn. I don't think I should play risky just yet. I called him earlier with the Volt Switch, so maybe he might just go for the safe play and try to get some chip on my Mach. As he goes for Rocks, okay. So we exchanged Stealth Rocks at this point.
I'm like glued to my screen right now.
Because he can just easily U-turn out, I'll proceed to go for Knockoff again just to make sure that if he does stay with Mesprit, I hit it still. And I provide still a little chip on Ursaluna.
Yep.
If it's Guts, it would be unfortunate, but at the same time, I guess I can get a potential poison and also force recall on it. So that it's definitely getting that range of my Haxorus, or, on this case, also helping putting in the range of my Valiant. Okay, so we go for a Knockoff again. This does a decent amount. And we didn't proc a potential poison touch. I will use Rotom again as the pivot for this, because it's the most expendable part right now that I also have. So we know the Mesprit also has Stealth Rocks on it, so I'm missing one move on it.
Oh, after Drain Punch, yeah, you're in... Is that Cuss Type range? That is Cuss Type range.
Okay. As the grassy terrain does disappear.
That doesn't matter, though.
Part of me wants to just go for a Hydro Pump here. I could also go for Will-O-Wisp, because I've been really thinking that he would be bulletproof this week, so I would actually weaken him by going for a Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
If I weaken the Rillaboom with a Will-O-Wisp, I can really start doing work with Haxorus already, so I think I'll go for that. He stayed in. Okay. No, okay, my cast up rocks first. As he goes into Rillaboom, okay, good. So now we just land this Will-O-Wisp, and my Haxorus
He's got Blastoise, but I don't remember if I saw Blastoise show up this week.
Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp, we land, which is great, honestly. That's
Huge.
really good. And even like he may use this opportunity to pivot out, because the U-turn might actually kill me. But regardless, I'll just go for a Hydro Pump. It hits everything at least, for some damage. And I've been okay.
I don't think a burnt U-turn would knock out.
So Rillaboom is around 80% and burnt.
I know Rotomash is more specially defensive, but I don't think that would work.
As he does go for the U-turn,
Yeah, I was about
which
to say, I
doesn't
don't
kill.
think yeah.
Which doesn't kill, so ideally I get a nice little Hydro Pump damage here. Really, on anything. I would love to have it. He may have to worry about a Pain Split as well. Oh, let me land this. This would be nice. I do get a second chance as well. We do land the Hydro Pump. Fantastic.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's nice that I would not have to worry about this. So I'll go for Hydro Pump again.
Beautiful.
Ursaluna is around,
oh, that was a good one.
10% most. Might not even be the 10% anymore.
Yep, no, I agree with that, Jack. 100%.
And Rillaboom being burnt also means that he doesn't have a strong Crashy Glide anymore versus a Valiant if I have to worry about that. The only way he can really revenge this Sneasler right from the get-go. And other than that, he has to chip me down. He does withdraw. May go to Rillaboom again. This does put in a position that I'm not be able to use the Haxorus just yet, but as long as the Rillaboom is alive, I will have chance to do that. I'm actually curious to see what the terrain count is right now. So check status. Grassy terrain is up one more turn, so after I would go down, I could bring it out if he chooses to stay in.
Yeah.
But I do think he's gonna U-turn, so I'll just Hydro. Yeah. He's gonna U-turn out.
Exorist time, baby.
Which will mean that he has to show me a Pokemon in front of me to make me decide what I want to do.
Check my Discord DMs to see the truth.
And for now, I still have enough pieces left for like Sneasler or Spectier. As he gains the terrain. This gives me a Lolomog, quite simply. And I have Lumberry for a Will-O-Wisp. Now, how much am I doing with the... I mean, even if he Hyper Beams me, he would be vulnerable the turn after. So I don't think he can 1v1 me here. So I'll just go for Knockoff again. Will-O-Wisp, we have Lumberry for this. Which I'm able to recycle turn after if I need to. It would be really nice to get a Poison Touch on this as well. As is Coldberry, okay.
Oh.
I would love to steal the Poison
Battle
Touch,
of the Berries.
There we go.
There's
fantastic.
a Poison
Wow,
Touch. There
making
we
its
go.
debut this season does deliver with a clutch Poison Touch on the thing that I really
There
wanted
we
to.
go.
That's really nice. So now, what I'm able to do is that I can go for Recycle again.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I really want to. I could also just go for a Knockoff, because
I think you just recycle.
realistically, I would not then give a chance for Ursaluna to swap in. Like, he may use it as a sack on this turn.
I think if he keeps spamming Will-O-Wisp against this
he
thing,
may
you
go
just
for
are
Will-O-Wisp again,
in a
which
winning...
would give him Sneasler, but I have a direct response to that.
You're just in a
in my
winning
Fly Score.
position.
So yeah, I think I'll knock out just in case he tries to sack Ursaluna or get some value out of it still. Because I want to think it should die to any attack that I would go for. But yeah, having the Lumberry on that turn was really nice, and getting the poison. He does go for the Will-O-Wisp again.
Yep.
He may live the hit, which means that I can recycle the turn after. But let's see. We go for Knockoff. Does that put in the range of dying? No.
Oh, yeah.
So I can recycle.
Yeah, I was about to say, you recycle in the toxic
I don't see a reason why he would now swap, per se, so I will use this turn to recycle the berry. Oh, he has Pain Split. I didn't know it learned... Well, a lot of things did get Pain Split this generation, so I guess I should not be too surprised. I do have Rest on this, though.
Oh, true.
So honestly, I am still okay.
I think you recycle
I
again.
could go for the recycle again.
Yeah.
Or rest as well. I think I'll recycle.
I wouldn't give it opportunity to get any health back. I like that. This thing is here specifically to help check
I think I go for the Knockoff here, so I have a hard time thinking he would now swap. I do have to be careful that I might getting in the range of like Training Kiss or whatnot. But I think I'm still fine. Yeah, he does go for the Will-O-Wisp. Which means I can just recycle here. I might just let Alola Maxus to kill this. And go for Knockoff here.
No, I love this set. I love this set. What up,
like
DJ?
Swap, or him clicking Pain Split. So I think I'll let Max just handle this. Do I need this for later, for Mesrit?
Yeah, close combat on
nice
Haxorus, you got...
I'm not gonna lie. But I don't want to rest for it to Pain Split back up. So I think I'll just knock off.
I was about to say, you got a lot of fighting coverage for Mesrit.
Nothing in the back
you're
really
okay
wants
to
to
knock
get
this
exciting
thing
move
off.
anymore. And the Ursaluna would just die to it. Okay. So I think this should die. Cool. So Spectre is gone.
Beautiful.
And now the only what I need to really wait on is the Rillaboom to activate the Grassy Terrain. But he may have to do that himself if he has a Grassy Seed Unburdened Sneasler himself. And right now I need my Gliscor to be in the back, fully healthy and ready to click Psychic Fans on it.
Yep.
As long as that's the case, I should be okay. Versus that. The Ringer. He gets one hit off still. Which I think is fine by me.
Is Gliscor faster? No,
Yeah.
you want to keep that thing healthy for the Sneasler.
It should be fine by me, so I'll just go for knockoff. He probably outpaces me and, yeah, goes for Ice Punch, which will kill me.
Oh, predicting the Gliscor. Don't listen to my dumbass. I would have got cooked there.
Okay.
Sheesh.
So, my choices of plays here is that
Sheesh.
I can go into Haxorus right away, but that would invite the Mesprit, which... In a position that Haxorus, what I want Haxorus to be in, I don't want it to be there now to deal with that. I might go into Valiant and put that Mesprit to the point that it cannot defeat me anymore.
Yeah, you like lure it in. You'd probably do some good damage with the Aura Sphere there afterwards. Because you've
So
only
here,
you
I can
haven't
just
switched up
simply
moves with it.
blast again. Yep.
So you can
and
think
there
it'd
we
be
go. We
choice
get the
locked.
Ursa Luna gone. So now we are playing a funny game of that. Do we have both Grassy Seed and Sweeper waiting in the back that his Rillaboom needs to activate to get them going? I'm in a position that I don't think Iron Valiant's health matters to me anymore. I just want damage on this guy.
Yeah.
Because
I
just
agree
one
with that.
Aura Sphere will proc a potential, well, Chopper Berry would not matter, but I just want damage on this thing.
Yeah.
So I will just click Aura Sphere, as it is Chopper Berry. But I'm okay with this, because that damage is all I need for my Haxorus. As he goes for Psychic Noise, that does take me out.
Damn.
I know if I had to be surprised by that.
I know Iron Valiant's
No.
frail, but Christ.
My only option here is to go into my Haxorus. And I need to just simply Dragon Dance here. If he has Thunder Wave, so be it. But I think my play is here to Dragon Dance. So we go for that. It really comes down to, does he have any way of, like, crippling me? Or does he plan to just attack me? He has Ice Beam. We should live this, right? We live. Fantastic.
Ooh.
So now I will just take this thing out with a close combat.
Huge.
Right? Yeah. He does withdraw. Goes into Rillaboom. This does put me in a position that maybe I should have hit that Mesprit actually first. That may have been a misplay from my behalf. Yeah, that might have cost me the game. I should have attacked it while it was in front of me and gone from there. Yeah, that was a misplay.
I don't think so.
That's why
Was
I'm
it-
gonna end up
was it
losing
not
this
close
game.
combating
Unless
right
something
away?
happens. Then it's Rocky Helmet, okay. Okay, he got this in the back. So it's gonna be a 2-0 loss for me.
Oh, yeah, it went down to the helmet.
Yeah, I would have had to CC that thing while it was in front of me. So if I would have CC'd it... Yeah, okay. That was on me. He does go into Sneasler.
because then this wall's that. Okay, I was thinking like if you let
does have
that
the grassy
kill
seed.
the.
Which
Oh no,
means
the
that I
rocks
get
up. You
to
wouldn't have
bring
been able
this
to come
to a
back
1-0
in.
then, I think.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
Yeah. So I'll just Psychic Fangs. As I outpaced it. And critted it. Damn. I don't think he has Ice Beam on it, on the thing, on the Mesprit, so that won't end up mattering.
What was?
He has
Why
to
was
steal the
that?
back.
Why were you faster?
But good game to
Counter?
Montai, honestly,
Oh.
for my end, I had this game in a good position until I didn't
Okay.
think about attacking it with the CC there.
Damn.
But he got his revenge. I managed to bring it down to a 1-0, which is
Damn,
nothing to be ashamed
GG.
of, but I have to also realize that I made a misplay that probably cost me the game, which
Damn. Good game. Good game. Oh my god, Jack, this thumbnail's fucking heat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Chat, I have to show you two things. First off, this is the this is what I was shown in my DMs. Custat propaganda. By the way. I need to show you guys the thumbnail for this week's SPL game. Holy shit. Heat. Heat. Jesus Christ, you cooked. Jesus Christ, you cooked. I love that. I love that. Wow. All right. Oh, did I not leave a like? Wow, fake fan. Fake fan. All right, dropping this one more time. If you guys like Draft League content, go support Vepsis. Do not artificially inflate his numbers, but if you like Draft League, that's the spot to be at. Next up, oh my God, next up is Dave. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not killing my internet bandwidth over here. I got two videos playing off to the side. Okay, Ellie's is done. We still got Mount Ties going up. Okay, we're looking good. How are your recommendations today? I haven't looked on my recommended tab to see what they're telling me to watch. All right. This is what, Dave versus Jay? I think it was. Week 3? Yes. Okay. All right. Intro gets me every time.
It ain't easy being an officer of the law in Draft League City. Half the people don't trust you, the other half just straight up want you dead. Something strange was going on in the Pokémon Premier League. Every time I thought I had a lead nailed down, it disappeared in a puff of smoke. I tried to contact Dr. Slacking, but it seems he'd gone to ground just as quickly as his podcast.
He is known for his no-nonsense take on the... I'm getting into the fucking lore right here. I'm reading this. Where is Dr. Slacking? He is known for his no-nonsense take on the happenings in the Draft League City battle scene, but it may be a while before we hear his voice grace our airwaves once more. Days after his popular podcast mysteriously went off air, the location of Dr. Slacking, enigmatic host of the Generational Truth, remains unknown. The Draft League Police Department are yet to issue a statement, but it is understood that Detective Max Stryker, the hero of the Hacksgate scandal, is taking lead on the case. Dr. Slacking, real name unknown, has become infamous in the online world for his controversial opinions regarding Draft League battling, insisting that the most recent generation is a myth and encourages his listeners to question everything they are told about the city's premier online
taking
sport.
Off the airwaves. Something didn't smell right.
Incredible.
I decided to make the call to Mr.
More
Wanzer.
at this hour?
I figured it was time we had another chat.
I love the bits.
Stupid paperwork. Hello?
Mr. Wanzer, figured it was time we had ourselves another little chat.
Detective Stryker, what can I do for you?
Well, it might be what we can do for each other. I got some updates and I was hoping you might do the same.
Potentially. Depends on what your updates are.
Well, you're not gonna like it. Between you and me, we got another APB out for one, Ashton Akai.
6th hair color of the season.
Ashton Akai? I thought he was already in confinement.
Yeah, we thought that about Superblaw once as well, and look how that turned out.
Okay, so council members are now going missing from captivity. God's sake.
I never thought something like this would happen on my watch, but there we are. I suppose you heard the news about Dr. Slacking's podcast as well.
Yeah, it just went silent, didn't it?
Right when he was about to expand on his mistrust of the commissioners, no less.
Yeah, very mistrust indeed.
Tell me about them, this Jack and Ellie duo, what do you know?
Well, Jack and Ellie were just players themselves until maybe about a year ago. They suddenly seized control of the Pokemon Premier League from Don Fanatic, and just ever since they've been running the joint, it's been a bit weird really, because it just kind of came out of nowhere.
Sounds like something Don Mephisto would pull. I don't think he's anywhere near this.
No, he's nowhere to be seen.
Yeah. What about this Don Fanatic? What's he got to say on the matter?
Well, there's the weird part. Don Fanatic was out of the scene, just nowhere to be seen for about 6 years or so. And then about a year ago, right when Jack and Ellie took control of PPL, he steps back out from out of the shadows and becomes a player again. It was strange. Tell me, why would anyone want to give up control of their league just to become a player in it?
Seems fishy to me. But in my work, there's no such thing as coincidence. They gotta be linked somehow.
Yeah, well, in my world, coincidence doesn't exist. The simplest explanation is usually the most likely to be correct.
Seems I might have to pay a little visit to these commissioners myself. So Jack Don Fanatic is active. 2 players have taken over his little project. You heard from Frank at all recently?
Frank's been AWOL for a while. It's unlike him, he's usually got his grubby little paws into everything. But
Grubby little
strange
paws.
to hear no noise on his end.
Yeah.
Grubby little paws.
Say, you know of his friend Lars?
Of course I know Lars. Lars is everywhere. Lars has got his paws in everything as well. Even more, like, those two are like 2 peas in a pod. They're inseparable.
Well, if we can't get to Frank, we might have to go to the next best thing and see if Lars has been keeping in contact with him. I need to know what Frank knows. He doesn't go dark this long without reason.
Very true indeed. Alright, level with me. Who do you think it is? Do you have any kind of leads at the moment?
Well, honestly, we're at most of a dead end. The commissioners are top of my list, and by God, they will be having a visit paid to them by myself. I don't think that this Dr. Slacking is anything more than a victim who wanted to speak out and was silenced before he could. I don't think Frank would be involved willingly. What about Shroom Raver? Have you spoken to him? How's he doing with all of this?
That's
This is
that
getting
part.
so meta.
I'm starting to get a little bit worried about Shroomraver. He's got himself mixed up in all kinds of weird situations. Black magic, alter egos, you name it.
Whoa, alter egos? I thought we were done with that crap.
Yeah, so did I. And then Necro Stevo poked his head back out from under the parapet, and suddenly there's dark, evil magic going on, and an alter ego called Igor.
God damn it.
This is dangerous stuff, Striker. If Shroomraver goes down, we all do.
Alright, here's what I want from you. You keep an eye on Shroomraver, see if you can't get in contact with Frank. And maybe
Oh my
Lars
God.
if that doesn't pan out. I'm gonna look into these commissioners and I'll see what I can dig up on Don Fanatic as well. By the sounds of it, there's at least something going on with him, otherwise why would he resurface after so long? Whether he's involved remains to be seen.
Okay, sounds like a plan. I do have one more lead for you, though.
Let me know.
I swear to God, if anything comes out that this comes back to me, I will have your head, Striker.
You know I don't work like that, Onesie. Now lay it on me.
Tell me, what do you know about Swagnet?
Swagnet. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Last I heard he was in Ibiza, from what the rumors say.
He's always in Ibiza. He's always everywhere. You can't pin him down. When you think you have a lead on him, he disappears, goes silent, and all of a sudden he's in Calais, or he's in the Ivory Coast, for God. Like, you can't pin him down.
I don't know
But
who
what's
that
going
is.
on right now seems like exactly his kind of chaos. Changes of leadership, people going missing, alter egos. This is classic trademark Swagnet.
Well, it does sound like his former modus operandi. I'll reach out to the international community, see if they haven't got any leads for us to pick up on. Hell, I might even see if Don Mephisto himself is willing to play ball. Last I heard, he was in those kind of parts as well.
Yeah, might be a good shout. But as I said, Striker, if this comes out that I'm your informant, I swear to God, he will not see the light of day.
That's mighty big talk threatening an officer of the law, but I can see where it's coming from, Onesie.
Yeah, I bet you can.
I'll see what I can come up with, and I'll let you know. You keep an eye on Shroomraver. If anything happens, you know what number to call.
Yeah, same to you. Godspeed.
Over and out.
Swagnet.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Ah.
He's involved, we're all in trouble.
Fuck. Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and welcome to my Week 3 battle from the
Dun
Pokémon
dun
Premier
dun.
League.
All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, he didn't have all those when I played him. Okay, he made changes too. Okay, so we know Dave's team, except there's a Girder and a Stone Jinner now. I don't think they were there before. It could have been. Feraligator's new. Bombardier's new. Iron Leaves is new. Okay. Okay.
Season 2. Yes, indeed. Now, last time we got a big 4-0 win with a healthy sprinkling of good fortune against Necro Stevo and the Victorian Shadows. Hopefully, we can help free him from whatever's taken over his mind in this weird season of the PPL. But things don't get any easier. This week we have to take on JV. And
This is going to be an interesting one.
He has got a very threatening team. He's a very good player. I don't think he's
Colon
necessarily
capital
involved in
D.
whatever's going on in the PPL.
Hey, what's up, man?
You know, I heard from Onesie recently that he'd had a chat with that detective.
What's up with the different edits?
The
Trying new
LPD.
stuff.
Some of our potential allies have gone dark and we can't get in contact.
You know,
but
trying to see
Jay
what
is in
works
our way,
better.
and we need
If
to get
anything
him out of
works
our way
better.
so we can continue on and find out what's going on.
Hope you're
Now,
doing well, big guy.
Jay's team, matchup you can see on screen, he has got Great Tusk, Latias, Empoleon, Infinite, Enamorous Therian, Glamora, Feraligator.
Ooh, the
Porygon
Enamorous
Z,
Mirror, you're right,
Iron
Annie.
Leaves and the Bombardier. He made a bunch of transfers to bring in Gator, Leaves, and Bombardier, the latter of which is one of his Terra Captains now. He can go Flying Fairy Dark, and he has that very threatening Terra Captain PZ that can go Normal, Fighting, and Ghost. Yeah, big threats there. Great Tusk is one of the best Pokemon in the format. Latias is one of the most anticipated Pokemon to come back. Empoleon and Infinite, two of the most buffed Pokemon this generation. Glamora can auto-set Toxic Spikes, which are a big problem for me. And just powerful offensive threats in Gator and Terra PZ going on. Can't ignore the Bombardier, have to take that seriously. Enamorous Therian, very bulky. Leaves can probably do some damage as well. So a lot of things I have to prep for going on there. But he's not the only one that made transfers. We did as well. As you can see, there's a couple of new mons on my roster. I finally got rid of Arbok. It was never going to really do anything for me. And I also got Hitmonchan, which kind of breaks my heart. I wanted to use it. I think it's better than people give it credit for. But there was a much better poison type that came up. Weezing got dropped, I believe, by Jack Gravy. So we picked up Weezing, and we also picked up Girder.
Jack Gravy,
Girder has proven itself to be pretty decent, and weirdly it gets default, which is odd, but hey,
Super runnings back then. Yeah, just trying
see if they
to
can
see
do,
about
some
new
stuff
stuff.
on
Big
the team
big
and
thing
really
big thing with Draft League is that it's a super niche fit, right? It is like the most niche competitive scene in Pokemon, I feel like. So trying to change it so it is more appealing to a broader audience. Because by appealing to a broader audience, more people will then get involved in Pokemon Draft League. So my part in the renaissance.
But we have to look at the team I'm going to be bringing, which will be appearing on the screen right about now. We have first up Garchomp here.
Barry Chan. I can't believe Dave's a filthy Jenner.
Garchomp is coming in with a Habanberry. We have Swords Dance, Earthquake, Scale Shot, and Poison Jab going on there. 160 in speed, Jolly Nature. Max attack, 96 into defense. Scale Shot on there to
appeal
really
to more broads, nodders.
As much as possible. If I can get up a Swords Dance, then we're going to be doing a whole lot of
Don't
damage.
tell my wife.
Earthquake is very good coverage across his team outside of the Lati, the Enamorous Therian, Bombardier, and the Iron Leaves. Poison Jab will deal with a couple of them, the Enamorous and the Iron Leaves, chief among. Scale Shot, as I say, there for that Lati, and we're just going to have to try and hit that Bombardier as hard as possible if we can. If he brings it, I'd be expecting Terra Fairy, hence the Poison Jab, which would be quite nice. So that's the thinking behind the Garchomp. That Habanberry is hopefully going to be allowing me to take a Draco from the Lati if he brings it, for example, Scarfed, which he could very well do. So that's the thinking there. Just going to have to play very aggressively in this one, and this is going to be one of the main aggressors that I have.
Okay.
So next up, we have Raikou. Raikou is on an air balloon today. We have max special attack, 216 speed, timid, 40 goes into special defense. We have Calm Mind, T-Bolt, Shadow Ball, and Scald.
Love that
this is looking
set.
to be one of my end game sort of sweeper options going on there. It naturally outspeeds the entirety of Jay's team. And his likely Scarfers.
I had somebody.
Is
I posted in my side of the commentary that that Alex didn't gen his Polytoad correctly, and somebody commented and was like, "Wow, people still genning in this day and age, motherfucker. What do you think?"
His only likely Scarfers is that Lati, which we should be able to beat down with Calm Minds. Air Balloon will allow us to avoid ground offense from the likes of Tusk and various things that have it as coverage. Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and Scald hit his entire team, I think, for super effective damage.
Yeah, that's a fire set. I like
which
that.
is super nice. We can hopefully set up late game with this guy with 1 or 2 Calm Minds and try and sweep through whatever he's got left by the time we get to it. Third member of the team is going to be my Mew. This is a Heavy Duty Boots Mew with max special attack, 176 speed, timid, 80 into defense. And it's another Calm Mind set. We have a second Calm Mind user here with Draining Kiss, Speed, Earth Power. Similar kind of thing to the Raikou. This is going to be outspeeding PZ and below. And the ones above it...
I saw there's been so much genning discourse in VGC lately. I love the shirt that said, "Yes, I breed, but I gen my Pokemon." I need that shirt. I need that immediately.
Hopefully we can hit for super big, massive damage. Draining Kiss is going to be useful against the likes of Latias to get back some health. Ice Beam Earth Power is that ever so desired Mamoswine coverage, which hits a lot of teams for very, 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 very big amounts of damage. Yeah, if Raikou can't get the job done endgame, then hopefully Mew can. Next up, we have Enamorous. Enamorous Incarnate. I'm bringing my Enamorous. He might bring his, who's to say. We have a
good old
Modest
Life
Orb set here. I can afford to run a Modest set because I'm running Agility. We have Cute Charm Agility with Moonblast, Earth Power, and Sludge Bomb.
Oh, thank God it's Cute Charm Agility, because I was definitely having flashbacks to Shovel King's contrary agility.
This game is all about setup and big offense. You know, Jay's team is such that I have to change my playstyle to go very aggressive and just try.
And Gen 9 is all about just fucking offense. Like, there is no balance in this generation anymore. So, like, everything having setup and sweep potential, I'm here for.
And set up in front of things I wouldn't normally be able to and force them out.
Sincerely, a former balance player.
And Enamorous is once again going to be that. This is again going to try and function as a breaker for me to make way for my 2 Calm Mind users towards the end of the game. That also can be reversed. Those roles can be reversed. My Calm Mind users can break through a lot of his bulk. To maybe allow for an agility sweep from Enamorous late game. So those two are kind of interchangeable. But we are going to need some defense on this team, and that is pretty much going to come in the form of Sinistra. We have our second Heavy Duty Boots user, Sinistra, here. We have gone max HP, max defense here. With the Terra Fairy, Matcha Gotcha, Shadow Ball, Strength Sap, and Terra Blast. Ooh. This is going to be one of my main switch-ins to the likes of the Great Tusk, and
Terra
maybe
Fairy,
Renegade, potentially that Infinite. I have to watch...
Unless you're running Trick Room or some weird IV to hit a specific stat, there's no reason to gen for VGC. I mean, people can do it. I think it's like it's easy than ever to make your Pokemon, but like train your Pokemon up. But at the end of the day, like, it comes down to, like, I don't know. I get that there's also a skill behind creating your own team and whatnot, but unless they're starting to broadcast like people making their own teams against each other, like, that's, I don't know. To me, I feel like you could still accept gen Pokemon, but that's been a debate that has been around far too long that I also am tired of.
Watch out for Infinite, but weirdly, I take on Infinite better before I Terra because I'm neutral to the Gunk Shot.
Eject Pack? Oh, that's fire.
Likes of Flare Blitz, and of course I'll be immune to close combat. So that's what we're working with there. No Calm Mind on this guy. This is mainly just going to be sort of switching in and healing itself up, and this is basically going to be one of the few mons I have that's intended to stick around for a long time in the battle.
Okay.
Final member of the team is going to be Hisuian Samurott. This is AV. AV Samurott coming in here, max attack, 232 speed, Jolly, 24 into special attack.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. For draft, no, I'm saying for VGC, like, if you're in between,
this is going to be
if you're in between like several weeks in advance before like your next regional, like, yeah, you've got time. Like, those are the rules of that. Like in Draft League, we don't have rules for that. And like Jack said, there's content that needs to be put out regularly. Those of us do not have the time. But yeah, VGC specific, Like, I don't think it should matter, but I get it. I get it. It's the rules that are there.
If that thing is Specs or Scarf, we should be able to take it on with Ceaseless Edge into Sucker Punch, especially if you decide to go Terror Ghost. But also we can flip turn out of there if we need to.
They put something in these.
Again, this is a very, very.
They put something in these voice drops. I am eating these like candy.
It's going to be nice, especially considering I'm not bringing Volt Switch.
Oh my god.
So that's the team I'm rocking with. Realistically, looking at his mons, the 10 that you can choose from, it's difficult because he's got a lot of really good threats on there. I'm not anticipating the Iron Leaves, mostly because I don't really take it seriously. I don't think it's very good. And I don't think Bombardier will be coming to this. I think he gets more value out of running Terra PZ. Outside of that, it could be a case of anything. The Great Tusk is absolutely coming. The Latias is absolutely coming. I could very well see something like a Shukaberry and Polion, or maybe even Chopple to get around the potential Sacred Sword on my Samurott. This thing can then take it on relatively well, maybe. Infernape is likely. I think if he's bringing in Polion, he won't be bringing the Gator. I really think he would.
I need Hisuian Samurai. No, you know what? I don't need Hisuian Samurai. I need Smeargle.
Kind of the same. If I'm running
that's what I need.
Spikes, I lose Levitate, which really opens the door for.
I'm just gonna bring Smeargle with.
It's difficult, you know.
I'm just gonna bring Smeargle with Stone Axe and Ceaseless Edge every week.
It could realistically be just the top 6 Pokemon or sub 1 out for PZ. Difficult to say, but yeah. Hopefully I'm prepared for most eventualities. So without further ado, let's get right on into the battle and see how things play out. So, as you can see, Jay has decided to bring Great Tusk.
All right. Great Tusk, PZ, Ape, Lot. Wow, this looks very much like the match that I played against him. Except Gator and Enamorous. Okay. Okay. I like it.
PZ, Infernape, Latias, Feraligatr, and Enamorous Therian. So the Gator is here, which is a bit scary. The Empoleon is not, which is fine by me. Looking at my leads, my Enamorous has a fairly good matchup against pretty much everything. I just kind of don't want to see the Infernape lead off, and I'll be fairly happy. Because I can hit everything pretty hard, but if that thing is scarfed or just naturally outspeeds me, then we're going to have a bit of a problem. So, Enamorous is going to be my lead, so we'll get into the battle and see exactly what Jay decides to do. So, battle going to be starting against Jay and the Atlanta Victinis. As you can see, he is going to lead off with his Infernape. Not what I wanted to see, because I'm leading with Enamorous. He naturally outpaces me, and he can hit me super effectively with Gunk Shot or Thunder Punch. I don't want to be taking either of those hits straight off the bat. I don't know what his set is. I need to work it out. So, my best play here is pretty much just do hard switch. And that hard switch is very likely going to be into the Garchomp to take either of those latter 2 moves. If he goes for U-turn, so be it. We'll get a bit of rough skin damage, and that will be just fine. So, yeah, I'm considering going for the attack here, but then running Pouts didn't look good to be staying in. So, like I say, realistically, Garchomp is going to be my best option to go into here against the Infinite. So, I'm going to get on out of there. Get out of there with my my Enamorous. Don't want to be taking a hit. Go hard into my Garchomp. As you can see, he's also going to withdraw, which gives us a very good amount of information. He does go into his own Enamorous, which is a bit of a problem, but now we know, not only is that Infinite not scarfed, it's not particularly quick at all, because I'm not running max investment on my Enamorous. So here, I have to make a decision. I don't switch into this thing particularly well if it's offensive, but, like I've said, I have to play aggressive, I have to play ballsy here. So as you can see, I'm going through my team. It's not looking great for my switch-ins, so I have to make a very, very ballsy play here, and kind of play for Jay's early over predictions. So I'm going to go absolutely balls to the wall and set up a Swords Dance in front of this Enamorous.
Oh my god.
As you can see, he's not going to predict, he just goes for the Moonblast, and we live on 3 HP. That's pretty big. That means I can start now getting big +2 hits off. I outspeed a lot of the things he's got, particularly even that Infinite. So now I am free to go for a big +2 Poison Jab against just something on his team, and there's nothing he has that realistically wants to take too many hits from this Garchomp. A lot of things that do will get outsped and will get 2 shots. So yeah, the ballsy players played off. I didn't want him setting up like Iron Defenses or Calm Minds, which is what he might do by going into Mew and letting him get that off.
Love that.
Yeah, we
Love that.
We go for the Swords Dance, and it does actually pay off. Now Garchomp's time is limited on this Mortal Coil now because of that massive amount of damage from the Moonblast, but hopefully it's going to pay off with big damage on whatever Jay wants to go into. If he stays in, he's going to be in a real tough spot. So he is going to switch on out.
Was that Calter a good? Dave, are you here?
And he goes into the Latias. Now I'm going to go for the big Poison Jab, and that is going to do over half to this thing, which is lovely. It's potential that he has some amount of bulk going on. I was kind of hoping that he would be a bulky set here, because Garchomp can't really do too much else. It can only really be saved for fodder. My play here is to just once again attack what is in front of me and kind of hope that he's running a bulky set and isn't
in and out D&D game. So we had a question from the live audience at home. Was the Moonblast, was Garchomp living the Moonblast, was that a lucky roll or was that built to calc? Did you calc that and build that to like live on like a sliver?
Viable option against my team. So I'm just going to click Scale Shot and basically hope that we outspeed. And we don't. We do not outspeed. He is rocking the Ice Beam. He has no reason not to go for it here. And takes down my Garchomp early game. But we've got a nice amount of damage on this thing. That's going to pressure him at some point into roosting up if he has it.
Yep.
Excuse me. I'm going to go into my Samurott here to directly threaten it. If he is choiced in some way, he's going to have to get out of there. And whilst by his nickname he can't flip turn, I very much can. So I'm going to click Flip turn.
LOL, because Latios got flip turn.
So, he is going to switch out, and the immediate answer to my Samurott is going to be the Infinite, which is interesting. Very interesting indeed. Probably expecting my Ceaseless Edge. I go for Flip Turn, and it does a very good amount of damage. And
Damn.
Rocky
Rocky
Helmet.
Helmet. Okay.
It looks like he's a much bulkier build, but thankfully we've now got him into a very revengeful range, and I know that my Enamorus now outspeeds him. So in comes the Enamorus. Now, as I've said, I know that I outspeed him now, and his priority options do not cover Enamorus. So I'm very much free here to set up an agility. He pretty much has to get out of there. I'm figuring that if he's a bulkier spread, he might not be able to one-shot me. So agility is a viable option here. It's not looking like he particularly wants to save this, but he could well want to for fodder later on. So I'm going to go for the agility and try and do what Enamorus was brought to do. Break early game. I've already got good damage on the Latty, and I've got good damage on the Infinite. He is going to get out of there, understandably so, and go into his own Enamorus. So we have an Enamorus versus Enamorus matchup as I go for agility. Now, I am packing the Sludge Bomb. So that's going to do a whole lot of damage to him. That is going to be the button I click, and now we're going to be able to get some kind of idea of this thing's spread. So, Sludge Bomb going to come in here, and my goodness, that is AV. That is very AV indeed. He is going to go for his own Moonblast. He isn't packing the Poison offense, which would probably have taken me out from there. Thankfully, he's not packing it. Now, looking at the damage rolls, this
I'll tell you who's packing.
Clean 2-hit KO as long as I don't get messed up by RNG.
I'll tell you who's packing.
So I have no reason here not
Drake.
to go for the Sludge Bomb again, so that's what I decided to do. And there it is. Sludge Bomb going to come in, and that is going to take out the Enamorus Therian on Jay's side.
Beautiful.
So, my Enamorus wins the Enamorus War. Very nice indeed. Down it goes.
The Enamorus off has been won.
Revengeful range for maybe the likes of Aquajet Gator, if he wants to bring that in, or indeed a Scarf PZ.
Crikey.
He's going to opt to go for the former. In comes the Gator. And to be honest, like I've said before, it's all about going balls to the wall and hitting what's in front of me. So whilst I could go into my Samurott, I'm actually not going to. I'm literally just going to click Moonblast and do as much damage as I can to this Feraligatr. So, here comes the Moonblast, and that does a good, like, 80% to this Gator. So he's very weakened. He's going to go for the Flip Turn. That, of course, will take me out.
Feraligatr got Flip Turn? Excuse me? That's hot.
Charm, which is quite funny. Unfortunately, he's just going to Flip Turn out of there. What's interesting, as my Enamorus goes down, is that we do not see Life Orb recoil on this guy, which is interesting. A lot of them like to run these Life Orb Sheerfall sets, of course, but this is implying that he might be choiced, he might be like a Pinch Berry or something like that, but either way, him going for Flip Turn and us going down means that I'm going to get the Switch Initiative from whatever he wants to go into. Jay is going to opt to go into his PZ. Now, my immediate answer to this is the Samurott. Now, he may have 5 Mons left to my 4, but 3 of his are severely weakened, and all 4 of mine are at or near max health, so I'm feeling kind of good about the position I'm in right now. I trust Samurott to be able to take a hit from this guy, and hopefully, the combination of Ceaseless Edge into Sucker Punch will be able to take him out and get rid of a massive threat to the rest of my team. So, as you'll see, Samurott is going to be my play.
I didn't make this Cerebi page for Flip Turn, my homepage on my browser.
I have no real reason not to do this.
Why?
He might go Terra Fighting, but honestly, looking at his sort of team that he's brought, he's got 2 fighting types already. I didn't see him bringing Terra Fighting on this guy, so I'm happy to go for Ceaseless Edge and see how much damage we can do. He's going to go for the Tri-Attack, and that does more than I'd like.
That's a respectable amount of damage.
You'll know from this that I'm AV. I go for the Ceaseless Edge, get the spikes up, but now, looking at that damage, he is very much in range to go down to a Sucker Punch. So that is what I'm going to click, and I'm kind of just hoping that he's choiced. It looks like choiced damage, possibly specs, given my AV, but we'll have to wait and see, and hopefully he's not going to see the Sucker Punch coming, and he'll just stay in and go down. And that is exactly what's going to happen.
Oh, let's go.
Crit. Now, I've done the calc factor, it didn't matter, he was going down to it pretty much anyway. So thankfully, we're able to get rid of a huge threat to our team in the form of PZ. But now, with it being 4v4, he has the initiative on me. Last time, he went into his Infinite, so it's possible that he's going to go into that again. I don't think he wants to risk his Great Tusk at this point, and as you can see, in comes the Infinite. Now, I've got a decision to make here. He will go down to a Sucker Punch, but there is always the chance that he is rocking out with Mach Punch as well. But also, looking at his set, it's also quite likely that he's going to want to recover. This thing does get Slack off. So the chances are, he might want to go for that. So I have to weigh up, do I want to switch? Do I want to predict his slack off?
Wait a minute.
Go for like Flip Turn and get on out of there? Or
being immune to the priority.
The decision I make in the end is to go for Flip Turn, expecting him to want to recover up. And if he goes for Mach Punch, it doesn't really matter either way. Unfortunately, he is just going to go straight for the close combat. If I'd gone for Sucker Punch there, he'd have gone down, and Samurott would still be around. Unfortunately, that doesn't pan out for me. He's just going to go for close combat and take me out. But his Infinite is at a very, very revengeable range. And I can go into essentially anything I want to here and try and pick him off.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is go into Sinistra. The way he's playing it, it looks like he might not even be packing the Gunk Shot, so my Terra Fairy is actually fairly free. I do have to make decisions whether I even want to go Terra Fairy at this point, though. Like I say, his dual stab with my Heatproof is resisted or immune, given my typing. So, difficult decision to make.
Oh, true?
I can fairly freely go for Terra Blast.
Damn, that thing is Heatproof.
I'm going to tap and go for Terra Blast. If he wants to save this, something is taking a big hit. His Gator will die to it, his Infinite will die to it, and his other 2 are the Great Tusk and the Lati at half. So, that is definitely my play. As you'll see, I'm going to go for the Terra. He is going to stay in, which I wasn't necessarily expecting.
Does he have the Gunk Shot?
Try and get clever and go into something else, but his Infinite isn't really doing all that much else in this match. So I suppose it makes sense as well that he wants to try and just get damage and sack it off. In the end, he makes a very good play and goes for Taunt.
Hey, you know
so
what? I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
Stop me from going for Strength Sap on whatever else he wants to go into.
Yeah,
Tusk,
no, I like
Gator,
that.
Whatever. Either way, his Infinite is going down to Terra Blast, so that's nice. Sinister notches its first KO of the game.
Woo!
And we'll just have to
Go
here and see
Sinister.
what Jay wants to do to counteract me. Jay is going to go into his Feraligatr. Now, Feraligatr will naturally outspeed me, but it's going to go down to whatever hit I want to go to, and very crucially, I can't just go for Strength Sap against him, because I'm taunted, so I really have to just stay in and take him out. Now, I am max physical defense. It seems unlikely that he'll be able to take me out in any one hit, so this is basically, I think, just his way of getting as much damage on me as he can, before going into the Lati, maybe to try and revenge me by outspeeding and going for a special move. He's going to go for Liquidation, and Holy Choice Band. Oh boy, very, very bad.
Ooh, that's hot.
That did way too much damage. So we're going to go for Terra Blast, we're going to take the hit, and go down to just under half, and that Gator is going to go down. Big threat gone, and Sinister notches a second KO. In comes the Latias. This makes the most sense. If he does have healing on this thing, it's going to be the thing out of his last two to take hits the best.
That's true.
You know, I don't have any special attack investment realistically, so Terra Blast won't be doing maybe as much as I would like. So this is probably his best chance to try and get some healing on this guy if he does indeed pack it. Either way, my best player is always going to be going for Terra Blast. So with that locked in, he is in fact going to go for the Recover. Proving that he's not choiced and that he does indeed pack it. He's up to nearly full, but this Terra Blast is going to take him down.
Say, that's going to hurt.
As you'll see, it's not going to do maybe as much as I would have liked it to have done, showing that he is very specially defensively invested as well. We do finally shake off the taunt here, which is nice. Realistically, I just have to go for either more damage with Terra Blast or try and get some health back with Strength Sap. I can do that now, and Latias's attack isn't horrible for a mostly special attacker.
Yeah.
So Strength Sap is probably, realistically, going to be the play to go for. Now, he is going to go for the Mist Ball, and that is going to get a crit. Now,
damn,
that crit did matter in terms of damage. I would have lived that even at his highest roll with like 4 hit points, and I'd have gone for Strength Sap.
Oh, tough.
But it's okay, because I have 2 Calm Mind users left, both of which that can hit his last Mon, the Great Tusk.
That's true.
Super effective damage. So my play here is to go into the Raikou. Out of the 2 I've got left, Mew is looking best for the end game. And we're getting there, but I want Raikou to be used to try and get chip damage on both this Lati and indeed the Great Tusk. So that
I like
we
it.
Hopefully see out the game. In comes Raikou. Now, my play here is to just go for Calm Mind. Yes, my balloon is going to be popped, but realistically, Great Tusk is powerful enough to probably just be able to break through me. Defense is my lowest stat. But I will be outspeeding him. I'm anticipating that his Great Tusk is going to be bulk up, probably with Rapid Spin, and some kind of 2 attacks. As you'll see, I go for Calm Mind here. Raikou is going to be looking at a very, very good level to be able to take on his last 2 Mons. Jay is going to drop a Draco on my head. That is going to do not as much as he would like, probably, about sort of 45%. My air balloon pops, and this was interesting. I wasn't quite expecting the eject pack. So he's going to get out there with the eject pack and go into his Great Tusk. Now, what is going to happen here is, I'm going to get as much damage as I can with Scald, and then he's going to kill me with Earthquake or Headlong Rush. So that's the state of play. But Scald has a very good chance to do a lot of damage with the spikes, maybe even Oko, and possibly if it doesn't, get a burn. So there's a lot of options going on here that I feel fairly comfortable just going for the Scald and hoping that Mew can see this game out. It's looking like his Latias isn't particularly invested in attack, so with Calm Minds going on and Draining Kiss, we should be good. As you'll see, I'm going to go for Scald, and my god, that's another AV one. Oh boy, that's very AV. He's going to go for Earthquake. Not only is AV, he's very, very heavily invested in specially defense with that AV. That means he doesn't have maximum amount of attack, and now it is going to be Mew versus the world. I'm going to go into Mew right now. Now, looking at the counts, it is a difficult one for me to take out. I can't just take him out with Draining Kiss. I kind of have to hope that I can set the Calm Mind, live the hit, take him out with Ice Beam next turn, and then 1v1 the Lati. So that's the play. I have to get a Calm Mind up before the Lati comes in, otherwise it could do nasty things to me with the Draco. So, going to go for the Calm Minds. Jay is going to go for the Earthquake, and because he's not running Headlong Rush, that is going to do just under half, which is great. Unfortunately, Draining Kiss at +1 against this set is still not going to Oko him. So, I have to go for Ice Beam, that very much will Oko him, and then we're going to have to see if, with me at +1, we can take on that Lati. So, in comes the Ice Beam. As I say, that is clearly going to take out the Great Tusk.
I feel like Mew would be able to take it.
Now we have
Draco
Mew
plus
just
1.
over half, with a Calm Mind up, versus his Latias, just over half. But we know his full moveset. We know he's Draco, Mist Ball, Ice Beam, Recover.
Yeah.
Now, my play here is to Draining Kiss.
100%.
He's going to outspeed me, so I need to be at as much health as I can, with the potential that Ice Beam might not be able to take him out, depending on how much investment he has. So he is going to go for Draco here. He doesn't really have a choice. I have to go for Draining Kiss, get back as much health as possible, and then finish him off. It all depends on whether he can get the rolls, and possibly more crucially, whether he crits or not. So, in comes the Draco. As you'll see, that does
Let's
over
go.
half of what I have left.
Let's
But with
go.
the special attack drop and my Draining Kiss, I can absolutely live another one. Now, I'm playing with fire here, because a crit will take me out, and by the damage I did to him with Draining Kiss, Ice Beam would have done the same to him. So, I'm just going to click Ice Beam, he basically has to click Draco, and hope for a critical hit on his
Does he get a
If
crit
crits, he
Draco?
wins. If he doesn't, I do. So, in comes the Draco Meteor, and that does not crit.
Let's go!
So, living on
Let's go,
100
Dave.
HP, we're going to go for Ice Beam. That is going to take out the Latias. As you'll see, down it goes, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the game.
Let's go. Pog Champ. Pog Champ. I don't know why. I feel like I like these videos at the start and then just like nothing happens. I feel like that's just like every time here. All right. Which is the best Paradox Pokemon? Which is better? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. We watched Daria's last week. We did not watch Ricky's last week, so we're going to watch Jay Ricky's.
Last week was a tough pill.
Oh, last week was the Ladio. Oh, no. Last week was the lot. Oh, that's right. We watched Large Side last week. Oh, tough. Tough. Did it register my like? I didn't leave a like. There we go. I left a like. Okay.
To swallow. Even though we did get a bit unlucky with the SPDF drop, we still should have performed way better. I was super disappointed because we had a really strong week 1 and losing all that momentum to a 6-0 in week 2 is not very nice. But I am determined to turn that around this week as we take on Daria and their Minneapolis Meowscaradas. Daria is currently 2-0, so a win here would put us back into playoff spots. Before we look at the matchup, please check if you are subscribed to the channel, and if you aren't, consider clicking the button. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers as soon as possible, and any bit of help is greatly appreciated.
Do it. But if you're going to subscribe, make sure that you watch the content. Don't falsely inflate numbers. Don't do that.
I feel pretty okay with the matchup. Sure, Daria has some pretty big threats like Palafin, Mamoswine,
and Terra fucking Noctowl putting in work.
The new Paradox Pokemon Raging Bolt, as well as a Terra Noctowl that she has been using super well, so we definitely can't discard that.
Terra
I totally did when team building. There are also some other Pokemon like Cinderace and Sylveon that she could bring to give me trouble, but you know what she does not have? A Choice Banded Gouging Fire Switch-In. That Quagsire right there is not a Switch-In, as an Adamant, Choice Banded, Photosynthesis Boost Scale Shot should 2-hit KO it most of the times. All we need really for this matchup are the dual stabs, and we will pretty much claim a kill every time Gouging Fire comes in. Next up is Manaphy with what can be considered one of the sets of all time. I needed a physical pivot for the likes of Mamoswine, Cinderace,
one of these sets of all time. Beautiful.
And Palafin, so we ended up going pretty physically defensive with the Rocky Helmet and Reflect as well. It's also giving us utility with Knockoff and U-Turn because keeping up momentum will be the key to winning this game. Next up, we are bringing our Sunsetter once again. Ninetale's main role this week is obviously get up Sun, but most importantly, give Gouging Fire a second life. Gouging Fire will most likely be chipped down easily during this game, especially without boots, so Healing Wish will allow it to have a second go at it. Outside of that, of course, it's running Baton Pass, so we don't give up momentum. Then we have our main win con, probably, and the debut of the Big Suck, Victory Bell. Now, I went very back and forth with the Terra typing on
the Big Suck
this thing, but I decided to go with Dragon, so we can hit the Raging Bolt that much harder. It will still make us weaker to Ice Shard and Mamoswine, but we will resist the Jet Punch from the Palafin and even Pyro Ball from Cinderace. With a Life Orb, we are essentially 2-hit KOing or OHKOing everything on the team. If we can force a switch out and growth on that turn, we should be pretty set. Then we also have the debut of Slitherwing, another Sun abuser. Dual Steps go insanely hard in this game as well because their Fairy type is Sylveon, which is also their Terra Captain, meaning it might want to Terra into a Steel type at some point during this game. We are running it Scarf, and with the Photosynthesis boost, this can act as a secondary win condition. Scarf first impression is a little bit weird, but I didn't really need any other move, so we may as well, just in case. Last and definitely least is Cyclizar. I just don't think Cyclizar is a very good Pokemon.
Jesus Christ.
Having used it for the past 2 weeks, but none of my other Pokemon had great matchups either, so we went with this bulky build to provide utility with Spin, Knockoff, and U-Turn. The eject button is there so we can switch into a Palafin move, for example, get on out of there, regen back health, and bring in something to force it out. I am quite confident in this build. I know Daria can be very unpredictable, and I did go very aggressive with my speed creeping this week. Hopefully that won't come back to bite us. If you enjoy the team builder and enjoy the battle, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in a second. Oh my god, they have the Noctowl here. I didn't prep for Noctowl at all, bro. That thing is very scary now because
Noctowl,
I genuinely don't have a switch into it at all. I thought I had like a Tinglu and a Skarmory to put her off, but clearly it did not, and I don't even know what Terra types the Noctowl.
Thought I had a Tinglu and a Skarmory to put it off, but I don't. Oh my god.
How it can be. That's how little prep I put into it. I didn't face it in any mock either, but it can be Flying, Fairy, or Electric.
Yo, let's have, now that I know what it does, let's have it be Utility, Umbrella, Noctowl, so it's not affected by the weather.
I guess Fairy makes sense, right? Because Tinglu, potentially, maybe? I don't know. But we're going to lead off with our Cyclizar.
I think that's how that works.
To essentially just get momentum straight away. The plan very much is to use Cyclizar and Manaphy to pivot early game, use the Gouging Fire and the Slithering to break in the late game, and then Victory Bell hopefully can clean up. I don't know. We will see, but good luck have fun to Daria. So we're going to see a Demon Lee, which is a Palafin. Okay, so they just want to get the Palafin freaking Mega Evolution straight away. With this in mind, I think I'm okay with just clicking Knockoff. It will be pretty good against everything, so they're just going to hard switch out. Okay, something is losing an item, and that is very Pogger. So is this the Quagsire? It's the Cinderace. Okay, so it's probably going to be Boots, to be honest, if I had to guess. Is that Boots? Yeah, it was Boots. I don't have any hazard setters on my team, so realistically, it's not that big of a deal. I think I'm not just going to go for a U-turn. We should be faster than this thing. If we're not faster, then they Sped Crept Sneasel, and if they Sped Crept Sneasel Hisui, then I don't know what they were doing, because that mon is never coming to any game. So they're just going to go straight for the high jump kick. Okay, are they're faster than me. Oh my god,
Hisui and Sneasel.
They respected the Hisui and Sneasel, so that's so unfortunate, bro. It's so unfortunate. I potentially should have scouted, should have just gone out into Manaphy anyways, because I am full fizzed up with the Rocky Helmet specifically for this thing. So they might just go out into Raging Bolt straight away, so I want to go ahead and U-turn. Hopefully they do the same thing. They also U-turn so I can get a little bit of chip damage off on it. Yeah, they are.
Okay, that's what I thought. So I thought the Umbrella had
off on this thing, which is good.
It was in Gen 8. That's crazy. I didn't even know it was an item back then.
Out and gain momentum. They are going to go into the throat go, and we're just going to go and U-turn. Holy crap, this thing is huge. I can barely see its freaking head, and we just go Gouging Fire straight away. If this thing is also faster than me, I might just throw up. I might just throw up. So I just want to fire off then a Bandit Scale Shot, and we'll see. Probably they're probably gonna go into the Quagsire, I'd imagine. Depending what Quagsire is, it might just die to 2. If it's Fizz Def, and if I only get 3, that might not work, but we'll see. Oh my god, we got all 5. Okay, well, I could risk it for the 3. Why not risk it for the 3? So we're just gonna go for a Scale Shot. Even
go for the 3.
So they're just gonna stay in and sack this thing up. 2 is enough? Please. Oh my god.
Oh.
This game is a joke. This game is a free.
Oh no.
2 might be enough. So they're just gonna stay in and sack this thing up. 2 is enough?
Oh no.
Please. Oh my god. This game is a joke. This game is a freaking joke. I swear to god. And I'm dead now. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm not dead. Wait, why does this Quagsire suck? Well, we're Scale Shotting again. Bro, if...
What?
That's so annoying. That is so incredibly annoying. If I get 3 or if I get a better roll on the 2, oh, we're in such a good spot. We're in such a good spot. I'd be so fast. I'd be faster than everything, and basically everything dies to a Scale Shot. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Can't complain too much because I did get 5 on the first
Yeah,
one.
if you have 5,
really
if you get 5, you can't complain about it. Unaware. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're onto something. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about that. I was like, why does that Quagsire? Okay.
Or to give me good rolls on the 2? Like, what is that? They're not even leftovers, so I'm not sure what. Oh, are they Custep Berry? Okay, he's not Custep Berry. Okay, I was scared for a second because Addison has been spreading the Custep Berry like the plague, and it's
the propaganda.
I literally cannot go into a game without Custap being brought. It's true. All right, out comes the Palafin. Okay, are we going to see a special Palafin with Boom Burst, and is that just going to make me sad? We are about to find out, friends, because I'm going out into my.
Are you not?
This thing is like
at +3 faster?
Road Spray, or even like Weakness Policy. This is bad. World Cup, bad. What are they gonna do? They're just gonna go for the Flip Turn. Okay, so we're gonna get.
I was about to say, yeah. Would you not be?
We're gonna get
faster at +3.
The Flip Turn does definitely make contact, right? Are they protected pads? Yep. Out comes the Throat Goat again. We're just gonna U-turn, and I do not know what I'm going out into after. So we're gonna find out together, because at this point, you guys know as much as I do. Why is it faster? Oh, it's a crit too. I live that 100% of the time. Oh my god. Out comes the Cinderace now. Okay.
Let's go.
The Raging Bolt is faster than my Gouging Fire, and that is incredibly sad. We're gonna go for a Baton Pass because I think we're just gonna see U-turn out into the Raging
Bolt.
Oh,
Jet Punch.
That
True.
Raging Bolt is
I don't play Palafin.
Faster than my Gouging Fire, so I don't think there's any way we can essentially win this game. I think this game is unwinnable now. Yeah, we do see a U-turn. Turns into a Bug type. I just don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna have to go out into our Slithering now. Because the thing is, if this thing is that fast, then it cannot be that bulky. So a close combat might even just take it out. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, it probably won't, to be honest. But I feel like it's the only play I have regardless.
No.
We're going for it. I'm just clicking close combat. At this point, it's kind of what I have to do. So they're gonna withdraw. Okay, so something's catching a boosted close combat. And that's gonna be Demon. Probably hurts, right? I'd imagine it probably hurts. That almost kills. And a Jet Punch is not going to do much. All right, they're going over the Jet Punch. Yeah, that's not.
I was about to say, Jet Punch in the sun should be doing that much. Let's go.
They didn't have a better move to hit me, and that's why they went for Jet Punch. I don't know if they thought I would potentially be Scarfed, because that's a possibility as well. But now the Noctowl is going to come in, and I'm probably going to have to sack something to the Noctowl. Now they're just going to go out into Throat Goat again. Are they going to go for a Thunderclap now? I think they most likely will just go for a Thunderclap. We're just going to go straight into Gouging Fire. I think they have to be Thunderclapping here. They have to be Thunderclapping here. I'd be shocked. Yeah, they are Thunderclapping. Okay. Now, the thing is, if they go for a Dragon move, I'm just dead, because this thing is faster than me, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm still going to click Scale Shot, because I don't think I have any other play. It's stuff that I went so aggressive on my speed creeps, and Daria just didn't. We're going to go into Icy, which is the Mammo Swine. Okay, how much is Mammo taking from this?
A lot?
I just hit it 2 times, of course. I just hit it twice, of course. He might be Scarfed, but if he's Scarfed, then it just is what it is. I feel like I have to just click Scale Shot. They're going to click Ice Rod. I eat this. Now it's fucking Life Warped. Yes, it is. We get another Scale Shot out now. Okay, I need a Healing Wish with my Gouging Fire up, I think. They're gonna go to, does this thing have Sucker Punch? It has to have Sucker Punch, right? Like, what other reason would you have to bring it out here if it didn't have Sucker Punch? There's no way you click a Fire move anyways. We're going out into Slithering. I've made the executive call to go out into Slithering. Sucker Punch, yeah, okay. Now we can, basically click another free close combat. Oh, actually, we may not be faster. Actually, we might not be faster, so I need to click First Impression. I hit 361 with the Choice Scarf, and they are outspeeding Sneasler, which hits 361, so I'd imagine they're 362. They are going to withdraw. Okay, who's taking a +1 First Impression? Bird. Okay. I assume you don't take this super well. I hope. I think. And I hope. And I pray. Oh my god, that did so much damage. If I had gone for CC there, I would have been vibing. Well, actually, I wouldn't, because the sun just wore out, so would not have been vibing. We're going to go out into Ninetales. I think we're going to see a Terra from here. Probably Terra and then a Nasty Plot, I assume, is something I could see happening here. Definitely Terraing into a Fairy type. There it is.
Okay.
Oh, just gonna go straight for the Moonblast. I didn't even know Noctowl got Moonblast. I'm gonna be honest. That did a lot of damage.
That's fair.
My special attack drop. That's okay. I need a Healing Wish this turn. I need a Healing Wish. That's what I need to do. So I think if we manage to get this Healing Wish off, and then we can go out into Gouging Fire, I think we might be in a position where we can just win. Scarf Moonblast. No crit. All right, we got the Healing Wish off. Another special attack drop. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But we got the Healing Wish off, and we can go out into Gouging Fire now. The Raging Bolt is still alive, right? Like, the Raging Bolt is 100% still alive, correct? Can't click E-Crash because against the Raging Bolt it does jack shit. Can't click a Dragon move because I have a Fairy type in front of me, so Raging Bolt is the move we're gonna click. They're gonna Endure. Okay, what is this?
Oh my god.
Lychee? Maranga? Salic? How is this thing faster than my Ninetales? Bro, like, there is so much speed going on this team, and I do not understand any of it. For the life of me. Moonblast, how much is this gonna do? that does about half.
Okay.
Special attack drops. That's 3 special attack drops on 3 Moonblasts. That is ridiculous. Do we get 2-turn Raging Bolt outrage thing or just 1 turn? We got a 2-turn. Okay, so we can switch out if we decide to. Okay, I need more damage on this thing. I absolutely need more damage on this thing. We're going for the Raging Bolt. We're for the Raging Fury. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. They're faster than me and they just go for the Draco. Okay. Sucks that they're faster than me. I wish I was faster, but
God, I
want to
use Raging
The play is to go out into our Choice Scarf Slithering. I might even just go for the Leech Life, so that I'm then not in range of another Thunderclap in case I don't kill this thing. They are going to switch out. Okay, so 2 Leech Lives should pick off the Cinderace. I'm freaking boosted in the sun, bro. 2 Leech Lives should pick off the Cinderace, which I think they will. I don't think I'm faster than it though. We just have to click another Leech Life. They go for the Sucker Punch. Okay, we eat that relatively well, I think.
Yeah.
And Leech Life comes off. Okay, this is going to come down to the absolute wire, guys. This is going to come down to the absolute wire.
What's the better paradox, Mon? Slitherwing or Raging Bolt?
If I have 2 more, I might be okay. Oh, it's 1 more Sun Turn. Are you serious? Well, we gotta go for the Leech Life. They're fast. Are they Choice Scarfed as well? Raging Bolt is that? It has to be Choice Scarfed. I'm Choice Scarfed, so they have to be Choice Scarfed. They literally have to be Choice Scarfed. Oh my god, guys, this game is giving me a freaking. I don't know if we can win now. How much is a Raging Bolt? That's why it was. Wait, if it was Scarfed, well, I'm so confused. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys. I genuinely do not know what I am saying. Draco Meteor is going to do a lot. A Sludge Wave will also be doing a lot. So we're just clicking it. We're clicking Sludge Wave. They do click Draco again. How much does this do? Oh my, this is going to be close.
Oh my god.
This is going to be close.
Is Victory Bell
this is going to be close.
Bring it home?
Does another Draco Meteor kill from here?
I don't think so.
It's coming down to the last turn.
I don't think so.
Draco Meteor, they do land. Does Draco kill? It doesn't kill. Does Victory Bell pick up the KO? Do we walk away with a 1-0 win? Do we do it? Do we do it? Oh my god, we did it. On how much HP Victory Bell?
My
how much HP Victory
god.
Bell? On 6 HP. Holy
damn.
crap. That is a GG to Daria. I am sweating everywhere.
Damn. Oh, Jericho, good for you. Cutting it off right there as the battle ends. Good for you. Good for you. All right. We have the best dragon in draft. I think we watched both Jack and Lars last week. Okay. Okay. Wait, did I leave a like? I don't know if I left a like. I don't know if I left a like. Oh, hold on. I gotta. Hold, please. Okay.
Hey guys, it's me, the Don Fanatic, and welcome to week
1.5 1080p 60. Beautiful. Let's go.
3 of the Pokemon Premier League. This week we're up against the Borussia Don fan and coach Lars, aka El Sizzle. Last week, this is your chance to turn off if you haven't seen last week's game and to avoid spoilers. We did unfortunately lose 1-0 to Alex and the Solihull Scarmores, redeeming myself for calling his team the wrong name throughout the entire video.
I'm going to pull up right to the battle
one that we should have comfortably won
for time purposes.
With my own mascot against him for that, he must be revenged. I better let him know that we are. Great search.
Is that the Dom Fanatic? It is.
Right, I am not confident about this game at all. Alex's game, I said that, and then when I saw the team, it was better. Week 1, I was fairly confident. Week 3 against Lars, I am absolutely pooping myself at the thought of facing this man's Electivire and Volcarona. If he only has 1 for 2, then I'll be pleasantly surprised. If he has none, then I'll be ecstatic. But yeah, I should have gone over the team builder already. Let's put the, I don't know what I've done here. Let's put the Terrapagos feed. I don't know what that sounds like, but we'll have that this week. Yeah, that's like the main concern for me. Those 2 ones. Latios could also be an issue, but I do have like soft answers to it, I suppose. We've obviously got Sucker Punch.
I was gonna watch it without the team builder, but I don't want to watch the team builder. So let's go back to the team builder.
Okay, so here we are with
I'm
this
gonna play a little bit
6
faster.
That we are bringing against Lars. So as you can see, my draft is obviously at the top.
All right. So this says Dr. Slacking. That's not correct. All right. Iron Moth, Heavy Duty Boots, Toxic 3 attack. Okay.
And Lars' draft is at the bottom. So the first thing you'll probably notice about Lars' team is that he is running a Sandcore of Houndstone, Excadrill, and Tyranitar. Other notable things are that Galarian Weezing does have the Misty Terrain, which potentially could be used to allow Hawlucha to sell an Unburden and potentially sweep through many teams. He has also Glacius, which is obviously terrifying following the buff it got to Luster Purge, and obviously Soldier is an incredible item for it. And then just overall, looking at the rest of the team, he's got a very fat core of Porygon 2, Alamamola, and the Cheetah in the sand. Houndstone can even be a physical wall if you want it to be, because it does get the fluffy ability as well, which I think lots of people forget about, because people expect to kind of, to be Sandbrush when there is sand on the team.
True.
Looking at my draft, though, the things that kind of stood out to me were Excadrill has a bad matchup. I don't think Excadrill would be coming. Electivire, absolutely ruins me because it basically gets Trailblaze. If it didn't get Trailblaze, Gastrodon would be perfect for it, but it gets Trailblaze. And also set up Volcarona is terrifying as well. I really expect Galarian Weezing to come, and I also potentially expect Alamola to be there as well because they are, well, Alamola is a good answer to Moth, kind of, if it wants to run AD, and also potentially against Shifu as well with the regenerate potentially Rocky Helmet set. So overall, I think the 6 I think Lance would bring is probably the Latios, the Volcarona, the Electivire, the Galarian Weezing, Hawlucha, and either the Porygon 2 or the T-Tar. I was really thinking that Porygon 2 will be the Terra Captain for this fight, so what I think here is what I should say, is that Houndstone and Porygon 2 are Lars's Terra Captains in his draft. So going on to the 6 I've decided to bring, you can obviously kind of see the 6 I've decided to bring here.
Terra P2,
we'll
okay.
Iron Moth. It's a really simple 2-2-2-2, it allows me to speed target Latios if needed. I have got Toxic on here because the switch-ins to this don't like being toxic, so the main switch-ins are going to be Porygon 2, or potentially the Tyranitar, probably more likely the Tyranitar. If it's the Alamola, then also Toxic on that thing is going to negate its regenerator a bit more, so that's always really handy. Just, Toxic is incredibly free against Lance's team. The only thing it doesn't hit is the Excadrill, which I don't think Iron Moth is going to switch into. Sorry, I don't think it's going to switch to Iron Moth, and the Galarian Weezing, which again, I don't think it's going to switch into an Iron Moth. So Toxic is very free. Fire Dance, Sludge Wave is just great coverage. Houndstone, like I said, is Terra Captain, one of the Terra Titans is Fairy, which is a possibility for Shifu. So Sludge Wave is going to be great there. Obviously, if it's fluffy, then it's also weak to fire at that point. That combo, I don't think his team resists it other than outside of Tyranitar.
Okay.
And then Dazzling Gleam is there for coverage for like a Hawlucha or a Latios. Or even the T-Tar. Just if I can toxic the T-Tar and, chip down to the point where Dazzling Gleam can pick KO, then that's fantastic. Next up we have the Corviknight, Max Fizz Death. Basically I need this for Hawlucha.
Love a good Corviknight.
Everything else out the window. It's literally here just for those. So we're running Body Press, U-Turn, Roost Drill Peck, which is max defense, max HP. I need to try and keep this thing as healthy as I can for those 2 threats, because if I allow either of them to go through, I mean, I don't think X-Drill's coming, so the main thing this is here for is the Hawlucha. But is there kind of like a check against the X-Drill if that's
yeah, I like it.
Say about that. Next up is the Gardevoir. So this is a physically defensive Gardevoir. The reason why I brought this is because it's the only thing in my entire draft for Electivire. I figured if I could bring this with Motor Drive, Trace Motor Drive, I can then at least wall Electivire's Electric Stab, which means everything else is going to be unresisted. And I can live anything, even if it's a Life Orb, if it's Choice Band Earthquake, I can't live 2 of those. But anything else, I can live 2 of. So I can then at least, knock off Vacuum Mode, whatever it is I decide to be. It also potentially helps with any Hawlucha fighting stab as well. I am left over just to recover health, basically. I've got the Draining Kiss for that too. Naturally, Gardevoir's going to be really good against Latios, which is almost definitely going to come. And also, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all good against, though.
I like it.
Knockoff is useful as well against last team in case you decide to bring in Porygon 2, knock off the Violet. Next up is the Shaman. So I am especially defensive here with the Terra type Fire. The reason being, it completely walls Volcarona. And actually, if you look at Lars's team, he doesn't have a lot of fire resists. His fire resist Alamola I don't see being switching to Shaman. So I do actually kind of struggle against Alamola with this set because I haven't got one attacking move.
Yeah, I was about to say mono fire Terra Blast. Interesting.
Houndstone. And if I can get Leech Seed and Protect off on multiple things like Tyranitar save, it hasn't got leftovers or Porygon 2, then I'm going to be regenerating my health quite quickly. I have Utility Umbrella, so that way I'm immune to the sand, but also immune Synthesis isn't affected by the sand, and I'll be able to recover more health than usually in the sand. But this is literally here for the Volcarona. I'm also running Physical Offense, because if they are Quiver Dance on Volcarona, then I don't want to be doing little to no damage. Because if he has Morning Sun as well, which I think true. Morning Sun and Quiver Dance and into attacks, because I think I would have enough to manage that across my draft. I would expect Quiver Dance for attacks or no Quiver Dance.
The physical Terra Blast,
so
physical fire Terra Blast.
Next up is Naturally Shifu. We are running the Protective Pass this week because there's every chance that he could be running Rocky Helmet on the Houndstone or the Alamola, or even the Galarian Weezing. He's got a lot of good switch-ins, but actually once I get those switch-ins like chip down, this thing's going really hard. Obviously, Sucker Punch is really good against the Latios, that's a Wicked Blow. He doesn't really have a Wicked Blow switch-in, other than Galarian Weezing, maybe Tyranitar as well, but you'd be a very brave man to bring Tyranitar in on a Shifu. I'm also Drain Punch and U-Turn, pretty standard set, but I want to try and keep this thing as healthy as possible. Final one that I have this week is Dino Day for QM.
Dino Day!
Electivire because it does resist obviously the electric stab, but it's just here to be clicking buttons. Again, this is the recurring theme with drafts. I'm just clearly terrible at using QM. It does a lot of damage to the whole team. Like freeze dry switch-ins are Volcarona, and that's it. Otherwise, it's super effective or neutral to everything.
And then you got Ancient Power for Volcarona. Love that.
He doesn't have any natural fairies on his draft, so he does have to either Terra Porygon to a Houndstone into a fairy to have that Dragon Resist. His Dragon
resists
the Excadrill, which would still take a ton, and it'd be brave switching into a potential Ice Beam or Freeze Dry as well, because that would definitely be into a KO, unless he's like super specially defensive. And Ancient Power is here for Volcarona as well. I can literally hit like a +1 from Volcarona, so Ancient Power is there kind of like a fail-safe. Plus, if I can get the boosts with Ancient Power, then I think I could probably just sweep his entire draft, which is fun. So that's the
if he gets an Ancient Power boost on Kyurem, I will lose my mind.
Hopeful. I think this is definitely the toughest matchup we've had so
I
far.
will actively twerk.
Really well to take on mine, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're here against Lars and the Borussia Donphan. So he's stolen my own mascot against him. For that, he must be revenged. I better let him know that we are ready to search. Right, I am not confident about this game at all. Alex's game, I said that, and then when I saw the team, it was better. Week 1, I was fairly confident. Week
I'm not comfortable with
this. Lars, I am absolutely pooping myself before facing this man's Electivire and Volcarona. If he only has 1 for 2, then I'll be pleasantly surprised. If he has none, then I'll be ecstatic. But yeah, I should have gone over the team build already. Let's put the, I don't know what I've done here. Let's put the Raptors here. I don't know what that sounds like, but we'll have that this week. Yeah, that's like the main concern for me, those 2 ones. Latios could also be an issue, but I do have like soft answers to it, I suppose. I've obviously got Sucker Punch. I've got Moth with Dazzling Gleam, which could be a speed tie. Shaman's just especially defensive, so does have the Leech Seed set. Kyurem's slower, so that's an issue. Gardevoir naturally obviously is immune to resisted stabs, so that's vehicle numbers also resist those too. There's no Electivire, and he does bring the drill. So this is not the team I would have expected at all. And I'm really glad that I have kept my Corviknight physically defensive, so he's got Volt, which I expected.
My phone charger out the wall.
Exca. Lucha. There's no Alamola either, which is really...
Alright, Super Sand. Super Sand. Alright, we see Lottie, Super Sand. Terra Fairy on Houndstone.
Houndstone and T-Tar. So I'm looking at this team, and if I can kill the Holy Lucha or weaken it, then there's no Weezing? What is this man? He's an absolute madman. So we've got Moth, we've got Urshi. I can't believe that Urshifu just goes free. Hedgie. Uram.
Yeah, Urshifu looks kind of nuts.
Of course, the Guarded White is here physically defensive for. I just need. I'm going to leave Urshifu, I think Urshifu is my best lead here. I just have to somehow make sure I can switch into the Shaman. The Guard White would be a nice pillar now for getting Shaman in on the Volcarona, so this could work out quite nicely. Good luck, Lars. Hopefully it's a hacks-free game. My last two games were pretty hacksy. With like my Stone Axe misses and stuff like that, so that's not great. Vanadand, so he leads with the dog. Now I know from building with this thing before, obviously you get Fluffy, so get Stone. Wicked Blow does nothing if you are Fluffy. And I'm pretty sure you do get Play Rough, so I'm going to U-turn now.
Oh yeah.
Terror on this thing.
Get the Terror right out of the gate.
If he's Scarfed, then that is absolutely terrifying. I could be close to terrifying. So he's bought this answer, which is interesting. So I don't think he's going to be Scarfed.
Imagine it's Scarf Fluffy.
Fuck me. Okay, so I do outspeed. That's nice. I think Coordinate's my play here. See what he goes for. I am lucky helmet. In case he goes Poltergeist. I can get the slow U-turn off, which is nice. So we'll see what happens here. So we go into Coordinate. I am Pressure, so we are going to get rid of some of those Poltergeist Wisps. Annoying. But not the end of the world, although it does mean Holy Lucha is now scary. Well, actually, though, I have got my physical guard war, which will help with fan. So that's also scary. I'm going to U-turn. Slow U-turn, Night Chase. Okay, so now I'm going free into my Moth. He's helmet too. Okay, so that's good to know.
Okay.
Hasn't really got a switch in to the Volcarona in my head. I'm annoyed that I don't have hazards, which is a shame. But he's not going to be able to take a subway. Does he go into the Excadrill here? Does he go into T-Tar?
Oh my god, there was a cat in the background.
Because Excadrill is his only answer. I've really got a switch in.
Look over here.
Volcarona in my head.
Look over
I'm
here.
annoyed that I don't have hazards.
Look at the face cam.
But he's not going to be able to take a
Look at the face cam.
Does he go into the
Cat. Bye, cat.
Predicting the subway? Because Excadrill is his only answer. And Fiery Dance will kill that thing. Latios could be a switch. And I think Toxic is fairly safe against Toxic. He switches. He shouldn't go Excadrill. He gets Excadrill, he's a madman. He goes Nugget. Is that Excadrill? He goes T-Tar. Okay, that's fine. It's what I expected.
Okay.
So I think got Toxic. Let's find out how much it does.
Good Toxic.
I could go Urshifu here. Is Urshifu playing? He might click Knock. I don't think that Urshifu's still going to make it. I'm defensive. It's fluffy, you know that. Do I go into Coordinate here? What's Coordinate here for? Excadrill. I have to keep Coordinate healthy for Excadrill. Or,
yep.
I think I'm done, pretty much. So, is he going to swap out? Is he going to click Knock? I think he might click Knock. And I don't really know if I want to...
Oh, right, the protective pads prevented the... Okay, I was wondering, I was like, why didn't we see the Rocky Helmet before? And I forgot about the protective pads.
Coordinate, so I should be able to reach that. Is my thinking. I'm going to go into Metro here. I'm going to have to. I think it's my safest play. If he clicks, I don't know if he gets a go move, but he gives me a free U-turn. So he pulls a double feather. He does click Knock, so I have no protective pads, which is annoying. It's a shame. He knows I'm not Scarf. This thing is getting chipped. He will clearly save this because he needs to keep the sand for the Excadrill.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I have Vacuum Wave on my guard now. So he doesn't draw. He's going Houndstone. That's a switch every time, and we just rinse him with P. Get him off. This time though, I'm pretty sure I can just click Sludge Wave. He is obviously helmet, and I don't think he's going to really want to take a Sludge Wave on anything.
Is Iron Moth faster?
Yeah. Other than Excadrill is the only thing he really wants to switch into, I feel, at this point. Do I click Battle and particularly T-Tar? I don't think I do, because I think Urshifu is a free switch every time.
There's a cat next to him now.
I'm not sure he does. I'm going to click Wave, because if he goes Excadrill, it's fine. If he goes into Excadrill, it's fine, because I have a cooldown actually. So he does go into his T-Tar. Nothing. He's got scaling. So we do obviously Toxic again. Great. I don't know if he will go into even Houndstone. Will he predict me to go back into Urshifu again? Possibly. I think Coordinate's good here because the Toxic and the Rocky Helmet chip on this thing is going to be good. Because it's going to limit Sand. It's really a shame that I don't have any hazards because then that would really limit him. He will draw. He's going to Houndstone again. Let's go Lucha. Okay. So actually, this makes me look like an absolute god gamer. Here. Is he going to click the old, what's his face button? Is he going to click
the old what's his face button?
That's really bad.
That's super bad. Oh god.
What do I Brave Bird? I think +2, so I think I could Brave Bird here.
Oh, he doesn't have Drill Peg. He does have Brave Bird. Okay.
He's a Citrus Berry. So he's going to be Acrobatics. That does nothing.
Oh my god.
I slow U-turn. He'll have Poison Jab. I think I might just get 6 over here, to be honest. By this thing, and it was a huge threat. And now I'm really scared. So, I am physically defensive on my guard bar. Moth? Right, he doesn't know. He could think I'm Scar. Does he want to risk that? I don't think he does. So I'm going to click Psychic Noise here. This is my only play. He might be too scared. If he has the balls to stay in, fair play. I don't have an answer. So the fact that I'm now brought this in so quickly, I'm hoping that the Bluff of the Scarf is up here. I'm physically defensive. His acrobatics would reduce if I resist. He's Brave Bird. I think we might just lose. Because Sucker Punch won't kill this thing now. I have got Vacuum Wave, but he withdraws. Thank fuck for that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so, tech time. Does he know about Vacuum Wave? Oh, so has he left these? Good call, no. We're still in this. We're still in this.
Damn. I thought he was out. I thought he was out when the Halucha got the +3. I was like, +3 Halucha, you might as well just click to move.
Click the old, he clicks not. See, I'm not. If he clicks I head, then that's fine. That's what helps there. He just gets rocks up, which is annoying, so actually I can't block the stuff, so that's because he is going to see my letters. So he can't left you still. Does he want to take a...
Hey, have a good night, Hanny. Thank you for hanging out.
I think he'll stay in. I'm going to do 10. It's like you can't get rid of the rocks, but I am obviously boots on a few things, so... Does he rapid spin? No, he switches though, so we do keep momentum, which is nice. So go down into this thing. We know that he's not scarfed on his... What's his face? His extra drill.
And he's got boots on the Iron Moth. Okay.
Go into Moth. And Moth, do I get away with clicking Slug Raid again? T-Tar took like no damage. So it's T-Tar. Let's get some actual counts again. T-Tar. So let's just say on max. That doesn't mean it does nothing. But it does more Slug Raid. So he might not be AB. But doesn't lean into Toxic into Dazzling Gleam. I don't think that'll kill.
I think you Dazzling Gleam.
Dance. I don't think it'll kill. I don't think this Houndstone's going to stay.
I think you Dazzling Gleam every time.
I'm going to click it. He stays in. Okay.
Yeah.
If he stayed in there, then he's going to get to the T-Tar. So now slowly wearing this thing down. Let's see if you are AV. Let's see where you are. So I don't think that was a crit. So he might be AV actually.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be AV.
So do I go into Cold Night?
Like, I know he's got the Speed F boost, but jeez.
Is he going to pull up? I can't lose Moth. And I can't really afford to use Shifu because of Sucker Punch. So I think I play his Cold. Now I know that it's not Scarf Drill and Sanding gone. I'm pretty sure Cold Night is actually on Pokemon. And it gives his Halucha set opportunity, which we don't want to see. So this Rocky Helmet Dragon, nice. Slash it huge.
Oh.
What's he going to put me into?
And he gets the helmet chip on that too. Okay.
Nice. He might go into his... I'm taking a lot of chip on Shifu at this point. He might decide to just act this thing. I could put Drain Punch to get some health back, or... Yeah, I think I'm going to play. Because I don't know if he'll save this. He could do it. Yeah, he will. And he goes into Houndstone every time. Houndstone moves away. So I should click U-turn, because that would have gone into Moth again, and his switches Moth are down 0, so I think that's a misplay by me. So that's annoying. We take him though. It's chip on Houndstone. And is he fluffy? Yeah, let's find out. Is he fluffy? He is fluffy. Which is nice.
Oh, okay.
I think I can Cool Knight again. If he wants to Nightshade me, then that's fine. I'm just sacking Golden out for this point. I need Sand gone. So...
I like that a lot.
I need to keep this thing alive.
I don't think I've seen anybody run physically defensive
Houndstone. He might click Nightshade. We're going to get some more Sandstorm chip on this thing. So, I think we'll get... And we get some Rocky Helmet chip as well. And he gets buffed by Sandstorm. What do I do? Do I Brave Bird here?
Are you faster and you roost?
Or do I Roost?
You're burned. I don't think Brave Bird's doing anything.
I think I Roost. I think he outspeeds me. I think I Roost, yeah.
Oh, okay. Never
Now I
mind.
can get him off.
Never mind. Yeah, Iron Moth's good.
Iron
Moth's great here.
So now, extra draw can't come in. And Sludge Wade's 3. He will get stand up with T-Tar, which is fine.
I
might have to go sack game. Although Shaman doesn't terror yet, so Shaman technically still could be an answer for the extra draw. And I don't know if he'll predict the Terrafire or not, so if I switch him to like a ground move, so he switches to T-Tar. No, go ahead. What is this? Latios, okay. He goes with Latios, and Sludge Wade does so much damage.
I was about to say, that's great damage.
Is he scarfed? I'm not sure. But I think my play here is the other one. I think. So I should probably just pull that
You don't have a Halucha answer anymore if you get rid of Gardevoir.
Over 1, but to be fair, I got lots of good damage off there. I have to keep Moth around. I have to. I think I did Gardevoir. I think, like, I don't know what else I can really do. Because it could be scarfed.
Do you need the Urshifu anymore?
So I am obviously against Shot Boots. He does click the Pit Time probably. Future Sight. Okay, that's interesting. Volcarona could be switching here. I think I'm going to put Knockoff, because if I don't open anything, it's going to be really huge. He doesn't actually know. He doesn't know about...
He also traced the
doesn't know
limit.
about Vacuum Wave.
I don't know how much Vacuum Wave's doing.
So I'm in a pickle now. Still need this thing for Volcarona. He clicks. Still need it. His Houndstone chip's to the point now where I need Iron Moth in more. Because I think Shifu is still in a place where it's going to do some decent work. Do I need Moth anymore? I'm going Moth because he clicks Iron Head. It could be a throat, who knows? But then it gets me into Shifu 3. Or something else 3. Clicks Iron Head, okay. That's a lot. Future Sight, I forgot about Future Sight.
Oh no! I also forgot about the Future Sight.
Drill. Now, I go to my Gardevoir. Vacuum Wave does 28 to 33 if he's got no defensive investment. Which is annoying. Very annoying. What are we going to do here? Do we go into Metro Man? Do we go into Dynamo Game? I think we go Dynamo Game. Because I don't know if Extra Draw takes this ice beam. He might think I've got air power. So he knows Dynamo Game. He'll know that I'm boosted because I don't take rocks. And I don't think he wants to take this attack. Volcarona is a switch in. Nothing else takes this ice beam. Nothing takes this ice beam. If he goes Volt, I have got the Ancient Power. If I get Ancient Power boost, I think I might just win. Which is nice. Here's Volt. So here's the threat. The threat is here. Freeze? No freeze, but I'm clicking Ancient Power. I'm clicking Ancient Power, I'm not even thinking about it.
Incredible.
Volcarona. It's finally done. I can't switch strats. Crit, of course. Of course. No boost though. Ancient Power does come out. Do I kill? I do. Do I get the boosts? I don't. That's a shame. So actually shaming endgame? I don't need to Terra Fire anymore? Can I just shout out to what's his name? Dave. Thank Dave for getting his first kill. I'm clicking Ice Beam. I can't switch out into this thing, and I don't think he'll out. That's annoying. So I have to let Dave down. Sorry, Dave. But then
the Gardevoir comes out then, right?
Yeah. What does he do against Gardevoir now? And
he's seen the leftovers though. That's all I'm thinking.
Do I click knock his thing, or do I click Psychic Noise? Psychic Noise is my strongest move. He hasn't really got resist outside of extra. Do I click Draining Kiss?
Yeah. You Draining Kiss?
Do I click Draining Kiss? I think I click Draining Kiss. So he switches out into... He gets into extra. So maybe the play was actually click Vacuum Wave Press. Or Draining Kiss? No. That's a no. Do I take?
I mean, you're back to full for the Hawlucha.
Right.
You're back to full for the Hawlucha. Mason, $10 super chat. Thank you so much, man. You and your content are great, CBAD. Hey, thank you so much, man. That's incredibly kind. I appreciate you supporting what I'm doing over here. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. First super! Thank you so much. I am honored. I appreciate you supporting what I do over here, buddy. Thank you so much.
Because it's a threat. I actually take it quite well. Which is nice. So, this is setting up Shaman.
There's the alert. I was wondering where the alert is.
Let's click it again. I'll do that again. He might switch, but I'm getting to the point where... So actually,
thank you so much, man.
Shaman might beat this thing now. So just kill drill, which is nice.
Okay. So that kills drill. You still get the...
I didn't think that did I? I didn't think the actually beat I knew there was something left, and I didn't have the...
Does the Hawlucha... Does Hawlucha win?
Hawlucha looks incredibly good.
Oh, and it's the physical Shaman too, not special. So the bulk, if he starts bulking up, ooh.
T-Tar? I'm sorry, T-Tar's nearly dead. Doesn't need to sound much anymore, because it's dead. I need to take this drill.
Goes down to this.
You Will-O-Wisp.
You're just draining? No, draining Kiss contact move. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Are you faster with Poltergeist? That's the thing, though. Are you? You can find out. No, you're not. Do you have Poltergeist? You can't rest now. You can rest for a reason. Nightshade rest. So,
Nightshade? Okay. Okay.
That's his play right now. I'm clicking Drain Kiss.
It's contact move. It's contact move. It's contact move.
That's a problem. And of course, Rocky Helmet. So actually, I threw that big time. So, I'm just really annoyed at myself with the fact that I forgot this thing. Actually, this thing was Terra. That's really upset me. So, I'm going to put Terra Blast. I am physical Terra Blast, so I don't know if this will kill. I'm going to do it.
I feel like you're fine.
Terra on Hawlucha. Okay, so that dies.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I feel like you're fine. It's just like Terra Blast there.
Protect my way against this Hawlucha. But he's going to have Drain Punch, so I don't think I really have a hope in hell to win this. So he has a Fizz. So, he'll just bulk up on me.
You would say Terrestrialize Leech Seed.
I have Sucker Punch, but that's it. I think I lose. I think I just found lose at this point, which is a shame. Which died on his team.
No. Maybe.
It's going to be a close 3-0 here.
I was about to say, it's super close.
Last wins, 2 slicks. Bulk up multiple times. And then Drain Punch over and over again. Drain Punch. Okay, that's huge. So I do land the Leech Seed, which is nice. That's nice.
Oh, okay.
Does he now start clicking bulk up? This is the thing. He's going to start clicking bulk up. Do I click Terra Blast here?
Yes.
I think I do.
You absolutely do.
He bulks up. And this is unphysically offensive because I need to be for the Bulk Rider. And that's an issue for me now. But if I keep clicking Terra Blast with the Leech Seed recovery, I don't know if he can actually.
Oh, and then he might get him down to unburden range, then Acrobatics just does things.
Does he have Roost?
No, he's going to go for a berry.
Yeah, he doesn't have Roost.
No? Okay.
Okay. We're doing chip. We're doing chip. I kind of wish I had a Seed Flare on this just to get this back up. So there's the Unburn. Citrus.
Yep. Acrobatics is going to hurt.
I'm going to Reveal Protect. If he bulks up here, then fair play.
Oh, okay.
So now it's going to come down to mind games of how this plays out.
Okay.
We bulk up again. I think bulking up again here might be the play. With the Terra Blast, I do have Synthesis. I probably should pick that actually. So I can kind of... Although Synthesis might be free on the next play actually. I might be able to outstall him. I'll Drain Punches if that's what I don't do then. Is what we'll do. He might predict and click bulk up here. That's my concern. He does that. I think that might be the game.
Attack him on the bulk up. Attack him on the bulk up.
Oh! Alright, so I think Lars wins this game.
Yep, there it is.
I should have protected. If I did protect there, then I think I'd had a chance, because I think then Shifu Sucker Punch.
Big super crit Sucker Punch?
Probably would, because I'm not, you know. He might still be on Scarf here, actually.
We can blow.
I don't really have to play other than Sucker Punch, because he outspeeds me with the 11 boost, so yeah, that doesn't do it. So real
big super crit Sucker Punch.
You know, I wasn't too
damn.
This thing.
I am a sucker for a good Halucha sweep, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Terry Shaman with its hat. Oh, so adorable. Big fan. All right, next up, we have Dr. Slacking and Gravy. Now, I'm going to put on Gravies. I'm going to put on Jax. 1.8K views. We were just talking about this. This video is popping off. This video is popping off. Love that. Love that for him.
Thanks, Matt. This is, I say early for me. It's at a normal time during the day, so I guess it's not actually technically early, but if I sound a little bit tired, a little croaky, because I'm an old man and I'm tired, and he didn't bring the Darkrai. Huh. Okay. Well then, that sure is something. He does bring the wolf Pokemon.
All right, let's take a look. Blaziken, Electabuzz. He brought the Electabuzz. Okay. Choice Band Scyther. Kingambit, Necrozma, Rhyperior. Okay. Against Skeledirge, Jirachi, Azumarill, Lucario, Ditto, and Tornadus. Aside from Skeledirge, this is just like a Gen 7 like Z-move Tornadus team, I feel like.
That's it. And he brings a Ditto, which is interesting.
Either way.
He didn't, however, I believe, bring anything that can necessarily deal with this mon. And actually, the Terra on my Rhyperior is actually not that necessary, because I guess that's like Grass Knot. But we got Terra Water, so we still be weak to it. I could just deal for you and get a choice banded hit off. I could also deal for you. We're pretty good against everything on this team. Like literally everything. So yeah, let's deal for Electabuzz. Fuck it. Absolutely.
Eviolite Electabuzz, let's go.
I do apologize. But yeah, Matt is one of my best friends in the community. One of my best friends in general. He's a very, very, very old man. Much like myself. I'm currently wrapped up in a blanket because it's really fucking cold.
Very old man. Old man battle.
This game is how cold it is, and if you aren't an old British man talking about how cold the weather is, then you're not an old British man. I don't know what I was going with that. Yeah, anyway, good luck, have fun to Matt. Make sure you check him out. His link will be down below. He makes fantastically entertaining.
We need y'all to update your trainer cards. We need y'all to update your trainer cards. That's all I'm saying.
If anything, I got a closer chicken. I think just looking at like the shape of his head, I would say it's somewhat chicken-like. He didn't bring any resist to this mon whatsoever.
Yeah. You just get a nice little volt switch
out. That's what I'm going to do. So
really?
Blast. Okay. And that's a crit. Matthew, please don't. Wide lens. Okay, he did not want to miss.
Wide lens.
That's just very annoying of you, isn't it? I will discharge.
Wide lens. Cool whip.
On this turn then. See U-turns. It's a little more chip. Yes, the static. You'll love to see that.
Oh.
That's what you get for critting with Focus Blast turn 1, you piece of shit.
Hey, you know what? Hacks on hacks. I like it.
And he doesn't really have a great switch into this. I guess like his own is Ditto could be the switch in. He could go to Jirachi on this. If I double knockoff though, then it kind of fucks up his own plans. I feel like. He goes into Crocs. I'll take damage on this. I will 100% take damage on this. That is very good damage as well.
Oh, that's great damage.
I kind of want to taunt. Because I love speed. No, I'm just going to discharge again. I'm just going to keep throwing him off. No reason not to, because we can get the para. He does slack off, you piece. But I'm just going to keep clicking this, honestly. I'm just going to keep clicking it.
Get a para on everything, speed control.
I'm pretty sure I've made the exact same joke in novel battles. I need to get some new jokes. How are we not getting a single para on this one? I'm going to knock off on this turn. Whatever I do, it's going away. It's going away. I don't like it. I like if I was putting in the absolute finest of work to start this game. Actually, the siphoning out speeds, everything. He was safety goggles.
Safety goggles. Okay.
I could switch out here, but I don't think there's any real need to. I'd rather probably just discharge this.
Get a discharge para.
And then I just come in with my Cypher afterwards and click some buttons.
Get a discharge para. Let's do it.
He's going to draw. He's going to go to his own, into his Ditto. Squishy, that's got to be a Ditto, right? That is a Ditto. Okay, I should not. But this set can only knock off itself. It can only knock off itself. So I feel like I can just go into King Gambit here. The Chopper Berry is a little bit less useful now. Yeah, he just knocked off. That's going to be 2. Yeah, the Chopper is what it is. And he does not have a good switch into this one. I don't think he brought anything to switch in, necessarily. I will just go for an Iron Head, because it seems like the most likely switch in is going to be the Azumarill, if I had to guess. Could be Azumarill, it could be like, I mean, the Thorn could come in as well. He could just stay in and not actually be scarfed. That'd be interesting. He's like Mirror Hub. That'd be quite funny, I'd appreciate that. He brings Chicken back in, okay. Well, it's not going to appreciate this Iron Head. Yeah, it definitely did not appreciate the Iron Head. And I will Sucker. He can just double out if he wants to. I don't actually know if I outspeed this. I might have outsped it. This parrot. I've got to get a calc up. Why have I not got my calc up? Good Jimmy. Torn.
Not having a calc open, incredible player.
I probably don't outspeed it. Actually, if it's outspeeding, I probably did outspeed it. Could it be outspeeding Scyther, most likely? Scyther and Electabuzz. So, in hindsight, I probably should have gone first. Yeah, I should have gone ahead again. That's my bad. In comes the Croc. I'm fine with this. I can literally just click Kotal Cleave here. I would just click the Kotal Cleave. If you're fast, then that's a little bit of a problem, but he is fast, okay. Because he has speed on this one as well.
And that's still gonna hurt.
Yeah, never mind. I'll take that. I think he's gonna slack off here.
I was about to say, if he just slacks off, yeah.
I'm just gonna go into Electabuzz. I'm pretty sure he's Electabuzz there anyway. Not that my Kingambit potentially get burned. But if I was faster, then Kotal Cleave into a
So we saw it have Earth Power, Will-O-Wisp, slack off, Torch Song.
I could Volt Switch and just keep this in the light. Okay, Joy-Con decided no, I'm clicking Discharge. Well then. Okay, well, we're clicking Discharge, whether I like it or not. Maybe we get Para?
Para?
No Paras.
No reward.
Okay, so if I Terra Flying with my Scyther, I kill something, right? Let me just check against a Skelly Dirge. It looks like it was not fully Fizz Def, so I'm going to say yes.
Banded, Technician boosted, Terra boosted, Dual Wing Beat.
Discharge did like 30-ish%. Is that how
Let's go Scyther.
Let's go
Scyther.
But I'm hoping this kills it.
Let's go Scyther.
Throwing away my Scyther for no reason.
Big Scyther fan.
We're going to land it, so that's something. Oh yeah, that kills. That fucking kills.
Let's go.
So Scyther picks up another kill. This one is an absolute demon. He can go into his own with Ditto. I can't spell Scyther to save my life.
Oh yeah.
Ditto. How do you spell Scyther? There we go. Oh my god, that was a challenge.
How do you spell Scyther?
Goes into Treetop. Pretty sure someone gets 2 KO'd, but regardless, I'm not going to take. Do I want to take that damage? Realistically, what can a Jirachi do to me?
Thunderbolt. Fire Punch.
If he's just max HP, like Psychic's gonna hurt.
Rock move.
Power Gem. Priority. But Rocks will do that as well if he sets up Rocks. I'm just gonna go in and set my own Rocks. Because with Terra, at least we're not taking 50%, we're only taking 25.
Oh yeah, that's
true. I'll go into Big Frank and just set up. Okay.
Oh.
No Para because we are in fact the item that stops the Para. You love to see when.
Oh, he is the cloak. Holy
he could
shit!
Just me again if he wants to.
Good for him.
I'm pretty happy setting up my Rocks. Rocks are going to be relatively.
Jack's playing fucking chess right now.
He doesn't necessarily switch into it too well, so we take those. He didn't bring the Darkrai. I don't know why he didn't bring Darkrai, but he didn't bring Darkrai. So going to Eggy. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And I would just Photon Geyser you. You probably do a lot of damage to me, but I don't switch into.
Damn.
So maybe I should have gone Gambit actually. But at the same time, if he sets up at all, that would be. Cool.
Yeah, that's true.
We are physically defensive, so we do take like any one hit, and that is a bit of chip. I don't think it's okay. Well,
that's
that looks like it's AV. I'm just going to go Gambit. Necrozma can get health back if Jirachi comes in.
Yeah, if he's got the Moonlight.
But I want to make it just in case he was set up variant. I didn't necessarily think he was, but knocks off again. Bro, this Kingambit is catching all of the knockoffs. And what does he want to bring?
Fallen Overlord.
Regardless, I'm just going to Kotal Cleave.
+1.
Chicken comes in. You still take decent damage. After Rocks, you should get 2 KO'd, right? Yeah, you will get 2 KO'd.
Okay, there we go.
I want to say that we outspeed. Might be a bit of a throw.
No.
But do I actually want to make that play? Could I switch out and get more use? Because I believe like a burned Kingambit is probably something he can set up with Lucario.
I feel like you're faster in this thing. It's
yes,
paralyzed.
That is going to be the case. But you couldn't set up on you as easily, right? I think I'm just going to Kotal Cleave.
Yeah.
He is going to withdraw, okay. Goes into Woof. Okay, so we're going to get damage.
Justified boost?
He is going to get a +1, which is less than ideal.
Okay.
And I will just Ironhead this. There's a chance that he just sets up and wins here, because at +3, I think everything will. He just broke. Cool. That I'm fine with. that I can deal with.
Interesting. Okay.
And he's a Life Orb. Okay, so Life Orb Lucario at +1. Terra normals. E-Speed has a roll to knock me out. Or knock out my Scyther here. That's if he's jolly. If he's adamant, he does just kill me. But regardless, I think, I gotta put the bun. Okay, so the +1's gone. Can't get the +1 yet. Chicken comes in. Chicken gonna die. Chicken gonna die on next turn.
Oh no.
Hopefully we land. Please land, Scyther. We could do with you not dying here. That would be much appreciated. There we go. Scyther is a threat, man.
There we go. There we go.
So if Rachi comes back,
Scyther 2 hit. I think 2 kills now.
Put it in range. Is that a throw? That could be a throw.
I like it.
Back in. He's seen that the Necrozma is my switch in though. He knows my switch. At this point, this one wins. I can't risk this one, right? So I'm just gonna go into Rhyperior.
I dig it.
If he U-turns, he Ironheads. Okay.
Damn.
There's a respectable chunk. EQ is very free right now. But he could also just flinch me down, right? He can also just flinch me down. This is also
he can do Jirachi things.
Using to Scyther outside of his countless priority. Yeah, he just Ironheads again, no flint, please. Love to get the earthquake off. Nice.
Oh.
That's just gonna kill.
Damn.
Excellent. Okay, so now he has to rely on something.
And he's got the
like
Supercell Slam in case Azumarill wants to come in.
I would need some damage on Ditto, or some more damage on Ditto, I think, for me to be able to put myself in range of a quick attack. Because we could find ourselves in a quick attack game, which would be quite nice. In comes Woof. We know it's Life Orb, so I will just Earthquake. Oh, he's doing Terra. He's Terra fighting.
Terra Lucario?
Oh, you Stella. Just Stella. Okay. Oh.
Let's go.
So
I think it's the first time I've seen Stellar Terra used all season between both leagues.
Just asking for a friend. You would not die to this. Like I said, Blaziken's not my win con. I don't think Scarf Blaziken should be able to do enough either with any of these moves. So I will just EQ. I'll just EQ. Strong chance an ESP is going out here.
That's fire.
But it may come down to a sack game.
Stellar Lucario?
Over Thunder Punch. Then this set wouldn't be able to hit Scyther either. He's going to draw. Goes into Eggy, makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. One thing
He's got the Pasho Berry too, doesn't he?
Cypher to a Blaziken. I do have a little bit.
Hey, have a good night, Silver. Thank you for hanging out.
Does some good damage.
What's up, Mikey?
I actually don't kill myself, which is interesting. So regardless, what do I just EQ? I just EQ. You can get that upon my Pasho. And might not even put me in range of. Might not put me in range of Lucario either. They just have that one-time Terra boost to its extreme speed. My Necrozma is at like 150-ish health. It should be out of range of everything on this one. So I just stay in EQ again. Because he should have to EQ himself. If he goes Lucario here, that's actually more problematic. Because I think I need Necrozma to win this game. If he uses the one-time boost on his E-speed... I'm just trying to think about this endgame, like it's definitely, yeah, he does go into... It makes a lot of sense. Does a regular E-speed knock me out from Life Orb? Because him getting Scyther is more problematic than... Let's just have a look. Blaziken to a Lucario, or against Lucario. I'm at 206 with Blaziken, so I'm at 64. E-speed probably does knock me out.
Did you go out in a cross?
So I think my play is to go into Big Frank here on the E-speed. Yeah, because I can get the one-time Terra boost. He isn't even going to knock me out.
Oh.
He then takes 2 lots of Life Orb chip.
Get a little bit more Life Orb chip?
Attack range, maybe? Nah, that would put in quick attack range. Regardless, I'll try Morning Sun. I'll try Morning Sun.
Oh, Meteor Mash gets the attack boost?
Please don't get attack raise. No attack raise, please, please, please.
Nope, okay.
So then we go back into Blaziken. We take the hit. Because it's no longer got the Stellar boost, so it shouldn't be able to do enough. I just EQ. Wait, no, he outspeeds me. I don't think he kills me. Does he kill me with Break? He just extreme speeds. That's going to not knock me out. Okay. I guess he didn't know what speed I was.
Alright, Blaziken, let's go. Let's cook.
So getting speed boost doesn't matter. I should be able to come in after and just click your Wing Beat. Because there's no one move, they should be able to knock out my Scyther. So I'm just going to click EQ. And he has to lock himself into one move, which is probably going to be Thunder Punch. So could I go for 2 quick attacks and do enough? Probably not. I think I've got to go for the dual Wing Beat here. But Thunder Punch should never do enough to me. We are at full. So yeah, we'll dual Wing Beat and hope for the best. Thunder Punches isn't going to knock me out. No para. We missed the dual Wing Beat. Okay.
Oh no!
Well, that is tough. Maybe we should have just double quick attacks.
Oh no! Oh no!
Punches isn't going to knock me out. No para. We missed the dual Wing Beat. Okay.
No! Oh
okay.
no!
Well, that is tough. Maybe we should have just double quick attacked, but it was a roll to knock it out. Double quick attack would have been a play, but that's going to be a good game for that. That's a tough way to lose a game. I think we could get a game where we had to. I guess we could have gone Scyther. I guess actually going Scyther would be the like safer gameplay or safe way of playing that in game. Yeah, so go Scyther, take the speed, go back to Blaziken, EQ, and then.
Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. That was tough. That was. Oof. That was tough. Oh my god. I can't even.
Welcome back to the channel.
I can't even. Alright, we got Kiowas going up. I'm running low on time. How many fucking coaches we got in this league? We got like 9 different games, 10, 12 games going on every week.
And gents, we are here with week 3 of Pokemon Premier League.
Hey, what's up, Tanner? How you doing, bud?
So we are here with week 3. Like I said, make sure you guys do check out week 1 and 2 if you haven't seen that yet. But a little bit of spoilers. We did end up losing to Addison last week. A very close game. It was a really fun game. I'm happy that I gave her a good fight. So that's really all that matters to me.
AV Metagross, Yachi, Kilowattrel, Lefty's Don Fan for attack. Lefty's Calm Mind, Primarina. Love that. Life Orb, Sheer Force, Bulk Up, Physical Lando. Okay. Dragon Dance, boost your energy, roaring moon with
But as long as you
acrobatics.
give a good fight,
Okay.
it's always a good thing to do. But this week,
I love it.
we are taking on our good friend Frank Trode. So Frank is part of the little like console server, console server that I'm in with a bunch of our close friends, and we help each other build. And he's really awesome, dude. I've been talking to him a lot, and yeah, he's just a lovely person. So I do very much recommend you guys check out his channel. You've seen him as an analyst last season, and this season he's a coach. So I'm very excited to be able to play him. Super hyped. And let's just go over the matchup and the team super quick, just so we don't keep Frank waiting at all. So matchup should be popping up, and what Frank can bring is Iron Boulder, Quacklevolt, Hydreigon, Scizor, Terra, Electro Hisui, which is Terra.
The Iron Boulder, man. Iron Boulder. Oh, I've been doing well, Tanner. I'm glad to hear you've been doing well. Dandy, even. Love that.
Grass Fairy.
Okay. I don't think there were any changes made to Frank's team from last week's met. Okay.
Terra Golurk, which is Ghost Fighting Ground. He has Florges, he has Salazzle, Mandibuzz, Lantern, Uxie, and Glalie. So what I think he's going to bring is these 5 I think he'll bring for sure. If he doesn't, then I wouldn't be too surprised because he does have a lot of really good things on his team that could go against my team. But I think he'll bring Terra, Electrode, Quacklevolt, Iron Boulder, Lantern, Florges. And then the last one could either be like Hydreigon or Scizor or anything like that, or Mandibuzz, one of those 3. I think he'll definitely bring Lantern for my Kilowattrol because it's pretty scary if he doesn't. The only thing I can really take it on is Florges and Iron Boulder. He could maybe bring Glalie. He was like joking around me that he was going to bring it, but my team is pretty weak to Ice, so I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did bring it. But Electro, Hisui, Quacklevolt, and Iron Boulder is just so scary against
I see 4 Pokemon weak to Ice,
my team really quick.
6 Pokemon weak to Freeze Dry.
Alluring Voice, Surf,
I'd be bringing Glalie in a heartbeat.
Water and Fairy moves for this week, so we're pretty good with just having Draining Kiss in case we do get Calm Minds, but this thing is really pretty much here to take on things like Hydreigon and Quacklevolt, or maybe set up on something like Mandibuzz, and we can actually 1v1 Florges also with Calm Mind Wars. Yeah, but this thing is pretty important. Quacklevolt can go a little bit crazy if this is not pretty healthy, so we have to be very careful, but it's going to be tough because Electro is just annoying. But next up we have Donphan making his debut here for week 3. Of course we have Sturdy, Leftovers, we are Earthquake,
Debut? Incredible. I mean, I guess if you have dual ground types, you don't really need to bring it every week as the electric community.
That's really its main role. If we spin, but if we're in front of Boulder, then we have to make sure that we get as much damage as possible on that, and we have to see if it's going to be boost or attack or speed. I feel like it has to be attack because its attack has to be really low, I think, if he wants it to be speed. So yeah, I think it'll be attack. But yeah, that's Donphan. Next up we have Landers making his debut. We did make some changes, guys. So as you see, we have Landers and Kilowattrol on here now. But Landers, Life Orb, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Crunch, Bulk Up, that pretty much just smacks everything on his team. Extremely hard.
He just got the Landers. Okay, I'm behind because I just played Danny. He brought Landers.
We are Terra Flying, and yeah, the Lantern that's kind of hard to thing, but I feel like I can use it to at least pressure things. If I can U-turn on a Lantern.
What did he have beforehand?
Incredible. To try to bulk up or anything like that.
To not bring Donphan till week 3.
And then next up we have Roaring Moon, which is one of my win conditions. We have Boost Energy, Knock Off, Dragon Claw, Acrobatics, Dragon Dance, and we are Booster Speed. So this has to be like my late game. Mon have to come in late in the game and try to finish off the game for us. And my mock it did just that, but it was not easy. It was a very close game in my mock, so hopefully I can try to make it a little bit of a game my way. And then next up we have Assault Vest Metagross with Meteor Mash, Psychic Fangs, Knock Off, Bullet Punch. This thing just eats hits from Electro pretty easily, so we have to try to keep it safe for that. It actually takes a Draco Meteor from like Scarf Hydreigon pretty well also, which is always very good. And maybe we can knock off the Specs or Scarf.
I do like the AV Metagross.
But yeah, hopefully Metagross can do
getting access knockout is huge. Don't forget I didn't watch Frank last week. I may have to postpone that because it is 10 o'clock and we still have this full battle and another battle to do, and I'm old and have to wake up early to go into the office tomorrow. So asterisk, we'll see how I'm feeling when we get done with this week's.
We are back, and
I will watch all of this week's, and then we'll see where we have for makeup time.
For Frank, and if you do hear me cough, I'm sorry guys, I'm still sick, so I'm trying to get over that. But I'll try.
Everybody in the PPL was sick. Everybody had a cough at some point.
No Quacklevolt, which kind of makes things a little bit nice. He brings Salazzle, which is scary. He does bring the Boulder, no Lantern, so that really makes my Kilowattrol pretty great. He does bring Mandibuzz and Scizor. He does bring the Scizor, damn it. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't bring Scizor. And no Hydreigon, so Mandibuzz. Okay, so
Frank's team feels super balancy to me.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. If he leads Uxie, then I'm just gonna Terra and hit it with Terra Flying Hurricane, which does a decent chunk if it's nuts to death, but he leads Salazzle.
Or the old Razzle Dazzle.
He doesn't know if we're gonna be Terra Water. I'm kind of scared. Do we die from, let's see, a Scarf Salazzle? So let's see, offensive Salazzle. Only Fire Blast might kill us depending on what it is, but if it's Scarf, we have a good chance. So I think I'm gonna Terra, and I could Terra Blast or I could just Hurricane. I think I'm gonna Hurricane though. Let's see if he ends up switching. Maybe he's a
Hurricane. Nice little 70% accurate move. Huge damage. Huge damage.
I really hope we hit a Hurricane. That'd be really nice if we do. Is he Scarfed?
Like T-Spikes? Sash with T-Spikes?
So probably Sashed. He's probably Sashed. Yeah, okay.
Sash with T-Spikes?
I'm guessing? We don't have any poison type. Oh, he gets confused. Don't do this to Frank. Frank's the bully. Okay.
Damn.
So Toxic Spikes do come up. We do have a spinner, but it is gonna be very annoying to have that up. Now, do we just U-turn out? It's gonna be so annoying having these Toxic Spikes up. Do we U-turn out or do we just Terra Blast?
No, you stay in. You stay in. Don't give up initiative.
So we know Salazzle. Okay, what is he gonna go to Uxie here?
Ooh.
Maybe Uxie. Let's see. The Uxie is here. He's gonna hazard stack me, isn't he?
Okay.
So we hit it with a
little hazard stack action.
Leftovers. This thing's really good. So I don't
yeah, I mean he's only got.
So what should I go into? Let me see.
He's only got Donphan to spin, right?
Hi, Ellie. Go to anything. Could Ice Beam us? Looks he's not too strong though. Let me see. You could Calm Mind, I guess.
I don't know. I feel like a Hurricane is.
Terra Blast did a good chunk.
I was about to say, I feel like Hurricane be hitting pretty fucking hard right now. Yeah.
I kind of don't really want to switch in. Oh, this. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
He knocks off our Yachi Berry. Oh, he gets a crit. Awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so we get a bit of hacks there against us. But we know this thing is lefties with knockoff. I can U-turn, or I can just weaken this thing.
Just Hurricane.
U-turn.
Just Hurricane.
Not that
Just.
big of a problem, but
Just
I don't know,
Hurricane.
it's gonna be kind of annoying. I feel like I have to go Primarina or something.
Just.
I think I'm gonna just go Primarina.
Okay.
No, we're gonna Hurricane.
That's there we go. That's my boy.
Really good. It's faster than that.
No. Okay.
Do some damage to it. We know it's lefties. The thing is that we go Primarina, he can knock us off, or he's gonna put up rocks. We definitely need Metagross. I want to spin these things away.
I was about to say, do you not just go into Donphan and start
just because we need to keep Donphan healthy.
Yeah,
and then Roaring Moon's gonna be an annoying one, but we need to keep Donphan healthy. So I think, or we could just go Donphan now and spin. Even if he does a lot of damage to us, yeah, let's do that. It's gonna suck though. I wonder what he's gonna go for. It's probably a bad move to be honest. I should have just went into. He goes Baton Pass. Okay. So now he goes Electro. So it's a Baton Pass. Let's see. Damn, I kind of wish.
Nice little slow turn there.
So
no U-turn. Interesting.
And they have Toxic Spikes. Drink a Broad. Yeah. So we have to go into our.
Oh, Leaf Storm's about to pop
here.
something. Yeah. You got to go into Metagross on this.
Let's see what he ends up clicking.
Boy.
Okay. Electro to 3. Let's see if he's Life Orb. So Life Orb should
Terra
be
Ice?
doing not much, depending on what he clicks. He has Fairy.
Terra Fairy. Oh, that Bullet
Fairy.
Punch about to go nuts.
He might be
Metagross.
Ice, so the Yachi Berry didn't really matter much. And this brings us down to 314. So at 314 and no Life Orb. Okay.
You
So
Bullet
he
Punch
did,
shit out of that.
Like 13%, I think? Yeah.
No,
13%. So
no. Frank's a good player. He's not going to Ball Switch. He's not going to Ball Switch.
I think Manabus could come in.
Yeah,
I think
you
Manabus
knock off
doesn't
100%, I feel
this thing
like.
doesn't really have much coverage.
Yeah,
but we
you
do see
don't
it's Life
stay
Orb,
in
we
and
see
risk
it's
the
not-
Bullet Punch.
I mean, we do see it's not Life Orb and has Leaf Storm. So Manabus comes in, we knock off Boots or Leftovers. Okay, cool. That's actually pretty good that we knocked that out. Do I just go Primarina here? I kind of want to just, I want to get rid of these Toxic Spikes. They're so annoying. Is he going to U-turn?
I feel like you go
I have to
Kill
go
Watchel.
Dolphin. I feel like even though I want to keep Dolphin healthy, I have to go and Rapid Spin and could lose me the game if he rolls. I don't know.
Oh!
Bring me into Primarina, please. I guess not really because I don't want to get Toxic. Into, oh, that's perfect. This is actually the best thing.
I was about to say, yeah.
Would be Hurricane?
Hurricane.
We could Thunderbolt.
Do it.
Could come in, but it is
Do
terrifying.
it.
Pretty Thunderbolt here.
Hurricane. Hurricane.
Probably gonna go Uxie. I don't know if Oof, saved him. That does a lot of damage. Brave Bird. Okay, is that gonna kill us? Ooh, it didn't kill us. Nice. And now Mandy's gonna be dead.
Damn.
I'm clicking Thunderbolt again. So nothing wants to take it. So Mandy is very, very low. See, that's why you put the extra little like 5 HP. I mean 8 EVs.
That's true. That's true. You
HP.
put them 8
This is
EVs
good.
in health.
Alright, what's he going to? Does he go Electro? Maybe it's Assault Vest Electro. I could see him. I was thinking Assault Vest, but no, it's this Alazo. Oh, Iron Boulder. Interesting. Oh, we get a good chunk there. Ooh, and we get a pair.
Oh
Ouch,
my
that's
god.
actually
No,
really
every time I watch Frank, his Iron Boulder gets
We
buried.
should be fast.
Hurricane.
Risky.
Hurricane.
And
Oh
go
no, it's
U-turn.
not very effective. LOL.
I'm
Don't
going
Hurricane.
to
Don't
do
Hurricane.
Assault
Don't
Vest
listen to me.
Electro.
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
Because Boulder was like a huge, huge threat against my team. But we know Mandibus is super weak. Brave Birds and Headbutt and Weakness. Wow.
Man,
That's pretty crazy. I think Mandibus comes in now, maybe?
a little hack
But I think
CB
we
game
knock
here.
it,
Yeah, you rapid spin.
right? So we are hit here, or we can just Rapid Spin.
Yeah, you rapid spin.
Yeah, I think
As
we-
much as you're talking about toxic spikes,
Also
aren't you?
because this thing's a scary threat, but it is paralyzed now, so I think we Rapid Spin. Either Salazzle comes in or Mandibus, so that's good. But let's see what he goes into. This is Fixie, right? Okay. At least we get the spikes away, which is really awesome.
Yep.
Now we're faster than this. We can actually knock off here. What did he show already? He showed knock off himself.
Knock
we
off
could
the
go
Donphez.
into Primarina. I think we could go into Primarina. At least the T-Spikes are gone. That's great. But I think we go into Primarina here. Primarina doesn't do too much anymore. Yeah, I think we go Primarina. If we can set up a Calm Mind with Primarina, then we won't die to Electro. But let's see what he ends up going for. He got Compass, okay. He doesn't
Damn.
know the type of Primarina I am, though. So he's definitely not Life Orb. Let's see. How about a non-Life Orb Electro Modest? It doesn't kill us, so I guess
Oh,
which had Aqua Jet.
razzle
Just
dazzle.
goes-
Get
we're
them
gonna save
toxic
this
spikes back up. Is what he's about to
do
do.
we sack Kill Watchroll?
He's about to
we
get
need
them
to get a
toxic
Rango in
spikes
somewhere.
out, boy.
I don't know. I might just try to kill this thing, to be honest. I think I'm gonna just kill this thing. We shouldn't. Oh, he flanked us. Nice. Okay, so no spikes.
Oh, okay.
That's perfect.
Okay,
We
okay.
surf and we kill Salazzle, which is always great. We're killed by Spring.
Okay. I was out here.
You
I was
get
out
any
here
different
thinking
class.
they
I
were
have no
playing
idea
chess
what
and checkers. They're playing Yahtzee.
I thought he was
Okay.
gonna put T spikes up. So happy that he didn't.
Okay.
That's why I didn't want to switch out. I was like, if he gets him up, at least we get rid of him. So that's pretty good. Primarina putting some work. I could stay in Primarina again, but I don't think I have to. That Scizor though in the back is just extremely frightening. I think we go. Yeah, I don't know how I beat Scizor, to be honest. I really don't know. We just go to Metagross again as he Volt switches maybe. Well, Primarina's good. I think Primarina might be something that can weaken the Scizor. Our bulk of Landers actually is also pretty good against the Scizor. But we could definitely use Landers to break. But I think he'll Volt switch this time. I definitely think he'll Volt switch this time. Yeah, he does Volt switch. Does he go Scizor here? Which could be extremely scary. And I really would not know what to do if he does go Scizor. Metagross doesn't get Fire Punch. I swear he used to get Fire Punch. I probably didn't get rid of it. Woman the Buzz. Is this thing faster than me?
The bullet punch isn't knocking out.
Is this thing faster than me? Mandibuzz is faster. What is my speed on Metagross? We're 191. He's 196. Does Bullet Punch kill? Let me see. How much time? Okay, I have time. Mandibuzz, defensive. He's pretty weak. Bullet Punch that might kill. I think I'm gonna go for it. It depends if
Yeah, I
he's
was about to say. I feel like you just go for your roll.
So is he dead? Oh, then.
Ah, damn.
Maybe I go Primarina here then. I should have just went Primarina. I don't know why I went into this. I mean, I stayed in here. I could go Lando. No, I think I go Primarina. I should have went Primarina. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's got foul play.
Because now he can just U-turn and go back into Electrode, and we're gonna repeat the cycle. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. I was just so caught up in trying to hurt. Okay, he does. Yeah. Do we Calm Mind here? He could Whirlwind. I kind of want to just Surf though. I kind of want to Surf in case he Whirlwinds, and he goes into Scissor or something. How much is a Bandit? We're pretty bulky, so I don't want him to Whirlwind as I Calm Mind. So I think I'm gonna Surf.
No, that's fair.
He does switch out. I think some damage on Scissor is great if it is Scissor. No, it's Uxie. Okay. I think he's got a knockoff. We do some damage. Ooh, pretty good damage. So we know Mandibuzz has Roost. Makes sense.
You can bet I have full here. Do you Calm Mind with Primarina now?
Yeah, okay. I Calm Mind, even though Primarina's probably pretty good, but I think it could help us break stuff, so that's also very good. But his Mandibuzz was very weak. I don't think this would do too much, yeah. And maybe we can
Shock, okay.
So Uxie. Surf did a good amount. Sorry if you heard my dog. Surf did a pretty good amount. And we're +1 now. No.
Well, Draining Kiss action?
Do we Draining Kiss or do we just Surf? I think we Surf and then maybe Draining Kiss. I just don't want Scissor to come in. Okay,
that's fair.
Okay,
I respect the play.
We Surf here, we get it really low, and then maybe Draining Kiss might finish it off.
I think so.
Is it worth it though? That's the question. I'm getting my Primarina pretty low. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I'm gonna just Surf. Yeah, let's just Surf. Quackaball's not here, so that was like one of Primarina's biggest like reasons of being here. You know, Calm Mind's good to break stuff, but it was here for a Quackaball, so we can get some damage on that thing. But Uxie being gone will actually be pretty great. And while Salazzle's gone, his Mandibuzz I need to weaken. His Scizor is still here. Let's he goes Scizor here. I'm so scared that he'll set up with Scizor. Choice Bandit Scizor Bullet Punch does not kill us.
If he goes into Scissor, don't you just Alluring Voice to grab the confusion?
Like 44 to 52. But he should just go Electrode. So we kill Uxie. So Uxie killed by Primarina, getting another kill. Primarina's been our MVP so far in the season. But yeah, Electrode comes in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Calm Minded up. Do I go Metagross again? I think I can go Metagross. The thing is that, I don't know, like, Mandibuzz comes in, I guess. Is it better to keep Metagross for something? Maybe, I don't know if it really does much to Scizor, so I'm just gonna go to Metagross. I still think Primarina can do some work. Maybe get some damage on Scizor. You gotta see what type of Scizor it is. If I can get my Kilowattrel in on something, that would be really, really great. I feel like he'll Volt Switch here.
You go hard, go hard Lando, go hard Lando, go hard Lando.
Oh no, this is, I kinda wanna double into Primarina to
go hard Lando.
To stop the Mandibuzz.
Go hard Lando.
He's probably gonna switch. Okay, he does switch. Let's see, go Scizor here. Okay, back to Mandibuzz. I'm pretty scared to... He's gonna recover. He's definitely gonna recover here.
Yeah.
Is our opportunity to go into Lando, maybe? Or do we just go right back into Primarina? I think we should go
right back into Primarina.
Maybe I should have gone Kilowattrel? Put a little bit more offensive pressure. But that Electrode is just freaking annoying. We have to beat it somehow. Does he go back into Electrode? That'll be a crazy play. Oh, he does. Nice play. Even if I went into Kilowattrel, it wouldn't have mattered. Do I sack it now? Is there anything I can get that? Yeah, it still does good against if he kills something. Let's see Volt Switch here. I don't know if I let Primarina go.
Do you not have Volt Absorb on?
Useless. But I think I'm gonna
Kilowattrel?
At least Primarina can live like a Bandit Bullet Punch, which is good.
Did I miss the ability? Is he running like Wind Rider?
Okay, he doubles. This has to be
the triple switch.
Okay, this thing is gonna set up on us, isn't it? I don't like that though. We could just lose to this.
Okay.
Let's see, Metagross against Scizor. Knockoff does a decent chunk, but it's
Communism.
just setting up on us for days. Do I just go into Donphan? I think I go into Donphan here.
Why do you go into Donphan?
I have to be very careful. Let me see. Primarina is weak. We can't do much with... I think we have to go Donphan. Yeah, I think we have to go Donphan. Let's see how much this could be like extremely bulky Scizor. Earthquake does a good chunk.
Late game is absolutely insane. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, there it is.
Let's get like Trailblaze or something. We could die here. Oh man, this is not good. We could be stuck by Scizor here.
It does get Trailblaze. I
don't have enough like power to beat this thing. I don't think I'll be able to. But we Earthquake. We're not faster. Dual Wing Beat. Oof. Oh god, this thing is freaking crazy.
Damn.
We could... Would a bulk up with Landers help us here? Let's see if he's Adamant. Let's see. Is he Life Orb? I didn't see if he was Life Orb.
Yep.
Let's do Bullet Punch does not kill us.
I'm not the only one that looks away during game-changing revelations.
Yeah, I think we have to go into our Toph here. If we were...
Eat that comment section.
If we were, what's it called? Special. It might have been better. I want to bulk up so badly, but I can't. I have to Earthquake. He has Life Orb. Oh, I didn't calc that actually. Bullet Punch kills here? Oh god.
Oh my god.
I didn't see it. Well, that's GG. That should be GG there. Let me see if there's anything I can do. I don't think so. Damn, man, that team was so weak to Scizor. And it was playing so well. I should have like not let that come in. I should have just sacked the Primarina. I'm floating. Do I just knock off, I guess? I don't think there's much more I can do. He's gonna knock me off, right? So it's... Would he have dual Wing Beat, Bullet Punch, SD, and knock off? Yeah, okay. So I'm pretty much just seeing this anyway. Does Bullet Punch kill my... Yeah, I think this is definitely game. Damn, man, Scissor's crazy. Yeah, Bullet Punch kills our other thing too. I don't think there's like anything we can do. Let me see. Yeah, I think everything just dies. Scissor just sweeps us. Oh my god. And I thought I was
Damn.
Yeah, it's over. He's in so much health. We click Hurricane anyways.
There's a not a bug, but if you swap into a Pokemon that's flying, if you switch into another Pokemon that has a flying animation, it'll be in that position.
Because there's no, yeah, Ronin already know doesn't live.
Metagross is a pretty good one for that one. That comes to mind.
If there's any way, no, there's literally no way Moon can live. Like literally, it does 100, unless he doesn't have max attack. But I think he does have max attack. And we surf here and we die to Bullet Punch, and that should be game. Scissor just cleans up all 6. I think I had all 6 on my mount. Was it 6? Damn, Scissor's a beast, and we're gonna be 0-3. Yeah, I should have prepped for Scissor better. I just let it set up. Let's see. We boost our defense, alright? But I don't think Acrobatic's gonna kill here. Yeah, even if we live somehow, it would not kill. Knockoff would though, but we die from Bullet Punch. And he has like his whole squad. Oh, GG's.
Damn. That was one of the sweeps of all time.
Right? Yeah, that's
Scissor's crazy. I'm not subscribed. I'm a fake fan. That was crazy. That was a good one. Okay, last up we have Necro and Q the Costa Rican. I don't think we watched Q's. We watched Q's. I know we watched one of Necros. I don't know. I haven't watched Necros just for time purposes. Leave a like. Yeah, no, Frank with the triple at the end there. Boy, he's cooking.
Hello there, YouTube. I am Necro Stevo. And it is time for week 3 in season 2 of the Pokemon Premier League. This week, the Victorian Shadows are going up against Q, the Costa Rican coach of the Chicago Pulse. Naturally. There will be a team builder. If you would like to skip that, there will be a little link to skip over the battle. And I have put the link to Q's channel in the description as well.
I do have to watch the team builder. We found this out.
I highly recommend that you check out his content.
Yeah, triple to Sizz. I mean, Frank came out of the shadows there and was like, let's go.
Fire sets that are just
all right. Let's take a look. Oh, that's right. Q's got the Terrapagos. Okay, we have seen Q play before. Okay. Sun Team versus Terrapagos. Balance over here. Okay.
Full of creativity, and it made the preparation for this match especially thoughtful on my end. Now that I'm feeling much better after last week's, what do we say? I'm just going to call it a debacle.
Maybe you should be better at controlling me. How's this for better? Dude, stop. I'm getting practice in my brain.
Oh my god, I forgot about the controller that happened last week. That's right.
See, what happened was, I wasn't playing with the blood red controller. You all see the things that we're trying to solve during the season, and it's really my fault. I'm over here going cerulean blue. That is not what I should have done. Billy has been thoroughly punished for bringing me the wrong controller, the one that had the stick drift. And Shrew, you won't ever have to worry about that again, just in case you were watching this here. So back to normal on that front, and let's get into the team builder. So on this team here, for the matchup, we can see that Q the Costa Rican has access to Terrapagos, Meowscarada, Goldango, Comfey, Galarian Zapdos, Tentacruel, Hitmontop, Mudsdale, Electros, and Reuniclus. His Terra captains are Comfey, which can Terra into Fairy, Steel, or Water, and the Hitmontop, which can go Fighting, Ice, or Dark. In this matchup, he has so many options. For those of you who aren't as familiar with the newer Pokemon, Terrapagos, its ability makes it so that if it's at full HP, the first hit that hits it to take it out of full HP is always not very effective. Functionally, it's like a better multi-scale.
Yep.
So that's just an incredible ability. Pair that alongside his Meowscarada, which is faster than everything on my team, and the Goldango, which can hit a lot of my team with Steel-type moves, and we have an interesting matchup. How do we prepare for this? So right away, I noticed that Dodrio has a great matchup here. There is nothing on his team, bar the Electros, that can take a Flying-type move very well. Mudsdale can take those physical hits, but if I Terra Flying into a Flying type, then I'll be doing even more damage. So I went with Dodrio with Brave Bird, Knockoff, Low Kick, and Swords Dance. Knockoff is really just there to throw off possibly early. It's my best way to hit the Goldango, so I was required to bring it. But Knockoff and Terra Flying Brave Bird will do similar damage, especially if he doesn't have an item, then Brave Bird will do more damage. I'm going with Protective Pads, Jolly, Max Attack, and Max Speed here, just to make sure that I'll speed everything. Protective Pads will help me out in case I hit something that has a Rocky Helmet, such as the
Rocky Helmet, Flame Body Moltres. Okay.
It'll also help out for just any kind of secondary.
Yeah, Dodrio kind of fucks this matchup. Hold on. Yeah, Dodrio kind of fucks a little bit. God damn. Okay.
He's our second Pokemon that we're bringing this week. You can see there on the screen that I have a Venusaur, rocking Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Giga Drain. I have almost max HP investment and max special attack with 4 in attack. But I brought a neutral nature. I brought a serious nature Venusaur. This is actually the first time I've actually ever used a neutral nature. With the natures, usually you want to boost one stat, or you want to, not to lower a stat that you're not going to use. Here, Venusaur needs everything. I need maximum defense. I need maximum special defense. I need all my attack, special attack, and my speed in this matchup. If I don't have, for example, and I'll show you why I did this. If Venusaur goes with a minus defense nature, Hitmontop can very easily KO with the triple axle. But if I don't go minus defense nature, I live the triple axle unless he's like an offensive Hitmontop. Same thing applies to Meowscarada. If I'm max HP and I'm not lowered in defense, if he runs like a Scarf or Abandoned Meowscarada, I can take hits, bar the triple axle really well. If I have my attack not lowered by any nature, and then a knockoff into Earthquake will KO the Goldango and the Tentacruel.
Unironically running a neutral nature.
These moves to cover
I love it.
That Comfey would Terra type into, because if it stays Fairy, Sludge Bomb works. But if it goes Steel, I need Ground type moves, and if it goes Water, I'm going back to my Grass type moves. So I needed every single move, and I needed every single stat on Venusaur.
Yep.
Without any speed investment, it still outspeeds the entire team in Sun, and I'm using the Life Orb here.
Could you not run fully? I didn't hear the moves on there. Could you not run just fully special, like Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power? What's the? I must have missed fourth move. Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power. Knockoff? Was that the last one?
Wake. I went with timid 184 speed investment with max special attack, just so that way I can always outspeed maximum speed Zapdos. And I actually went all in on the special attack because I'm going to give it a choice specs and make sure that special attack is boosted up as much as possible in the off chance that I need to hit Terrapagos with a really, really strong hit. So on top of the specs, if the sun is up, my photosynthesis is going to raise my special attack as well.
Okay.
Into a very, very damaging beast.
As a walking wake stand myself, I respect it.
On the walking wake, of course, are going to be Hydro Steam, Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, and Dragon Pulse. After Walking Wake, we have Clefable. This one, along with my Galarian Slowking, have the potential to be wing conditions this week. So they're both running their stab move alongside a coverage move, Recovery and Calm Mind. Clefable has Moonblast, Flamethrower, Calm Mind, and Moonlight. And it's running Unaware with leftovers, and it's there to switch into the Mudsdale, the Hitmontop, and the Electros.
Okay.
It can also, with Unaware, counter any setup from the Terrapagos, Serenaclus, or Electros. It can set up right alongside them. And it helps me have a decent answer if Zapdos is running Bulk Up. Galarian Slowking is running Slack Off, Calm Mind, Psyshock, and Flamethrower, because once again, it can set up alongside the Terrapagos or possibly something like the Comfey, depending on what you're trying to do. And with Psyshock and Flamethrower, I get perfect coverage against.
I was about to say, Psyshock Flamethrower goes ham against this team.
I went max HP, max special defense, because I wanted it to be more of a special type swap in. And then with Clefable, I went max HP, max defense, so I can swap in on those physically offensive ones. The final Pokemon of the team this week is Torkoal. He's actually running a Calm Nature with special defense investment, max HP, max special defense. And on it, I have Lava Plume, Yawn, Stealth Rocks, and Scorching Sands with a Heat Rock. This is my dedicated swap into the Goldango, just so I can gather information about it, because it ensures that I can take the Make It Rain from Goldango, and if he is using Shadow Ball, I can always take a couple of Shadow Balls as well. Scorching Sands is just there so that I'm not walled by the Tentacruel. And this gives me an answer to Moltres, which was another reason why I was running Protected Pads on my Dodrio. If I touch Moltres with Contact Move, then Flame Body could activate and burn my Dodrio. I didn't want to deal with that. So that is the team for the week.
We appreciate it. Oh, I think I was mentioning that earlier in the stream.
Here before the battle. This week we are running Max Attack, Max Speed Dodrio with Protected Pads. We're running a neutral nature.
Because we had a Jenning conversation. I might have mentioned that. If I didn't, that's on me.
For Venusaur, because we need every single stat on it with Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Giga Drain. We went with the Life Orb.
Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, Knockoff, Giga Drain. Okay.
Whereas the Dodrio has Low Kick, Great Bird, Knockoff, and Sword Stance. Walking Wake has enough speed for Zapdos, and then after that, everything in on that special attack with even the photosynthesis boost, boosting my special attack with choice specs for as much damage as possible. Clefable is max HP, max defense, with Unaware and Leftovers, they'll allow to swap in against things like Mudsdale, Hitmontop, and Electros, with Moonblast, Calm Mind, Moonlight, and Flamethrower. Galarian Slowking is max HP, max special defense, with Slack Off, Calm Mind, Psyshock, and Flamethrower.
I like the effects.
A little bit of a Calm Mind, bulky core with Clefable. Finally, we have a special defensive Torkoal, just here to be my dedicated swap into Goldango, because that thing can ruin my team. 3 times in a row I attempted to record this next part, and 3 times in a row I did it with my microphone muted, because double clicking is not always your friend. Anyways, here we can see that Q has brought Terrapagos, Meowscarada, Goldango, Comfey, Tentacruel, and the Mudsdale. I was very surprised here by the last 3. I was not too surprised by the first 3. From what I've noticed from how people usually play Terrapagos, they throw heavy-duty boots on it and leave it in the back. This has a little insurance policy. So here I did want to get the stealth rock as soon as possible, because I felt pretty confident that I could
Boots Rock Polish has been pretty good for Q so far this season.
Because that's a good matchup against everything here. With the Colbur Berry to take on the dark moves from the Meowscarada, I can right back. I don't want to leave Galarian Slowking in against the Goldango. That would necessitate a swap out to my Torkoal immediately. That's the only thing that I would really swap out against, but everything else is getting hit by a coverage move. If he led Comfey and Terra immediately, that would be annoying too. So having Galarian Slowking out here in the front, also I brought Toxic Spikes on it several times, and so I figured that he would expect that. He did surprise me by leading with Tentacruel, and so I was like, great, we're just gonna stay here and see what this thing has. And that means we're just gonna go straight for that Psyshock, because the Tentacruel is literally the reason I put Psyshock on my Galarian Slowking.
Yeah.
He does burn my Colbur Berry very early, but that's also okay to an extent, because if I don't have an item,
then
using Knockoff will not do as much damage as if it were knocking off an item. So I'll be able to take that a little bit better, unless it's Choice Banded, in which case it gets 2 hit KO me from this range. Now here, I thought the next Psyshock was way too obvious, given that he has swap-ins to Goldango or Meowscarada, but he stays in Toxic Spikes, which I didn't really either, given that I brought 2 poison types with me. So that was just a complete misprediction. I do get a burn, which doesn't really matter because it's offset here by the...
Yeah, I was about to say, the 2 spikes with Galarian Slowking and with Venusaur, I mean, you have to... You force a sequence of events there, right? You have to, you know, obviously swap into your Venusaur, so you don't want any of your other Pokemon to get poisoned, because I don't think I heard in the builder that any Pokemon were boots, necessarily. You had pads on Dodrio, you had... was it leftovers on Clefable? And it was Unaware, not Magic Guard, so you definitely need to bring Venusaur in before that at some point. Same thing with Walking Wake and Torkoal. So, okay, I agree with that play.
Now, in between turns here, I was doing a lot of calcs because I was like, ooh, I feel like he's going to bring the Meowscarada, and he does. I was like, is he banded? Is he Life Orbed? If he's either of those things, my Slowking is dead. And I don't want that to happen. I was worried about slowing down.
No, you do. Yep, like I said, so he forces that sequence of events there.
He does go for Knockoff as a swap into Venusaur. But when I was running the calcs, that did not look like banded damage. He was not taking Life Orb recoil. And so I assumed that he could swap moves at this point. And so I went out to my Torkoal immediately, expecting an Ice Move, namely Triple Axle. Torkoal could take that very, very easily and take any follow-up hits as well. But he just goes for Knockoff again. And then that's when I started getting inkling, is he Scarf expecting my walking wake to be boosted by speed in the sun? That would make a lot of sense. And so from this point, I did assume that he was a choice Scarf Meowscarada.
Yep.
Now my Torkoal is in, we're sticking to the original game plan, and I'm just going to get up rocks right now. And this is a really good timing because even though he knocked off the Heat Rock, that means I have 7 more turns of sun to take advantage of, and I have 2 Pokemon that can take advantage of those, and my Clefable gets boosted healing.
You're right in that goddamn walking wake.
Since he brought Mudsdale in on Torkoal the way that he did, I assumed that he was going to set up his rocks, and so I was like, alright, I can get Venusaur in, I can get some HP back with Giga Drain, it's going to be great. But he goes for Earthquake, and I was like, that's no big deal, my Venusaur can live it unless he's invested, and my Venusaur just drops. I was really sad to see that because he had to have been attack invested to KO Venusaur. Since I didn't have a defense lowering nature, there was no way an Earthquake was KOing my Venusaur. He had to have some investment there. With Venusaur Sacrifice, though, we do get to go out into my choice specs walking wake in the sun. Something is going to get hurt here. I desired so badly to go for the Draco Meteor, but I could not do that because he had Comfey in the back. And I can always swap in and take advantage and set up on me if I'm locked in Draco Meteor, or you just swap it in raw, and then I would have wasted my turn.
Yep. Next
move could have been Flamethrower, but since I was thinking, is he choice banded? Is that the way he killed my Venusaur? And I didn't want to use Flamethrower because that would fail to kill the Mudsdale. So I went for the in-between move here, which is Hydro Steam in the sun, and that does a lot of damage to the Meowscarada for resisting that move. If Meowscarada were slower than me, I would stay in here, but now I'm thinking that he's Scarf, especially because he brought it straight in on my walking wake after he saw the special attack boost from Photosynthesis. So thinking he was going to go for Flower Trick or Knockoff, I go back onto my Galarian Slowking, but he surprises me with a Play Rough, so it's really there. Walking wake could have taken a Knockoff or a Flower Trick, but Play Rough would have done a substantial amount of damage.
Hard double back and wake.
So with Galarian Slowking in here, and now I am definitely thinking this is Scarf, that means that I can throw off a coverage move or I can double out. Here, I was between the two. I figured he might go into Mudsdale or Goldingo, and so I ended up going for Flamethrower because right now it's sun boosted. That would finish off the Meowscarada, and it would do a decent amount of damage to the Mudsdale swapping in. And on top of all that, if he decided to go into Goldingo, expecting the Psychic type coverage move for some reason, he hasn't seen all my moves yet. So this was just the best move all around for me to go for. Another move I could have made here would have been to double back to my walking wake because there substantially is no way that he would have just stayed in there and play rough again. But we just stayed in there for that Flamethrower, and that is a good chunk for me not having any special attack investment outside of my modest nature to this Pokemon. So I bring in the table thinking he's going to go for Earthquake, and here I was like, is it soft sand? Is it banded? I really wasn't sure what investment he had based off of the rolls I was getting.
He thought about the double. He did. He did. I think a double. I think he should have called that double.
Stuff, I missed things, and so I was just like looking at the damage, and I was like, okay, let's see if he's banded. If he's banded, he'll go for Earthquake again. And so I went for Moonlight. I get all my HP back, and then he Heavy Slams. And I was like, hey, he's banded. Oh no, Heavy Slam. So Heavy Slam does way more damage than Earthquake. But now I know he's not banded, which helps me out substantially in just understanding what he can go for. Thinking that he would expect me to swap here, I decided to go for an aggressive play and go into Dodrio. What I was going to hope was either Stealth Rocks or Earthquake. But he goes for Heavy Slam again, just really wanting to put my Fable into the ground. Dodrio can take that. But now I didn't want to risk another aggressive switch, and so I just went for Terraflying Brave Bird.
Terraflying Brave Bird, let's go.
And so I knew this went KO. But
let's go, Dodrio.
Afraid of just there's no reason for me to put myself in a bad position by going into Torkoal on an Earthquake, expecting a Heavy Slam. Like, why am I making these guesses? Let's just hit with them.
Oh, that's right. It had the stamina boost.
Galarian Slowking's job much easier.
It had that stamina boost earlier.
Venusaur already. I just don't see me setting up with either my Clefable or my Galarian Slowking. So we decided to hit it really hard. Thank you so much, Dodrio, for knocking it into range there. And now if he's some sort of weird, specially defensive thing, about the damage, but he really took me off guard with Custap Berry.
Custap Mudsdale. Everybody, I feel like the only way I can get out of my losing streak is by bringing Custap Berry.
Not staying on the Mudsdale earlier was the play because
I think I was cursed week 1. So here's what happened. I got cursed week 1. Okay, so Eddie put a curse on me because I don't believe in the Custap propaganda. And until I bring Custap, I will always lose until I give into the propaganda.
Great to take care
and
of that
see the light. That's headcanon now.
I was impressed and also dismayed. But Earthquakes are tearing open the ground, and it's a natural disaster. So what do you expect here? So it goes on to Meowscarada, but now after that Earthquake, I'm absolutely in range of a knockoff or a Flower Trick. And he, as much as it's a 50-50 for me to guess what move he's going to go for.
I mean, Meowscarada just kind of cleans up here.
What coverage he had. So here, I did go back out into Torkoal, thinking that he would just go for a knockoff, because that's the safest move, and he does, and Torkoal doesn't have an item anymore, so I can take this really well. It also gets the sun back
that's fair.
And that positions me so that I can hopefully get my HP back on my Clefable, or of course, throw off really, really powerful attacks.
Hard walking wake.
Since he hasn't set up any rocks of his own, and now he can't, I can really save Torkoal for a defensive pivot.
Hard.
For Lava Plume.
Oh, he's okay. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
Lava Plume evaporated the Meowscarada in the sun with that little HP. It didn't knock it out. It just evaporated because apparently my Sony Vegas just glitched, and that's what's going to happen. So he goes out to the Comfey on my Torkoal, and I was really worried about him setting up. And I was like, should I try to guess what he's going to Terra into? No, let's just assume he's going to Terra Water here, because Terra still doesn't make sense versus the Sun Steam, so he could either be Fairy or Water, and Water is just really annoying for me to go up against. And so I decided to go out.
Best way to get out of sub is just believing yourself.
I am at maximum HP, and it is time for us to see.
I don't know about that.
So he's chosen the Terra type Water, which means I made the right call going out to Slowking, and then I wanted to see what he was going to go for here because I was really going to determine the next few plays. And since he's going to go for Calm Mind, it's time. We're going to have a nice just Calm Mind.
Oh, good. A Calm Mind off.
1v1 here. It's basically a race to the crit. I do know that without any crits, my Galarian Slowking wins this matchup because I have Psyshock, and Psyshock hits him on the physical side, whereas he is boosting his special defense. And he knows that. So I'm assuming he had stored power since he was setting up, and since he's using stored power, I can at least offset some of that damage with my Calm Minds as well. I don't want you all to sit here and just watch this boosting war, and so let's embark on a whimsical journey into the mystical realm.
Oh my god.
Of relaxation and laughter. Find a comfy spot. Close your eyes.
He said a comfy spot.
You're surrounded by nothing but the ghosts of your enemies. Mischievous, but friendly spirits. The ones you might invite to a seance or a Ouija board meeting just to get a little bit of clarity and clearance in the end of their days. Take a deep breath in.
This stock footage is incredible.
You feel that? Your lungs filling with air, vitality, and life. Let it go. Take another breath. You can hold it. Hold it this time. Take that breath in and hold it for just a moment. Then exhale. Repeat that for a few breaths. Focus on the sensation of each inhale and exhale. Picture a Galarian Slowking doing the cha-cha slide in the corner of your mind. Can you see him, Garuz? Can you see him as he one-shots this Comfey with
Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god. Oh my god. That was fire.
After we take out the Comfey, in comes Goldingo, but now that I have +3s or +2s...
Come on, yeah, you flamethrower the shit out of this.
I was worried about trying to trick me a Scarf or something, and so instead of continuing the setup, we're just going to go straight for the flamethrower.
Yeah, absolutely.
He could critical hit me, of course, through my boost, but I didn't have any reason to swap out. He does go for Light Screen, which makes sense because his last remaining Pokemon is Terapagos in the back, and that would really bolster Terapagos' defenses against me. Of course, remember, Light Screen only helps against Flamethrower. Psyshock doesn't hit on that physical side.
That's true.
After the Light Screen, with +3 special attack, this is a very easy
Is that how that works?
Really
Does Psyshock...
move he wants to go for
so
here,
Psyshock goes off the defense, though, so wouldn't that's a special move, though, so wouldn't Light Screen still block that? Am I dumb?
With a light clearing anything weird like that either. And he just goes for Shadow Ball, and that does not do very much damage at all. There it is. That's that -2 special, or yeah, -1 special defense, which was 2 versus 3 special attack. There we go. I can do that. I promise. I can do it. It all starts up here in the brain, where you're relaxing. Exhale any stress. Imagine it transforming into a balloon animal, and those balloon animals are created by.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Balloon animals explode, leaving your mind blown. My mind was blown watching Terapagos come in here and take Stealth Rock damage, because that means that he does not have his Terra Shadow ability.
Shit, true.
That means we get to do normal damage with this Psyshock here. He goes straight for Terra Starstorm, and because of the Calm Minds, this does not do anything. And then that means...
Yeah, is this just like
we're in range
1v1?
here. Based off of that Psyshock damage, he is definitely defensively invested, and I did not want to risk anything. And so I
oh my god, Glow King, let's go!
Up to a decent amount of HP before returning to the Psyshock action. Now, if all things go well, this means that this battle will be over, because he will not be able to outlast my Galarian Slowking at the end of this battle. We just need one more Psyshock.
Let's go, Glow King!
Oh man, I have to say, having this battle end like this was such mixed feelings, because I had a good battle against Q, and I think I brought weird things that he didn't necessarily...
Let's go, Glow King!
But I was so excited to battle Q. I think I have this feeling for everyone this season. I'm just so...
Let's go, Glow King! Oh man, I'm so hyped for that. I am so hyped that Galarian Slowking popped Terapagos. Oh my god, and then there's bonus meditation at the end. Shout out to Steve-O. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was fire. That was fire. Holy shit. Good for you. Good for you. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was heat. That was heat. Big fan. Big fan of that. Oh my lord. Wow. I was waiting for like the stored power to like crit through or something. Oh man. Good for him. Good for him. Okay. That's gonna do it for tonight. That is gonna wrap up things. I know I said earlier that I did not watch Frank's game from last week. I decided to go in the office 2 days in a row this week, as opposed to switching it up. So I have to wake up early to get in the office for 8:45 meetings. So I am gonna call it here because I still gotta go do some dishes and get my stuff laid out for work and everything. Gotta lay out my clothes for school in the morning. So appreciate you guys hanging out. If you haven't yet, leave a like on the stream. Goes a long way, helping me out. Appreciate everybody coming through for PPL Week 3 watch party. Love my watch parties. Love my watch parties. These are a ton of fun. But I will be live again on Thursday for SPL Week 3 watch party as well. So come pop in, say hi. Be great, do great, kiss your loved ones, eat your vegetables, eat your loved ones, kiss your vegetables. I will catch you guys on Thursday. Bye.